We're going. All right, we're still testing here. Welcome to our live stream. Are we actually rolling? Because last time you said that, and you're like, okay, now we're good.
30 seconds later.
I'm going to listen to it as
We'll
well.
just pop doing that.
We have new microphones. Everybody is using new microphones.
Except for Josh.
No, that's a new microphone. Meaning, like, we're not using the old.
Different microphones.
It's not the 58.
You want the word different?
It's a different microphone.
Fine, whatever. We're using a new microphone setup. Okay, and so we've already been doing a bunch of testing. That's why we're on a little late. Normally, want to come in a little early, just to make sure everything's working. So I'm just pulling it up. Ooh, sounds good.
This is a very important recap from last week.
So for those of you that are on early before we start, we have a few minutes. Let us know how we sound. Okay, so let's all have a little conversation.
Hello.
Steve seems to have the opinion that wind turbines cannot be used to stop wind.
They want to try and stop all the wind on the planet.
Well,
they want
wind turbine will slow down the wind.
They create.
So if you have
wind,
enough of them, it
Matthew,
stops
they
the wind.
create wind.
Yeah.
Moving parts create
Viewers,
heat.
how
It'll
many
heat the air
wind
around the moving
turbines
parts.
does
The
it
moving
take to
parts
stop the
will
wind?
then create heat, heating the air around it. That air expands. That air moves. That's wind. They create wind.
Where are my M&Ms?
Yeah, Luca still hasn't received any
I haven't
M&Ms.
received any M&Ms
So
yet.
what would be great is if you send me M&Ms and not Luca, and that would be just awesome.
I'm just going to
Just
randomly
one
get
of
like
you.
Starburst.
I like Jolly Ranchers.
I'm just going to start buying M&Ms.
I
and
can't
not
do
sharing
Jolly
them.
Ranchers because they always get stuck to my teeth.
You can any flavor, caramel, the big peanuts,
What about the
peanut butter
peanuts?
ones, whatever. Normal M&Ms too. They're great. They're great.
Okay, all right, you can shut up now.
Oh, yeah. Cadbury.
Thank you.
Cadbury mini eggs.
Mini eggs.
Mini eggs.
Ooh.
Quirk, how do I get to the chat on the restream?
Yes. I can't see what you're doing.
I'm logged in. When I click on chat,
Oh, there's an
it
app.
says
for it.
new. It shows up on the right-hand side, but it's not like the old one before.
Which
Do I hit the web chat link?
are you trying to open up the chat from Restream? It's on the desktop. There's an icon
there-
that says R.
Oh, there's a desktop. It wasn't logged in, so I had to go through some.
R.
Arr. Just about ready to start. We're gonna answer a few questions before we get going. Sorry that we didn't stream last week. We were at Adepticon. I actually really missed it, to be honest. I was happy to be at Adepticon.
Oh yeah.
This may take required update for restream chat. Oh, by the way, Rob, Chris, Aaron, we're not uploading anything right now, right?
I don't think so.
I like the confidence.
That makes me feel real good.
I'm
Rob.
not uploading anything.
Restream.
Hold on, I can't see
bottom
the,
right.
I can't see the
Finish,
chat
we're good.
yet. Okay,
Bottom
you know what,
right
I'll
corner.
open up the YouTube chat. I can see that right now at least.
Still green?
Yeah,
Oh.
still green.
Still green?
Everybody wants to see my shirt.
What's the percentage?
You guys, you like my shirt?
GMs don't kill characters.
It's good.
Wait.
They do.
Oh, yes, they
They
do.
do.
It's foreshadowing for today's episode.
I'm safe, right?
I would love to
Oh,
die. Give me that sweet glory.
Josh, you're going to die.
Oh, die. Oh, die.
You're
to
going
Daniel
to
Brown
Blaze of
says,
Glory.
Luca, you're so awesome. I love your battle reports. You
Oh,
too, Matt.
thank
I
you.
wish you did more battle reports.
He mentioned me first, though.
It's like I can't have this kind of competition. Luca, you're fired.
That's your camera. Do you want it zoomed in a little bit on you?
Mine's fine.
Okay.
You didn't take what 8 months to get the ego?
No.
Token expired.
I had it
on day one.
Log.
Nice.
I'm just pulling up the chat so I can see both YouTube and Twitch.
Would you willingly take on scurvy if you could become a pirate?
Yeah, I mean,
Scurvy?
Yeah.
All right,
Well,
so I
like
got
an
the chat
old-timey
open.
pirate?
Yeah.
Yar.
Is it,
I
is
don't
it,
know, it's like
I don't see
modern
anything popping up
pirates.
on the restream.
No,
chat.
like no, old timey, like
Oh, there we go.
1700s.
Are you getting
Why not both?
YouTube and Twitch?
We're gonna
Modern end.
I only see YouTube
pull
so
in
far,
some
but
oranges and
we'll see in a
Old-timey
second.
pirate.
No, you
Naked
can never
Flash.
get rid of
Flash.
scurvy. You can never get rid of your scurvy.
Little upward motor.
Just North says more Warzone Resurrection battle reports.
I don't know what that
What's
is.
Warzone Resurrection? Is that a game?
Did we ever
Yeah.
cover that?
I don't
Is that a
think
game?
I don't think
Yeah.
we've ever covered
More?
it.
So I think we have
Warzone.
more something I've never had.
We can do twice as many then.
Pocky says, just don't kill Luca, LOL.
Oh,
Just don't kill Luca, LOL.
I'll make it. Don't worry. Any character.
Crazy Phenom says, well, Matt, you are a way better GM. I didn't realize I was reading that before I got through the whole thing. I just started reading. Sorry.
No, you just want you. Just, I'm doing better than Luca.
That's fine.
Chip M. Hazard says, GMs don't kill their characters. They give them the tools to kill themselves. All right, so we're going to start. It's 1 o'clock now, but because we're still testing out the volume, I just want to have a bit more of a chat. Jeez. A ton of chat just came. So we'll answer a couple of your questions. So any questions you have about this show, I'd prefer if it was that. Or maybe about mini wargaming, what we're doing, and all that kind of stuff, too. I'll answer one or two, and then we'll get started. and then we'll actually like officially start the episode.
It's like a minor sit and talk.
So it's like a minor sit and talk.
Yeah.
Sit and talks are going back to not being live. We just, with Adepticon, our content schedule is all thrown off. So you'll excuse us if we're not perfect for the next couple weeks. Right, Josh?
We're holding together better than I thought we would.
P. Kurt says, hey, do you only have the 720p
down.
as quality option? He's watching on mobile.
That's max output on YouTube, isn't it?
No, they do 1080 now.
For live? Oh.
Oh, for
I
live.
have it set to output at 1080, so I don't know what it's converted
Oh, okay.
to.
Yeah. You know what? I don't know if it matters, because I don't know how much you really want to see this in higher resolution.
A lot of
Or-
people
or
com-
this.
a lot of
Well,
people
well, you wanna
complain
see
that
this
YouTube
in
is
high
not as bright
resolution.
or as high res as like Twitch.
That's true. That is definitely true.
Why don't we lower the resolution?
The reason that we do both is because YouTube gets way more viewers. Okay,
Quiet,
so let's
Rob. I'm
answer a
allowed
couple
to have an
questions.
ego.
It's required to work here.
Angus Ryan, Matt, where does the crew get their dice from? So we get it from ChessX.
Oh yeah, classic.
We just make the little symbols. We send them off to ChessX, and they sell them to us. We buy them in huge bags, thousands.
And then
of
we
them.
get rid of them.
And then we
really
get rid of
fast.
them fast because we give them away to guests. We use them in our studios.
They get lost in our tables.
Nathaniel Brown, how many more episodes are you planning? I don't have an exact number because it all depends on how quickly they get through certain things. Like for example, the first episode, they just breezed through everything really quickly, and I was surprised by that. And then the second episode, we got through the stuff that I thought they'd get through in the first half an hour, plus an encounter, and that took the entire episode. So at that rate,
Luca.
Luca.
like
That was-
I want it to be around 7 or 8 episodes, and so
At this
but I-
rate, 20, 25.
About
know.
that, yeah.
well,
60
more
at
for
least.
like our content production schedule. I want it to be around 7 or 8, but I'm not going to force an ending to the story. I'm also not going to force it to be longer if somehow they get around a lot of things, which can happen. Will Loverlord?
Nice.
Would you guys consider doing an RPG other than Dark Heresy? Absolutely. Right now we're doing Dark Heresy because we figured we might as well do something 40K related, considering it's our channel. If the role-playing becomes a big part of mini wargaming, then you'll definitely see more mainstream ones. I assume eventually we would do something like D&D,
Starfinder.
Starfinder. Everybody's going to have their, just like our
Yeah.
normal
Did
battle
we ever
reports.
figure out when the
Call of
ALS one's
Cthulhu.
coming out?
We haven't figured out when the Age of Sigmar one's coming out. Unfortunately, I don't have any more data on that. It's supposed to be this year. I would be really excited to do an Age of Sigmar one. I like the idea of doing 40K in Age of Sigmar because then I can tie it into the mini wargaming cinematic universe.
Yeah.
But if role-playing in general takes off on this channel, which I can see it doing, then we would make more role-playing shows. It would kind of become another part of mini wargaming. So more employees, more overhead for that kind of stuff. One person is asking for predictions. Lawrence Osland. Matt, can you ask the guys who will get the most kills and be the most useful today? I would like to see. Okay, those are two very different questions. I would like to see how their predictions hold up on the end. What do you guys think? Who's going to get the most kills, and who's going to be the most useful?
I'm gonna go for most kills.
Luca will get most kills.
Calling it.
I'm going to be most useful.
I mean, maybe.
No, I'm gonna.
In what way?
I don't know. We've got a
By
medic who
being
just
killed.
upgraded to
By
like
being
killed.
max level medic. I have a funny feeling with your propensity to getting assaulted by other prisoners that you'll be
Yeah.
enjoy having a
Hey,
high
He
level medic
was
with you.
little.
He was
He
my
was little.
friend. That last encounter may have swayed my
Oh,
opinion.
Just North says Ash Barker. He said Baker. It's Barker, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ash was doing Warzone battle reports. Oh, no problem. Ash does a lot of the smaller games. So if you're looking for a channel that does like a lot of different indie games, he's the place to go. 'Cause he loves that kind of stuff. Very, very enthusiastic about that. Even when he worked here, he was always pushing for it. It's hard for us because of the way we do our business with the mini wargaming vault. We have to stick to the stuff that's more popular. But we are working on that. We are working with an advertising program so we can start doing more of those. Oh, Pocky says Luke is not wearing a cat shirt. He's doomed.
He's wearing a better shirt. A much better shirt.
All right, I'm going to shut down the comments now because we're now 5 after and we just got to get going.
Oh, that
We
is a
have
pretty
got
cool
to
cat.
get it going. So let me just click here. And then we'll start. Rob, you're already recording now, right?
Yes.
Okay, because you can edit it afterwards for what actually goes out. Oh, we've already got a couple hundred people on. Nice.
Yawn. There's like a Sybil yawn.
Jan Janssen.
Let me get my stuff in
Missing
place. Josh, stop peeking.
Use your DM screen right then.
I don't have a big enough table. I want this table
You
to be...
told Josh to stop
That's
looking,
why
not
set
me.
that mirror up.
Hey,
He looked.
I never know with you guys, to be honest. I'm like, I don't think you would cheat in a
Clearly,
role-playing game,
it'd be up
but
there.
I'm not quite sure if you wouldn't.
Oh no, we would. All of us would.
It's okay.
100%.
He didn't see the GoPro.
Oh yeah. I have.
GoPro.
It's actually installed in my glasses. I didn't notice.
No, I have a tiny GoPro. It fits on the shelf. Great.
Great.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not looking.
Don't look.
Everybody's phones are silenced?
Pull up my phone.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, if I see anybody looking at an app on their phone, then just slap your hand.
Just like
If you want to watch it afterwards, like you can see all the stuff that you were in trouble for. All right, Robert, we ready? Okay. Hey everybody, Matthew here from MiniWargaming.com, and welcome to episode 3 of Dark Heresy, Shadows Beneath, our Dark Heresy narrative role-playing game campaign as part of the grander Mini Wargaming cinematic universe. So this is actually happening at the same time as the Apothis Crusade battle reports, and at the same time as our brand new narrative campaign, Fate's Encore, which is a Harlequin narrative campaign that Quirk and I are currently working on, and which started to go out just yesterday, Wednesday, March something, but it's already up. I don't remember what the date. What's the date today? What's the date yesterday?
29th.
Today's the 29th.
So the 28th, March 28th, it went out, and that's happened. You guys stop it. I know, right now, Rob's on me, and so they can't see you. It's just driving me crazy, because this is my periphery. So, anyway, you can see we're going to get really far into today's mission. We've already started with the level of wackiness. So, first off, I have to apologize that we did not live stream last week, and I really do feel bad because I really wanted to. I don't know about you guys, but I remember being at Adepticon, having a great time at Adepticon, and looking at my watch or my phone and being like, oh, we would be streaming Dark Heresy right now. And I all of a sudden felt really sad. Because I've really been enjoying this so far.
I checked the Wi-Fi. We couldn't do it.
No, we really couldn't.
No, we couldn't, and that's fine. It's all good. It's just we were just 2 episodes in. It was just starting to get interesting, and I just wanted to keep going. So I'm really happy to be back. So I'm sorry we didn't film last week, but we're here, and here we are again. And of course, if you're watching this on the live stream, welcome. And if you're watching this in the Mini Wargaming Vault afterwards, thank you for being a Vault member. So that definitely supports us and allowing us to do all of this. I'm still considering monetization options for future ones, but we have gotten a bunch of Vault members signed up for this one. So for all the new ones for the Dark Heresy, Shadows Beneath, thank you very much for your support, and we really, really do appreciate that. So, as will be the norm, we're going to spend the first little bit of the free portion of this video that'll go up on YouTube doing a recap of what happened 2 weeks ago for us now, which will be a little difficult, and then quickly going around the room and seeing what upgrades you took with your 500 experience. So I need everybody to help out with this. So I'll go around the room. And actually, you know what? I'm actually just going to go around the room, pick people to describe parts that they remember. Try to go from the beginning. Okay, first off, who remembers how the episode last time started?
I actually do.
Steve, okay, you start us
Okay,
then.
so this is how it started. This is what we learned in the first 3 minutes. Luca has a friend named Amelia, and she lives in Australia.
Oh yeah. No. She was born
Shut
in
up,
England. She came over to Canada.
This is on me. My
Met
bad.
my friend Andrew. Then they moved over to Australia. They're having a great time picking
Luca,
dates.
Luca, shut up.
My bad.
They're coming back this.
Okay, does anybody actually? You can be quiet. Does anybody actually remember how last episode started?
That's fixing Quirk's nose.
Yes,
Yeah.
we had just had the ambush that you guys had survived, and except Quirk's nose, and so take it from there. Somebody talk about what happened after that.
That got very fast.
While I think helping out the guy in the cage, we learned that Boris was Mama Boris, and she's the leader of the Forsaken.
Helping the guy in the cage.
What do you do? What?
Wasn't that the same time?
There was
that was before the ambush.
Oh, then who did we learn that from?
Oh, okay, the prisoner.
Oh,
we
the
took.
prison, the one that we, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that was near the end.
No, after the ambush, we ended up going back to the hospital.
No, okay.
No, you're missing
You
all
really
sorts of
had-
stuff, man.
Half
Oh,
the episode.
Okay, so
yeah, I can't.
the fight ended.
We interrogated.
We
right,
interrogated the guy
yeah.
that we captured.
No, you didn't
we-
interrogate him. You actually just read his mind.
Well, that's a
You
form of
interrogated.
interrogation.
Yeah. Okay. So you
Uh,
probed into his mind.
and then we sent him to a farm upstate to live out a happy life.
Yes. But in his mind, I think we
Luca did.
learned
Yeah,
that the
I
Forsaken
released
are,
him.
Yeah. The Forsaken are not making Spore. Spore comes from Sanctum, and we think Sanctum is the Great Worm.
Oh, we also found some spore.
There was a nearby Spore dealer.
His name was.
Oh,
Tilvius.
Melted.
So that was
Ash.
after.
His name is Ash.
Jovius.
All the people that attacked us, they were all bald. Some were bald and some were shaving themselves to be bald.
Yeah.
And they all had a symbol in the back of the head.
They had
The
Did you all have
goggles,
that?
they had the goggles.
Oh, and the ones that were actually bald, they wore the goggles.
Yeah.
And they had weird eyes.
Mutant.
That you didn't tell me about until we were in the hospital. I couldn't
That's
check
true.
them.
Yes, true. You were busy.
Our master
Any of the
medic
wounded.
who wasn't able to look at them.
No, I was busy
he's
tending
busy.
to the security guard Luca tried to kill.
Yes, because you immediately tried to kill.
Hold on,
poor
who?
surgeon.
Luca's not in the game. What's the Luca's character's name?
I don't remember.
Anton.
Oh, see, we bros.
What's your reason name again? It's been 2 weeks.
Just write them down.
Actually, that's why I asked, so I could write it down.
It's
I didn't
Holden.
remember.
Holden.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on.
I gave everybody nicknames.
Terry. He's Terry. I remember that one. It's Chris and Steve.
It's
Steve?
Blinky,
Kevin.
Toes,
Kevin.
Little Sister,
Steven.
Keevan.
Seven, and
It's
Weezer.
Kevin.
Why am
Space
I, wait,
Kevin.
why am I seven?
Space
Hey,
Cat.
Steve, what's your character's name
Oh, I
again?
remember why. I remember why.
Denver.
Denver.
Right.
I remember.
Those are the only ones I couldn't remember off the top of my head. All right, I got my little
Where's
cheat
Anton?
sheet right here.
Of course,
I'll know all their
Chris
names
is
by the end of
Blinky
the
'cause
whole
he has a
session.
twitch in his eye.
By the time we finish this
Hey,
game.
Blinky.
Exactly. Okay, so you interrogated the guy, learned the various things that you just said, and then sent him off to a farm upstate.
Yep.
And then what happened in that area, Luca?
Well,
Because Luca
Okay,
spent
we-
the next like 2 days
And this
trying
was
to
2.5
justify.
hours. 2.5 hours.
I know, right?
so
Take it from the top.
right from the top, right away, we're like, we want to go deeper in.
We
Right?
don't have to have all the details.
Yeah.
Give us the.
We wanted the abridged version. We
Well,
wanted to
I
go
don't know. I'm
deeper.
asking Luca for the abridged version.
Yeah, we
so-
wanted to go deeper into this
I did
mind
one-
workings. Yeah, we're okay. We're okay. So we want to go deeper in, and he didn't want to go. He refused to go. And then like, oh, let's release him. I'm like, yeah, well, fine, let's release him. I don't care. And then John's like, I don't really want to release him. And then I'm like, yeah, I also don't really want to release him, but for the speed of progress here, let's just let him go. I don't know.
I wanted to make him come with us.
I did
Reader's
too,
Digest version.
but
please.
he wouldn't. And then I'm like, okay, I'll just go kill him.
naturally.
I mean,
Because that's
Naturally.
what you do,
Yeah.
right?
It was slowing down the group, and anything that slows us down.
it was 15 seconds.
yeah. If any of you slow down the group,
Yeah.
watch out.
No, these are fellow acolytes. They were obviously slowing it down for a reason. This guy was just.
So you tried to kill him,
Yep.
and he got your butt kicked.
Yes. Okay. So to be fair, he had a weapon that countered my character.
Which I honestly did
Yeah, I
not
know.
make up on the
Yeah.
spot. If you had just maybe asked me, what is this guy got on?
No,
I may have
Anton
been able
doesn't
to
do
tell you.
that. Anton,
He just
he knows.
swings before he thinks.
He
Yeah.
knows nothing.
He Lucas
Yeah.
his way through.
It's whatever.
His way through.
There was
So
a
you,
few
so you
bad
tried to hit him, and you missed, and then he swung a shock maul at you and stunned you. long
shock
enough.
flail.
Shock flail.
Yeah,
Because I
you-
can't parry a shock
Revolved so
flail.
long you annoyed
Shot
Matthew.
chain flail.
A shock
Yep.
chain flail, actually.
Yeah, yeah. So it's got that anti-parry. It wraps around the weapon you try to parry with. So it's like it just smacks you in the head when you try and parry. I got hit in the body, but it took me down anyways. The rest of the story, I was PKO until I was revived.
Yeah, and then
Oh, I
Terry.
pulled out my guns and I was like, I'm gonna fire some warning shots.
Oh yes.
I fired some warning shots.
Into his gut.
I hit him once by accident.
And it's a good thing they were warning shots because where was I in all this?
Yeah, because you ran into him. Stop
I
him.
was right between all of you.
yeah.
You overpowered everybody
Yeah.
with your 80-pound frame.
88.
88.
40 kilos.
The moral of the story is we need to work together as a team.
Really?
Progress fast.
Hey, you're unconscious. You're twitching.
No,
Did you
I'm like,
learn?
see,
Did you learn
Terry,
that?
Terry Ten Toes and Anton. Terry Ten was like, yeah, I can see killing this guy. He pulls out his guns.
And
we
I
go-
fired some warning shots because I saw you were on the ground. I was like, I hope he doesn't get hurt anymore. Bang, 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 bang. Like, oh, I actually hit him
If
that
we
time.
just all agreed to kill the guy and move on, we would have progressed quite far. Am I right?
Or
Am
got
I right?
murdered.
You may have got resistance from the warden later on
Yeah,
for
whatever.
killing one of his top sergeants. But you know,
Provided
Did
we
have
make
to-
it back.
We have to erase his mind again?
you did some erasures.
Yeah, for some reason, I felt the need to give you my guns and then you.
Yeah, that was I tried to calm down the situation. Everybody stop trying to kill each other.
And so you then tried to erase his mind, and which you did, theoretically, or in principle, and you also exploded.
Yep.
And everybody
Oh,
nearby...
right.
And it's a good thing I'd healed some people.
Yeah, well, no, Terry had dodged the explosion.
I took a big
Apparently you
L.
can dodge
boss.
lightning explosions.
I took full body 3-degree burns.
Yeah, that's right. You're covered in 3-degree burns. So after all of that wrap up from the previous encounter, which took more than half of the episode, which was what I thought was hilarious. That's how you got to my first page of notes. I'm like, okay, here's just the wrap up. And then the next second page of notes is like, and here's our adventure for today. We spent most of the adventure going through the wrap
I
up.
had 3 pages of notes in the first episode and half a paragraph.
So then you went back to the apothecary that
The really annoying
that
doctor.
Denver loves.
Oh, I hate
Denver's
that guy.
best buddy, Apothecary Amelia.
Yep.
I liked him.
So, okay, Chris, Chris, can
how
you
it
tell
came
us what
up,
happened
isn't it?
next?
So with the apothecary, and we had the spore sample, and he proceeded to inform us, do a couple experiments. He wanted to do an experiment. We ended up using Quirka's
Terry,
Terry
Tentos.
as a guinea
willing,
pig.
very
Because
willing subject.
Very
That
willing.
spore sample was more refined than anything he's ever seen.
Yeah, that's right, and that was the finest spore sample because it wasn't going to kill him.
Yeah, it didn't
Whereas
have
the
all the
other spore
negative effects.
yeah, spore typically kills people and messes them up, and this didn't do that.
I felt very privileged.
And
You are.
yeah, what else did that give you? I'm trying to remember now.
That's basically it.
That was basically it, because I mean, we really did not accomplish much the last day.
And then you realized that you had to interrogate Tilvius because you had.
Oh
the
yeah, then we
information
went to
on
the
it.
jail cells.
No, you didn't go to the jail cells.
Or,
You went
yeah.
back to the warden.
We wanted to bring
You yelled
Mama
at us.
Boris.
Yeah, warden was not pleased
Yeah.
Yeah.
You-
Oh right, and then yeah.
because you just been going around messing with everything.
So we asked to speak to somebody.
Mama
Tilvius.
Boris first. We
No,
were
no, he
like,
couldn't
bring in
bring her
Mama
up.
Boris.
No,
He
no,
was
we
like,
couldn't
oh, we
do
can't bring in Mama
No,
Boris.
we got the guy.
What was his name?
Tilvius.
Was it Tilvius?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Tilvius.
Yep.
4358 AT.
Yeah. So we
And
got
then you
him.
want to talk to Scarface.
743B-X, sir.
So we all went and talked to Tilvius, and you went and talked to Scarface.
I did.
That went well.
From Tilvius, we learned.
What did you learn from Tilvius?
At this point, I didn't write anything down, but he kept making worm.
Oh, yeah.
the
yeah.
spirally worm symbol, which was driving me nuts.
He was,
Oh, right.
He was
Um,
super passive and
that went
super
down the
chill,
dark road.
so we set him on fire.
I was
As you
forced-
do.
I was forced to.
But
kill
what
him.
did you learn from him? There was a very important thing you learned from
I
him.
just remember being so angry about his constant heresy that I don't remember what he said.
There's a dead drop.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the dead drop. Yeah, that's where we're gonna head next. Yeah.
Okay, so where does he get his drugs from?
Dead drops.
Yeah, stalkers.
Yeah, because he was a dealer.
Yeah.
No, he didn't
warned
say
us-
from the stalker.
Or
No,
he
the
warned
stalkers
us of the
protect
stalkers.
the drops.
Didn't say that either.
Oh, he's chosen another great worm.
Don't add details.
That's right. He's
He
chosen.
he receives visions of where the dead
Yeah.
drops are, and the next one, this one in particular that he gave you, that's going to happen in 9 hours, is deep in abandoned mining stalker territory. And stalkers are like the boogeyman of this mine. Nobody's ever seen one, but apparently that's what gets you if you go
And
wander
they're
too
probably
far.
going to kill us.
If you wander too far off, the stalkers get you. But nobody's really seen one. So that's basically where you're left. And then he got purged.
Yep.
He made the sign of the
Very
great worm
purged.
one too many times.
Once.
He did it like 82 times. And like, all right.
Oh no, he's gonna die after the first.
Yeah, there was no question after that,
And
really.
then how did Terry's interrogation go?
Yeah. What did you learn from Scarface?
See, I thought Scarface was a really cool guy, but after that interrogation, my opinion has swayed.
Quirk was little.
Yeah, he got belittled.
What is
Uh,
He's
what does
like
that
the
mean? You
most
saw it.
important NPC of this campaign.
Probably.
He's going to be, and it's going to be amazing because he's my friend.
He's not your friend.
Hey, hey.
He's gonna be the end boss.
He almost killed you.
I stuck him with a
Is he
needle.
the great worm?
What was the warden's last name again?
Crotwell.
Rrr, Carwell.
Rrr.
No.
It's rrr.
He has two names?
This is
Or
middle name.
Korthoth. It was just Korthoth. Korthoth.
No, that's not what you said.
No, I know it wasn't what I said. But Dave gave me a
Korthoth.
big. Dave did a big trick on me.
What?
Yeah, he was just like, was that? How'd you
Okay,
pronounce that?
all right. That's our recap. So, all right, that was pretty good. It only took like 8 minutes, 9 minutes.
Korthoth.
Okay, so let's go around the table really
Because we
quickly.
didn't do anything last week.
I know, right? But it still took a while just to figure out what you did do. So let's go around the room and talk about upgrades. Anton, you can go first. Luca, what did you take for Anton's upgrades?
2 weapon skill upgrades and
So a 10 weapon skill
Yeah.
upgrade? Wow.
and
What's it up to?
41.
Oh, okay.
31 to 41.
So
and-
31 average, now it's up to a
yeah,
decent 40.
and then toughness went from 30 to 35.
Jeez.
I'm just trying
a lot.
I'm trying to max out my characteristics as much as I can.
Okay.
For prerequisites.
Yeah.
Looking for talents and stuff.
Bam.
You're.
Kevin. Chris, what did you do with Kevin?
I took Precision Killer.
What does
and
Precision Killer do? It's a talent,
base-
by the way.
Yeah, it's a talent. Basically, whenever I do called shots, I don't suffer the penalty.
So a called shot is normally a -20 to choose what location you're hitting.
That seems good.
Yeah, especially because he
Use
also
aim for the
has the long last, which has the accurate things. Whenever he aims, he gets an additional +10. And whenever he aims, if he scores, for every 2 degrees of success that he scores beyond the first, he does an additional D10 damage. And so you get into +20. And you also have the one where you don't get the negative for firing into combat.
Yeah.
And he doesn't get the negative for called shot.
Get
So he
this
can basically
with
just
toes.
aim for a guy's head in combat and most likely just one-shot him.
So now you got a cool
Hopefully.
character, man.
Yeah. And the ballistic skill is decent too, 50.
That's why I
50.
think Chris is going to kill the most.
Yeah. He's gonna kill the most
The
important.
only problem,
Yes.
now the thing to remember though, is that a called shot for him will be a +0, whereas a standard shot would still be +10.
Right.
So you are giving up the +10, but normally you go from +10 to -20. For you, you go +10 to just to 0.
Aim
So
for the head,
when you
probably
consider it in the end, that still means you're only going to hit 50% of the time. Whereas when you really need to hit, you just say standard attack, like at 60. Oh, sorry, not 50%, because you'll have aim, so you'll be up to 70, but you could be up to 80 if you do a standard attack. Pretty nasty, eh?
That's a lot of degrees of success.
That
too.
is,
Yeah.
and that's what then lets him do more
that's a good
damage.
point.
Okay, so that's Kevin. So he's turned into sniper extraordinaire. Now just remember though, sniper stuff is really only useful if you know that the fight is coming. So keep that in mind.
Fight's always coming.
If you're always ambushed, it's hard for a sniper to be set up to be a sniper. Cassandra, our hospitalier,
I finished off the Medicaid skill.
finished up all the way to
Oh,
+30.
really?
So I have +30 on it.
And we realized that we're doing superior Kyrogen a little wrong.
Sure.
Because we were saying that it just if you're critically damaged, it's only a -10 as opposed to -10 times the critical, and heavily damaged is 0 instead of -10. But it also gives a +20 to Medicaid.
So you can stage heads back on.
Yeah,
I pretty
literally.
much can, yeah.
So you're at a +30 from your skill, +20 from superior
Yep.
Kyrogen, and your
Factors are
intelligence is
Yeah.
what? 38.
38, yeah.
So
Put
you're
them
up to
together,
you're up
why
to an 88 base
88
level
base.
Medicaid.
Yeah.
Without the med kit?
Without
That's
the
without the
med
med kit or the signature kit or whatever.
Now, mind you, there might be other penalties that are, like if she's trying to do something quickly, that might have a penalty. But at the same time,
Just
give
don't
her,
rush me.
give her some equipment, and yeah, she can stitch your head back on, essentially. Oh, you got a headshot and it blew your head off.
Super glue and a glue stick.
Keep me
I've
alive.
got a
Give me a
Cassandra for
popsicle
that.
stick, an avocado, rubber band.
A third arm!
Whoa, all right.
And eating
Hold it.
the avocado.
Get,
Oh, sorry, that was the only upgrade you took?
That's the only one
Yeah,
I
that
took.
costs a lot.
I didn't actually spend very much. I spent 200 XP to get hallucination as another psychic power.
What does hallucination do?
So it's a little bit better range than some of the other ones. It's 10 times my psi rating. And the way it works is a challenging +0 opposed willpower test. And if they fail it, they roll on a little chart on page 146.
Okay, you did write down the page number. Thank you. The hallucinogenic effects,
Yep.
which we'll find out what it does if he actually pulls it off without killing everybody.
And I have to double check to see how long they last for. It's not very long.
Long as
I
you
think
get
it's
Chris from
half
the
of the psi rating I use.
Yeah.
Rounded up, so
Long enough for Chris to shoot the head.
Yeah.
basically.
Do they have to take a toughness test to stop it, or is it just willpower test?
It's a willpower test.
Because normally this is from a hallucinogenic grenade, and you take a toughness test. To
Correct.
avoid
This one, it's they got to take the willpower test to avoid it.
it. Cool. So you can distract them basically.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Or make them think they can fly.
Ooh.
Make them think that there's a bug crawling up their leg and they got to try to shoot themselves.
Awesome. Terry Tentos,
Yeah.
what'd you do with yours?
I
Still got 10
spent.
toes.
I still got all 10 toes, and I spent all of it to bump up my ballistic skill to 51. I'm one better than you, bud.
Yeah.
Crystal head.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you went from what to what? 41 to 51?
No, I went from 46 to 51.
And that took all your
I
experience?
took all 500.
Right. Because that's your third upgrade for it then.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. And Denver, what is our...
I just pumped 2 things in the weapon skill, bringing me up from 42 to 52.
Okay, so focusing a bit on combat here, I see.
Yeah, well, we need to.
And repairing everybody who then fails at combat.
That's
'Cause
what
you
I'm
did
saying.
weapon skill, you did a talent for helping with shooting, you did weapon skill, ballistic skill, and yours was a new psychic power that can help in combat. So, interesting.
Go figure.
Nobody's taking the charismatic stuff.
Yeah, they gave up pretty quick
Yeah,
on
we're
that.
not, we're not good at that.
We're not good at that. All right, well.
I'm not a spy. I'm not a detective.
All right, well then,
I'm
I will take the harder
psyker.
encounter for this combat
You
we're
are
about
a
to do.
psyker, yeah.
Interesting.
It's hard to be charming when you carry a big
Only
gun.
7 spawn.
I was gonna do 4, but now there's 7. So anyway, and as a dragon,
Oh,
straight up from Age of Sigmar. Seeing everybody. Okay, great. So
Want
at
the
this point,
scales?
if you are watching this on YouTube and you're not live streaming it, then the rest of the episode is available in the mini Wargaming Vault in the link below. So we're just gonna do that right there, and Chris or Rob is gonna remember to finish editing right here. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Everybody else, stay. Don't go. I'm like, please don't leave. So where we are at right now is you're back at the warden's offices, and there's a lot of rumbling going over there. You like rustling plastic over there, Rob?
She's got snacks.
Because we've got these mics on, so they're gonna pick
Crispy
up.
minis.
They're gonna pick up all that kind of stuff.
Doing a
So,
termite impression.
so put it in like a bowl or something. Anyway, so you're back at the warden's office. You've just finished interrogating. You've literally walked out to the hallway. There is a burnt crisp from what? You just pay attention. I know he's got food. You can have snacks at the break. Okay.
Is it break time?
There's one person that you interrogated who's burnt to a crisp, and the other one is subdued, currently in a
couple syringes stuck in.
just having wonderful dreams, and you're literally lying on the floor like coughing up who knows what. It's just blood and stuff because you've just been strangled, and that's where we're gonna just start. We're just gonna like pick it up right where we left off. So you're currently at 5 levels of fatigue out of 7, which means you get to 8, you die.
It's been the fate.
Okay, so everybody's fate's replenished.
Oh, I should have done that before we did this. I have one left over.
Oh.
Oh.
If you want, I can invigorate you. Bring all your fatigue back.
Can you?
Oh, does
Yeah.
Anton finally remember he's a psyker?
I know I'm a psycher.
All right,
I just
invigorate
chose
me.
not to do it.
Oh, you don't want to spend the fate?
No, I want to be invigorated. Invigorate me.
Okay, hold on, I'm leaving the room.
All right.
I'll be around for the miscaps.
Invigorate's on page 200.
200, thank you.
I'm just gonna wait in the hall then.
Yeah, well, where is everybody during this?
In the hall.
We all busted out of the room.
I'm
Right?
Okay, so you're all in the hallway, close together,
Everybody's.
and he looks tired, and so how do you do this? Because you're not just going to say, "Hey, you want me to invigorate you?" Like, how would your character do that?
I was without even saying anything, just without his permission. I'm just gonna.
So you see that he's tired, and you're like, "This guy needs invigorating."
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, you don't get a chance to move away then.
Oh no.
As everybody's nearby,
Yeah.
and we'll determine if something explodes and how many meters it is. Then I'll tell you if you're close
Yeah,
enough
yeah,
for that.
for sure.
So hold on. So this is normally a challenging willpower test,
You hit him, Chris. You hit him.
but what's your psi rating? That's
2.
What level do you want to do this at?
I'll do it at just 1.
So
Does it actually go up does it become more powerful if I do it at a higher psi rating?
you
How'd
get
you get to
your psi rating is how many levels of fatigue you get to remove.
Oh, yeah, I'll do it at 2 then.
How'd you get to 2?
I started 2.
And actually, this works on all allies in range.
Ooh.
So it's 1 meter. So obviously, you're going to have to walk up to him.
Oh, I'll walk up to him.
Is anybody else fatigued?
No.
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 Okay.
Oh, I'm just gonna put my
No, none of us are
I'm gonna
that
put my hand
stupid.
on the side of his head.
Hey.
Okay, do a
Hey.
willpower test.
Hey.
And you get plus 10, of course.
Oh, I failed.
You failed.
Yeah, but I didn't roll doubles.
You didn't roll doubles. Okay. So as you reach out into yourself to try to draw the power of the warp, which you just have come to accept at this point is what you're drawing from, you feel something almost interfere. You're not quite sure how it feels. Like this, the pressure of the area around you. Remember to talk about the psychic pressure? All of a sudden, it feels like it's kind of pushing in front of you. And as you reach out and you try to do it, you feel yourself stopped, and all of a sudden there's a splitting pain that goes through your head. So you're going to take 1 damage to the head, energy damage. Ignores all toughness and armor.
Okay, I'm down to 2.
Down to 2 hit points.
Of
That
9.
didn't happen underground.
Yeah,
And,
interesting. Should I
And
do it?
also,
no to that.
and also, you're going to gain D5 minus, was it 1 or 2 insanity?
Wow.
D5
I don't want to
minus
do psychic powers anymore.
D5 minus 2 insanity. So roll me a D5.
Right.
Wow.
So 3.
So you take 3 insanity.
Hmm.
So you just feel this, and actually,
Should I do a Sinitians?
Roll
test?
for
I'm
me.
gonna do a Sinitians test.
okay, so you feel something just right through you, and you don't notice anything, by the way, unless you want to.
You roll.
It's just
You
like,
roll the
"Ah!" and like a stream of
Same
blood
character,
comes.
Lucas.
A stream of blood comes out of his nose as he reaches over to you.
I got it with 2 degrees. Actually, 3 degrees of success.
3 degrees of success. Okay, so 3 degrees of success. As you feel this, you reach out and try to feel where this presence is, but there is no one particular presence. You can feel it almost like like I said before, there's this presence all around that's stopping it. You do feel a certain direction from it, though, which is coming from back from where you came. So even though you just came out here, it's not coming from here.
Like
It's a general feel coming coreward, like from the planet itself. That's
like
what it
from
feels
the
like.
like
Like
the central
you
of the
can't
planet.
you can't pinpoint a direct location. There is no one location it's coming from. You can feel it more like a cloud, but it feels like it's coming coreward, like from the planet.
Okay.
Is core word a word?
Yeah,
A
Core word.
coreward,
Forward.
Backward.
skyward, skyward
Downward.
bound, coreward.
Forward.
I say coreward because we're already underground, so it wouldn't make sense.
Are
to
we
do
underground right now? No, we're not.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you are.
the
Oh,
little
yeah,
shanty town.
You don't.
Yeah, yeah.
You're on the cold side of the
Yeah.
planet. You don't want to be above ground.
Yeah. Everything's all tunnels.
Even this
Think
main
Swiss
area.
cheese.
Except like
Have you failed any
I'm
psychic
hungry
powers?
now.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
killed everybody. That's
No,
how you got
I,
burnt.
I still passed. I just did
Yeah.
it with a flourish.
so you feel that blood. So you're sitting there right beside him, kind of like still coughing up blood. And all of a sudden you look over and you notice blood trickling from his nose, and he's just holding his head for a second there, and then he seems fine.
You two get in a fight?
I'll tell you one thing that doesn't normally happen. Something is odd.
What happened? What did you try to do?
I don't know, some sort of psychic feedback.
Did you try and do something?
Trying to invigorate
He
you
was just
back on,
petting
trying to
your
get you
hand.
back on your feet.
Oh, ask my permission next time, bud.
It's starting.
We have places to be.
He was trying
Yeah?
to do long division.
What?
And his nose started bleeding.
Carry the form.
Wait, do you know long division? That's heresy.
That's the forbidden lore. It's not even scholastic lore. It's forbidden lore. Long division.
Be wary when tapping into the warp.
No kidding.
How
bloody
about from
nose.
now on, y'all don't touch me? Cool. Cool.
You're halfway dead.
You're pretty tired right now. You're not feeling too good.
I know.
Man,
But I saw
what
him just
face.
walk up and his nose start bleeding. I don't want him getting closer to me.
So now would you like to spend a fate?
Yeah.
So how would you describe the fact that you're all of a sudden feeling a lot better? Because we're not.
You know what? Compared to him, I feel great.
Well, at least he's got a nose to bleed out of.
That's fair.
Wow. That's wow.
That's
I did my best. Come on.
But I mean, like, really, like, you can look at the positive side. He's got no nose, and he's still, you know what? At least I'm not bleeding out of my nose.
All right, so you just look over and see Luca suffer.
I just
makes you
see
feel
Luca
better.
walk up and just.
It was more like a trickle, like Stranger Things kind of trickle.
Or just clean myself up.
Okay, well, like describe what happened because it didn't happen to me last time I used psychic powers.
I know everybody has
I
problems.
don't like to
around that.
tap into the warp all that much, but that's the first time that's happened. Ever. Never had that. Never had that happen before. Something about this planet. Some unnatural feeling.
Is it the planet though? Like I haven't picked up on
I
anything.
can't explain it. It feels like it's like when you're stuck in a cloud. Kind of like something you can't describe where it's coming from.
From all those times you've been stuck in a cloud.
I know, I can't make it here. I get stuck in the cloud.
Those clouds, man, they're
They're
tricky.
everywhere.
Those are some tricky clouds.
Driving down the road. Cloud. 20 minutes at least.
How ridiculous that would be! Oh no, the cloud! Cloud's holding up traffic again. What are you doing?
How's everybody's health?
2 of 9.
I'm full.
You only have 9.
I'm full.
Dibs first.
Yeah.
Ask me.
That hasn't been
I got it.
20.
Hold on.
Wait, how did you get hurt?
I was so badly hurt. This
Yeah.
is-
I thought
this-
we rested up and all that in the hospital.
And then he went and had. That was before he went to the encounter. He rested, then went and got ambushed.
Wait,
No.
No.
I was at like
Yeah,
-7 from
He
that
was,
one.
that was
flail hit.
after a healing.
Yeah, he got
Oh,
healing.
that's right. I got healing, and then I got hit by the
Yes.
the
Yeah,
lightning
but then,
explosion.
then we
damage.
went back to the infirmary, right?
And that only healed like 5 or 6 of my health because I'm so badly injured. I don't care.
No,
Hey,
it's not
look
just
at,
we
look at
agreed.
guys, I remember. He was healed after the ambush.
Yeah.
And then he got walloped with a chain flail and got healed again, and then he exploded.
100%.
But then we
Literally.
went back to the hospital after that.
Yeah, I
He
only
was
got healed
chained
for
to
like
a
5.
table, so I didn't have to pay attention to him.
Was that last episode?
Yeah.
I think
Yes.
that was the first episode.
No.
That was the ambush happened first episode. I got healed up, and then
Oh, that's right. Because you were told to stop talking because he's unconscious, being rested up, as we were giving you the drugs.
Episode 3, everybody. The recap.
So how come you're only at 2 hit points or 2 wounds then?
because when I got hit by his perils,
That was before you healed though. So you didn't heal.
I
before?
was down to like -7.
Okay,
Yeah, he was
so
dead.
Yeah.
okay, so you
I
were
was
so low
that low. I
that
was
even all
that
that
near
health
death.
care. So the reason I'm asking all this is because you can only do first aid once every 24
Yeah.
hours. So if he was just in critical care, then
Like I just got out of critical
yeah,
care.
you guys just came out of that.
So I thought we were at the hospital for 24 hours before
Yes.
going to the ward.
Yes, you're right.
The problem
And
is
so that you did that 24 hours. So if you want to do, you can't just immediately now do first aid. First aid's like oh, you got hurt. Let
I
me
have to
help
burn
you.
fate.
He's already been sitting and getting that treatment. Now, once per day, not right now, maybe a little later, you could do, like, you don't want to do it right now, because if then you go and we go into a combat situation, then Cassandra won't be able to do any first aid, because it's
Yeah.
only once every 24 hours.
Maybe we should take it another day before we go
Well, you
back
only have
down
9
to
hours.
No, we
Yeah.
Oh,
We gotta
it's
get
right.
the-
Yeah,
the
9
drop.
hours.
I
Yeah, we
can
gotta get to the drop.
burn fate though to gain D5 health back.
Yeah, you can, at any point, you can you can spend a fate. You don't burn fate.
That's right,
You,
spend
bait
fate.
you burn fate to stay alive, to instantly remove D5
Don't roll a
non-critical
one.
damage. So would you like to do that?
I will.
You can do this as many times as you want.
That's true. 3. So I'm
It's
up
not
to
bad.
5.
5 out of 9.
I'll
That brings. What's your toughness bonus?
4. 3. Sorry.
So if you've taken how much damage then?
4.
Okay, so you're no longer heavily damaged. You're only lightly damaged.
Yeah, I'll stick around.
Because you look
lightly
at twice your toughness bonus, and once you've taken more damage than that, you're heavily damaged. So that's important. Because
So-
lightly damaged, you can just by walking around for a day, you heal your you heal 1 hit point every day.
Yep.
Just if you're lightly damaged. As soon as you're heavily, you gotta like rest for the day to actually.
You have to hide behind me.
If you rest for the day, you heal your toughness bonus
Don't go that far back. Stay behind me.
without any
I'm
medical
gonna guard
attention.
him.
Okay, so great. I'm glad we're further along than last time. It's only been like half an hour, and we're like already past the recapping everything. So what are we doing next? You're all at the warden's place. Just try to heal him. He looked at your situation, realized he felt a lot better.
Can you move? Like, how bad are you?
I've got 5 out of 10.
You're yeah, you're fine.
What's your toughness bonus?
3. So
Okay, so you're not heavily damaged.
No.
So
That's
you could spend a fate and get D5 hit points back.
I already spent a fate to get all my fatigue back. I'm okay.
Yeah.
We
How
can
much
get
fate do you have?
to the drop.
3.
You want to get to the drop and set up to.
Before we do that, can we try and
No.
like get some ammo and supplies and stuff
No,
before
it's
we
gonna
go
be
to
tough
this?
to find anything
Are
down
you low
here.
on ammo? Is anybody low on ammo?
I'm very low on ammo.
I have a sword, unlimited ammo.
Nice.
I have 3 shots left in both my pistols.
Yeah, we're gonna get
What's
some
your
ammo
second
before
clip?
we go in.
You've already reloaded and used most of the second clips too.
He holds a trigger down, and there's this.
So you have reloaded.
No, I
Warning
didn't
shots.
have an extra clip.
Yeah, every weapon that you have purchased comes with 2 clips. The
Oh.
one that's in it and 1 extra.
How long does it take to shop?
Depends. In this case, it'll take longer than you have.
Well, we also have those pistols, which are probably.
If you want to try to rush shopping, we could do an influence check with a negative modifier on top of what you're looking for.
Or look for his. The
Like you can spend.
ammunition
I
he
can give you.
needs
I
to
can.
shoot
You
that
can spend a
hard.
couple hours and do it at a penalty. Normally, you'd want to spend a good portion of the day trying
Can you
to.
get through? Can you get through an encounter with that?
If I reload ahead of time, I'll have.
You can keep the other
full
ones
on
in the other
both.
clip. You can just maintain those other clips. You don't have to throw them away.
No, I'm saying I can have 2 full clips, and the bullets that I have left over will fill half a clip. So I'll have.
You can't combine them.
Yes, you can.
You can?
For guns, yes,
Yeah.
because they're just bullets.
It's
you can
just
pull out and stick it in another
bullets.
Oh, okay.
or magazine, whatever it's called. I'm not quite sure.
Clipazine.
Clipazine. Yeah, we'll call it clipazines from now on.
There you go. That's much better.
Makes everybody happy.
Yeah. Mostly Josh. His eyes twitching.
He's not doing so hot.
Okay,
Like,
why
so,
don't we could just try to requisition some weapons from the warden?
Oh yeah.
It's true.
It's
Good
still,
idea.
it
Can I
still
command
does-
him to?
No, that's not how command works. Because I know you automatically pass it too. But that's not how command works anyways.
Give me some stuff.
Now, you can't just requisition stuff from the warden because we still have to follow the rules for how you influence. If you want to pull out your badge to try to use the warden, then we can have you with the influence of
I'm in my
75.
flamer at Luca.
What?
I think.
You don't have to pull out your badge. He already knows who you are. But if you
Yeah.
need him to kind of pull some strings, it will cost you subtlety, but you'll be able to use the influence of 75 because he knows that you're with the Inquisition.
I don't think we need it that bad, do we?
Let's go find a power switch.
I think
Pick up some weapons on the way.
I will say, is there any negative to just kind of looking without doing any modifier to it?
Well, it takes time. We
Yeah,
don't have
you
time.
have to explain to me how you're doing it. And so you've just
Probably
told me you
need
want to talk to the
10% to
warden.
find it, right?
And so I'd say that because you're going to go, if you go directly to the warden, it'll only occupy 2 hours of your time, and you can use the Inquisitor's influence of 75.
how long is it?
If you want to look around in the shops or try to find contacts that you might have
Well,
from
we're-
other
How long will it
things,
take us to get
We're
to the drop?
in a prison. There's a good chance it's probably an armory
you guys
somewhere.
don't know.
We're not breaking into the armory.
No, I'm ask the warden if we can borrow some stuff.
Ain't
That's
no
an
bread
acquisition.
instead?
It's the same idea. You're
Yeah.
using your
You get
influence,
2 flavors.
Yeah. I see no
I-
negative to that.
except that if he's,
We're
the
gonna
one that
lose
has
some
to do it,
subtlety.
you will
You'll be
lose some
fine.
subtlety.
Use your chainsword.
Let's just get to the drop.
Yeah, we gotta get to.
You don't know where the drop is. He's giving you a location, but you don't know where it is.
No, we need another guy.
All right, so
We
we
need
still,
a
we
guy.
still have to
Not
talk to the warden
necessarily, but you at
regardless
least
to
need to
figure
know
out
where
where
it
this location might be.
So you're gonna go back to the warden.
Yeah, let's go
That
back to
makes
the warden.
sense.
Next step.
notes.
All right, he's right there with you, so that kind of speeds things up. 'Cause
Oh,
he's
hey.
right next to him when he burned the past. Yeah, he's just
Let
kind of
me
looking at you
confirm
guys
my
as you're
notes.
doing all this, just like shaking his head.
So he knows what
wondering
the-
how you became acolytes.
Does he know about the interrogation with Thilius?
No, he was not there. He was not present for it. He was only present for the execution of said prisoner.
Purging. I don't execute. I purge.
Are there any guards nearby? Do I notice if there are guns in the same as mine?
There are guards nearby. There are guards everywhere.
Are there guns?
They have
similar?
there's a variety of guns that they're carrying.
I'm really good at stealing
I
stuff.
swear
Now
to
that
the
you're actually
Emperor, I
looking,
will end
you
you.
notice that a lot of the higher ranked ones are carrying the shock chain flails. Whatever this thing's called.
Shock chain flail.
Shock chain flail.
It's a terrifying weapon.
I know, right? Shock chain flail sword. Truncheon. Power.
The Anton killer.
Force.
Yeah.
Um,
Takes a man
and
down
then
once
they
with
have
it.
a variety of other weapons, last guns, auto guns mainly though.
Oh.
There just seem to be a standard issue auto gun that they all have,
What do you have for a weapon?
but
I have
some
auto
of them-
pistols.
Oh.
like it's not like the auto gun that you'd find in the guard. It's like a standard issue one for this prison. It's got the markings of this one. For all intents and purposes, it functions the same as an auto gun.
Good to know.
But there are other stuff too. If you're looking to mug a guard,
No, I don't need to mug them. I can steal stuff.
You got
every day.
pickpocket?
I have sleight of
pickpocket a
hand.
weapon.
I have stealth and sleight of hand.
I've seen weirder.
Yeah. Okay. You're gonna try to steal from a guard?
In a bit.
I don't see how this could go wrong at all.
Not even a
No,
little bit.
you got a drop to get to, for God's sake.
Warden.
So, the warden's right there.
All right. We didn't. So he told us the location. Do we know like the actual like coordinates of it?
Roughly, like he's giving you enough description that if you tell the warden what he said.
All right. So, Warden, we need to know the location, or we need a way to get to this location.
I mean, so after you describe it to him, he turns. He's like, "Man, this thing is getting crazier and crazier. There's nothing down there. That's an old mining facility that we mined out a long time ago,
Just
years
abandoned?
ago. It's been abandoned for years.
I need to get
There's
rid of
no power down there. There's nobody down there. There's no way our guards can go down there because as deep into past the mining facility stuff, as deep past Forsaken territory, and the foolish would actually say it's actually into the Stalker territory as well, which is nonsense, just like Sanctum.
How long might it get there?
Well, if you're lucky, you can just take the transport right back to where you were before, and then if you go, it depends. You want to go through Forsaken territory or around it, because there's a way around it. It'll take an extra little bit, but if you go around Forsaken territory, you're looking at getting there in about 6 hours. If you go through it, you can probably cut off an hour of that.
Well,
But there's not going to be anything down there.
we can
If there's a
avoid
drug operation, there's no way that they're that deep because nobody comes out alive. There's no power that gets down there, so how
The
would
only-
anybody run anything down
It's the only lead we have. We're gonna go
Stalker
with it.
territory.
Yeah.
It's a stupid legend. There's a myth for Sanctum, right? The
Sure.
wonderful city that everybody can go to. Well, apparently it's protected by stalkers, and stalkers are some sort of weird monster that roams the old mining shafts, and they just tear men from limb to limb if they try to go too far. And we've seen bodies that have been ripped apart, but it's the gangs fighting each other. They just use it as an excuse.
Listen,
But-
Warden. There's dark things in this galaxy.
I'm sure there are, but this is fake. I've never seen one. None of my guards have ever seen one. So it's baloney. It's absolute
Have you
baloney.
ever seen the Emperor?
Well, no, of course not.
You know he exists, don't you?
Of course I do.
Okay.
Of course I do.
I do.
Just making sure. I didn't like your logic there for a moment.
Well, no, it's not. I know that there's things that I haven't seen before that exist. I'm not an idiot. I run this entire prison. Obviously, there's some smarts up here, but come on, really? There's some mysterious monster roaming the old mining things that nobody's ever seen,
I don't know if
and
you
that are
run this
super
prison.
powerful
Is
and
this
rip
like-
men limb to limb. Like it's just you guys seriously believe that?
Is this a singular monster or a collective?
I don't know. But Stalker territory is. I don't think there's one, but there aren't any. So I don't
Oh,
know.
there's
Whatever.
not any?
There are. It is going to be dangerous to go down there because the Tarusian worms. They might come. They have their nest down there. There are dangers down there. It's not
And
stalkers
you've
though.
investigated, of course, right?
What?
The Stalker territory. You went down there, looked around.
Why would I do that?
So you
It's an old mining operation.
Anytime something happens, you
They've
automatically
never
secure to the gangs?
they've never come up to bother anybody. So I'll leave them be if these.
Well, they don't
these-
interrupt the quota.
Exactly, and they don't actually kill anybody because it's just the gangs killing each other. But as long as they're just purging the weaker ones that don't really get
the
any work
most
done.
convenient prison ever.
I don't think he actually runs this place. I think he just works here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Well,
Yeah.
Well,
you
before
guys-
you continue, Warden, we're going to need something to see down there then.
I assume that
I got my
if there's no power down there and it's dark,
it's quite dark. Like there's the mushrooms. They provide a low level of light everywhere you go, unless there's no mushrooms, but they're everywhere. But well, does anybody have? Okay, not the warden here. Who has any light?
I don't have
Yeah,
any.
Lumiglobe.
I don't
So you
have
have like a lantern, basically. Nothing else.
I got a stab light. I don't
No.
know what
That's
that
a
is.
flashlight. So
I
you
have
got
a
a flashlight,
flashlight.
you got a lantern. So like flashlight, it's just exactly that. They just called it something fancy to make it sound all gothic. It's not a flashlight, it's a stab light. It's not a lantern,
Can't
it's
even
a
stab someone with
lumiglobe.
I got my Yahoo sticks.
Oh, I'm gonna duct tape my shiv to that
I
stab
can
light.
see the stairs.
Now
What's
I
that?
can stab with it.
I can't stab with it, I don't care about it. Would you like to try to requisition some basic lantern equipment? It should be pretty,
would be nice.
It should be pretty easy to get.
Yeah. You can walk
In
around
fact, I
the
might make it automatic. Let me just quickly see.
Can we get any of those sweet helmets with the lights on top?
GoPro flashlight.
Night vision goggles.
They say there's the
You know,
low vision
Or to check
goggles
out our
that we can
Twitch.
get.
You can watch us.
Oh, so you want to go for something more crazy like that?
No, we only got 9
Well, we
hours.
get the not the fancy like Prey Sense ones or anything like that, but there should be some that are
Like
common
the Staples
availability?
brand.
President's choice.
President's Choice brand. Come on, where are we? Where are we?
photo visor.
Here we go.
Or whatever.
Photovisors. Photovisors are scarce, which of course we all know to be minus 10 difficulty. But once again, you're asking the warden, so you're going to be using your Inquisition power to do this. So it'd be
We
65.
want to use subtlety on.
You can get
lights.
You can get poor quality ones and get a plus 10 to that.
I'm okay
No.
with the normal quality.
It's like a normal quality. Basically, you gain dark sight, which allows you to see mostly. Like
Yeah, but how many can we get?
I'll allow it to be like for the group.
Okay.
Dark sight. A creature with this trait never sees normally even in areas of total darkness. It never takes a penalty for fighting in areas of dim or
All right, I think we're gonna need.
Oh, you can get a lower version of that, and then it'll just I'll treat every level as one better than what it is. So low light counts as good, and total darkness counts as low light. If you want to get that plus 10.
How long will it take us to get a group of regulars?
I'll just cost you the 2 hours while he requisitions everything. 'Cause it's not like he just has a
hours.
locker just open up. He's got to fill out the paperwork and
No,
go.
if we add anything else to that,
No, if they're all
Amazon order,
it's okay if they're cheaper than scarce.
because we
Like,
add some bullets to that.
where is?
I would very much appreciate some
Warden,
bullets.
what would the warden?
Well, if you're trying to change the type of stuff, then it might add some more time. But if we're just looking at lighting equipment, where are you, Lumiglobes?
They don't keep their lighting equipment with their
Yeah, so
bullets.
glow
Makes no
globes and
sense.
stab lights. So what you guys have, they're abundant. So that's plus 30. You're gonna automatically give you those as part of what you're looking for the lighting. So you
Like as many as we want.
basically enough for each of you. Yeah, you give me a whole bag of these and you go sell them to the
Yeah, a
prisoners.
sack of glow globes.
So each of you, if you're willing to do this, if you're looking to get the photovisors, we can do a roll for that. But even if you fail that roll, you're still all can get. You can each get one glow globe or stab light.
Yep.
So you want to do that?
Yeah,
If you want to do the ammo stuff, we'll have to roll that separately and take more time. So let's do that first one. So this first one is 75. Do you want to just make them poor quality to make? Because right now it's minus 10, so you got a 65% chance of him agreeing to this.
Let's get the good stuff.
the good stuff.
I don't.
We're acolytes of the Inquisition, of course. We want the good
Yes, so it'll be a 65% chance then.
Yeah.
You can make it 75% by getting poor quality ones. Like he'll just grab old ones because it's mining equipment, right? Like he obviously can get them.
He's gonna get
But it
his
could,
old ones
but
anyway.
it could,
What's wrong with the
it
old-
could disturb the quotas. The old ones will make total
Yeah,
darkness,
exactly.
low light, and low light
What's
good.
how bad is the old one?
It'll be if you're in total darkness, you'll have a minus 10 penalty to.
Yeah, there's mushrooms about.
Right. And if there's low light, then they'll be good enough. So what do you want? 65% chance or 75% chance?
65. I'm a greedy
Hold on,
boy.
hold on. Okay, listen, you can do a vote. You don't have to listen to Luca.
Raise your hand for 65. There you go.
All right.
That's
So
what they
now
want.
the next question is who's going to roll it because they're the one that has to spend fate in order to re-roll it.
I will be
Good.
that. Wait, I have
You're
3.
gonna do it? Yeah. Now we get 2.
So do you want to
Hold
spend
on,
the fate
hold on,
before
hold
and get
on.
plus 10?
Let me do it then. I got 4.
Oh.
Because you're blessed
I
by the
mean,
Emperor.
yeah.
Okay, hold on. So talk to
You-
the warden.
Oh, okay, what is it called?
In this case,
Photovisors.
you can talk about it in general.
Yeah.
Just lighting equipment.
So if we're going to be going down to this stalker territory that you're too afraid to go to, we're going to need some.
You want to get another
Don't-
minus 10?
don't do this
You want a
one.
minus 10? Is that what you're looking for?
No, he's too afraid. We're going to need. It's okay. It's okay, Aaron. We're going to need some
Not okay.
equipment to see down there.
This is gonna
Okay,
end
and this
horribly.
is my problem. Why?
Oh,
It's like you think I just have a bunch of extra equipment lying around?
you know who we work for. Let's get our job done. Guess what we need. And of course you have it lying around. You're a mining company. Or a colony. You have this equipment lying around.
All right, go ahead, roll it.
At 38.
Oh, jeez, yeah, no problem. He's like, fine,
Told you to give it to us.
fine. You know what? I think we just had a few miners die. You can have the visors that they have.
Did they die in them?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh.
You have to go pick them off their bodies. They're still in processing.
Oh, we just went to. Okay. Oh well.
Okay, so everybody can take a photovisor.
How much does a photovisor weigh?
Photovisor is just 0.5 kilograms. You don't have to write it if you want to.
I'll disinfect mine.
You disinfect yours? All right, I'll medicate test.
I'm giving it a good spit shine.
I'm gonna just put mine on really quick.
89. You needed an 88.
You popped out the lens.
You made it dirtier.
Wow.
Yeah, you failed.
Yep.
So, yeah, you're like, oh man, whoever died in this one, that's not coming out. That's not coming out.
Do you want to trade?
Sure. In there.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, look, you're going to have to test for like some sort of toughness bonus later on.
It's probably easier for him than me.
Okay, so add photovisor, and then if you want to, you can either take a glow globe or a stab light.
I'll take a globe.
So remember that they both have their advantages. A glow globe will cast kind of it's a shorter ranged low light around you. Is it low light or full light? They're roughly the size of a clenched fist. So they're actually just this little globe that you can have like some sort of wiring on, so you're holding it. They can illumine an area of a dozen or so meters in radius, while the stab lights can project a narrower conical beam at twice the distance. So you're looking at like 15 meters around you for the lantern, or like 30 meters for the flashlight. The stab light, sorry.
I already have a stab light.
And they
so
both
I'm
last
going
roughly
along to
5 hours before they need charging. So how long does a photovisor last? That's an interesting question.
20
actually.
minutes.
Where are you, photovisor? I just had you.
Redo.
Photovisors. What does it say?
Forever.
They're low. Well, not forever.
I'll live in my photovisor.
Is that extra dirty now?
Yeah, it's got a real name.
You don't know how long the photovisors will last.
Keep mine off.
Well, you don't want to turn them on at full light anyways. That would hurt.
Are we still with the warden?
Yes, you are.
Warden?
There's been a couple hours now that he's requisitioned the stuff and he's gotten guys to bring it to you.
Warden, do you have anybody who can show us the way down there, or knows the area, or?
There's nobody that's going to go that far, but I can tell you how to get there. It's not very hard.
Okay.
You know what? I think it's best.
The
that we
fastest.
go
You know,
What's the
I-
fastest way?
Well, let me get one. You want to go through Forsaken Territory then?
No,
No.
we don't have time for that.
No, we don't have time for that.
It's been 2 hours,
Yeah.
and
Well,
so
eight,
you've
so
got,
we've
seven,
I gotta
we've got
figure if we-
7
you've
hours.
got
We have-
7 left, and he
Eight,
says it'll
nobody
take
got
6 to
time for
get there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we're going around it.
We're going a long way.
He's like, it's easy. And so he points out, he gets out a data pad or a data slate, which he hands to you guys. And on that data slate, so one of you can write it down that you have it. So who's going to take it?
Sure.
Great. The priest guy?
Data slate
Yes.
map.
So on it, we'll have the map of. Actually, it does show a good portion of the area, but more particularly, he's downloaded the schematics of all that abandoned area. But he does give you a warning. He's like, it might be out of date, but it should be able to get you there, because it's what he described as one of the main mining areas. Like it's one of the main junctions. So that'll get you there. I can't promise that there won't be any cave-ins or new tunnels created by the worm since or by industrious gang members, but that should get you there, no problem. Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Oh, deliver.
All right, so what do you do now?
Get out of
Little
here.
train.
Yeah.
Tram.
Get onto the.
Back to the train.
Train tram thing.
Yeah.
7 hours
Wait.
of...
Do we at any point in time get me ammo?
No,
you're-
No,
No.
that'll cost more
we're waiting on
time.
the ammo.
Okay.
That'll cost more
We have a
time.
couple of those
Can I
revolvers.
try and like
spread
pickpocket a
about.
guard on the way out?
No, you're not.
Do it. I don't notice.
You
can't
can,
stop. We can't stop them.
but I just will warn you that you are now on a tight schedule.
Yep.
If
So,
you get us into a scrap.
We're leaving you.
okay, so you're going to try to. Okay, first off, actually.
Do what you gotta do.
And all you guards, just keep an eye on your stuff, because this guy's a little shifty.
Anyway. Okay, so you're obviously. What kind of ammo are you trying to pick out?
Just
Like an autogun clip?
yeah.
Like a singular autogun clip?
I'm just
That'll have
stretching and
30
pre-drawing my
shots
stuff.
that you can, yeah. You're unaware of this.
You're unaware of what he's doing, right?
Oh,
That's the best thing.
Okay, so I've never done a
Litanies of
pickpocketing
dealing with a
before.
screw up.
I'm
So
pretty
we're
sure
not-
it's a sleight of hand check, isn't it?
Which one of you can go back in
Yes,
time?
of course, but I'm just wondering what kind of modifiers you're supposed to have. So you nimbly walk up to sleight of hand. There's no sleight of hand.
Yeah,
Stealth.
there is.
Sleight of hand is one of the skills?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's agility.
Yeah, it's agility.
Oh, these
skill.
are not in alphabetical order.
You have a 50%
they are.
chance of
Wait,
screwing
they're
this up.
somewhat. But then if there's like side things,
It's
they'll
50%.
reorganize
We
it.
have Ashbrook's chances to get.
Oh, I'm on the opera. I see what happened here.
I was
Sleight
gonna
of
say,
hand.
Can you find like a drunk passed out one or something?
Why would there be a drunk passed out guard?
So it's
Because he's a
it's a
guard.
half
See the way
action,
places run?
or it could be a free action with minus
Everything
10.
for the quota.
You can substitute papers, remove jewelry, or obtain a target's oath cog
He has
or
no
ident
bonuses,
seal.
he's
Sleight of
just-
hand also allows a character to conceal his actions when in plain sight, such as hiding weapons from someone
It's
searching.
gonna cost him a bunch of ammo.
So
Guard's just gonna take his. Throw him in with Scarface.
You don't take my ammo, I take yours.
He's gonna put his remaining ammunition in Buddy's pocket.
Okay.
on stage.
You're
So,
gonna be a
how are, you,
minor.
how are you gonna approach this? There's a guard
So-
in the hallway. There's like, what are you looking? Who's your mark? What are you gonna look for? A
So
guard sitting
anybody
still,
who-
one walking by,
So preferably one that's walking like by as they're walking towards us as we're walking out.
and then what are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna like feign a trip and bump into him.
Okay, so he's aware that you're there. You're not in a heavy crowd or anything like
No,
that.
no. But
So
just
you're
like
gonna do
a
it while you're still at the warden's place.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Just like a subtle like sorry man, I just didn't mean it.
Pay my bullets.
I'm not going to check his
Make it look almost like he's trying to force him to almost have to try and
What
catch
is your
me.
sleight of hand skill?
He's got
50.
He's 50-50 here.
It's 50-50. There's no modifiers, which if I'm generous, there will be no modifiers.
Exactly.
Like it basically says pickpocketing in the crowd is no modifier.
You can use a fake to push it up to 60.
You know what? I'm just not gonna put modifiers on this. So you got 50. Go ahead.
I want you to know he's doing that for the group. Not
Yeah,
for
that's not for you. That's for everybody else. Which one's your tens? Your white.
White.
Okay, let's see it. 7.
you.
1 degree of failure. Do you want to use a fate to reroll?
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
Reroll both of them.
You got it with the
47. I got
47. Oh, degrees. I guess
Like, it doesn't matter what the other one is.
No.
It's it's 2 degrees.
He had
success.
none, right?
Yeah, he had none. No. Yeah, so you manage to you fall into him clumsily, and you're like, ugh.
They're energy cartridges.
And you go to reach for the one pocket, and you realize the autogun clip is not in there. When all of a sudden you have a sudden inspiration, and you realize, oh, it's the next pocket over, and you pull it out.
Perfect.
I thought it was going to be like one of those.
That was the fate. That was the fate.
Oh, he unclips it from the gun and
Sorry.
No, if he did like 4 degrees of success, maybe. And so you do manage to pull it out. He angrily looks at you and just brushes you off, and you walk away with a full autogun clip.
Sorry, man. Sorry.
So it's not usable in your pistols, but you can
Okay.
hold on to the magazines,
Clipazine.
clipazines, sorry, of your pistols, and then.
Yeah.
That's where the shells
wait.
go.
So en route, I'm just gonna switch
Wait,
the bullets.
actually, would an
over.
autogun have the same bullets as an auto pistol?
Probably not.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay, he had an auto pistol.
Would have the
Thank
same
you.
shells though.
So now it has it's
Shells
one
more
clip,
worth than bullets.
one magazine with 18.
Okay.
Rounds. Would
You're right.
be
I was like, these are all auto weapons, so
Right,
obviously
no,
the same
what
size. I'm
time
like,
is
wait a
it?
second, no. We're doing well, actually.
Okay.
It's not like 4 o'clock with you guys having done nothing.
Is that
There
inside
is.
in my head?
Okay, yay! You stole a clip of ammunition without
For
making
a
everybody.
different gun.
For a
Only
different-
because of the thing.
No, I changed it to auto pistol because
There's always got to be the rogue.
let's just
right?
move on.
There's always got to be the rogue.
Yep.
Yeah, just causing problems for them. Anyway, yeah, I thought we were just gonna have another fist fight right there.
Hey, no, we're good.
I was gonna keep walking.
Yeah.
I assume that's what all you guys are gonna do. It's like,
Okay,
okay,
so,
bud.
so you get on the tram, you take it off. Now we've got a, what did I say, 6-hour trip here. That'll get you. Sorry, it'll take you about 3 hours of the way in with the train because you're going deeper and deeper. You're switching different trams and all these different transports and stuff. And the other 3 hours will be on foot. So is there anything that you want to do while this time is passing?
Wait, how does is there anything for healing when you're just sitting down on a train?
At
When you're late?
every 24-hour period, for every
Okay.
hour you rest, you get a fatigue back.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
So like, Terry's character didn't have to spend the fate to get his fatigue back. He could have just rested on the train.
Interesting.
But you know,
You
just
know.
in case,
Start the whole thing with down 2 fatigue or 2 fate.
why not, right?
That's cool.
So is there anything else that you want to do besides rest?
Nope.
Just
Switch.
rest and relaxation.
Be
and-
disappointed.
Reload my
Cleaning
guns
my
and
gun.
switch everything.
What's that?
Cleaning my gun.
You clean your long last, just working out the grime that this place inevitably deposits onto
Yeah.
it. Because there actually is. There's always that.
Mushrooms. Cleaning the mushrooms out of my gun.
Yeah, like if you've ever been like in a factory,
Yeah.
for example, and you kind of you smell what's in there. That's all the particulates of everything, and they're mining constantly. So there's particulates of ceramite, there's particulates of who knows what else, promethium, gas, and that'll all deposit slowly on your weapons, slowly degrading them. So you're just sitting there, working all that out, and using a little knife to kind of like shave out anything that gets there. Or however else you clean guns.
It's a laser gun. I don't know.
The focus crystal. You got to
make sure it's clean.
the crystal has to be
It's
nice
a
and
laser
clear.
gun.
Because otherwise it would
No.
disperse. The lens as well. You'd have
The
to
focusing lenses and everything like that.
Yeah,
Right?
those are. It's very important because we have lasers in real life. Just because you don't know how to clean one, you're a gun expert.
Isn't this like a lens glass manufacturing planet?
That was
That was
Aslium.
Oh.
That was one of their major outputs because of all the glass from the previous civilization that basically blew up their own planet. This place doesn't make those. Well, not that you know of, at least. Okay, so you just clean your weapons, general chit chat. So you take the trams for the 3 hours. Very boring, very smelly, and you can see as a kind of a point as you're descending, you can see the state of this prison. There's all sorts of prisoners everywhere. You're passing thousands of them, and they're all working on various machines. One part you actually go by, and there's this enormous drill about the size of this room. It's a circular drill that's just slowly working its way down into the ground, and there's like several workers on top of it operating different things, and you can see the enslaved prisoners down below just like pulling on chains to keep it righted and get everything in place, and other ones with pickaxes just trying to break apart things that it's having problems with on the edge. It just looks like miserable work. Everybody's sweating and dirty and unhealthy and coughing up who knows what from their lung rot. And it's just great. And you pass that, and amongst other things as well. And so then the tram deposits you off in the station, and you start your trek. Now, the pathway that he led you so that you wouldn't go through Forsaken Territory was basically still going through all the different caverns of the mines. It's just these areas are more of the open areas for a little bit until the last couple hours of your journey, when you come to the tunnel that you have to go down that goes towards the abandoned area, and it's all fenced up and with an electronic pad, and it's all blocked off, which is, of course, the data slate that you're using can be used to open that. So this is the point where you're basically across through, and you're leaving civilized area.
So
We did that when we got to the
big
planet.
Yeah. Well, you did that when you entered this universe.
So we're already underground, but we're entering some sort of large.
You're
cave
basically at
entrance
one of the next cave entrances that is totally boarded up, and there's chain link fence, there's metal scrap, there's huge concrete slabs, there's big warning signs everywhere.
They just say don't enter.
Yeah, just like danger, do not enter, like unmaintained mine shafts. Like who knows what the ground could give out, machinery could fall over, like who knows what's down there. The air could be totally unbreathable. You don't know.
I have to go back for steel toes and a hard hat, guys.
Oh yeah, we have proper.
We're not just
site.
We
with
haven't
the
seen any of
regulations.
those anywhere. The best they have is like
Wow,
these really,
that could be
really.
the high
Do they have
mortality rate.
shoes?
Yeah, they have shoes.
Wow, that's
Wow.
Gotta be able to walk
Pretty
around.
nice for them.
better than conscripts.
Yeah.
A bit too nice, really. I have to talk to the warden about that.
The shoes aren't that great. It's more like foot wraps.
Oh, that's pretty terrible.
It could be worse.
Yeah.
So do we notice any kind of odd sounds or smells or anything like that? in
Well,
the area?
there's still stuff beyond. You've come to a point here where like, you've come down a large tunnel, and so you've already left the main mining areas because you come to the
It's
right
just
to
a
the
dark,
outskirts.
quiet tunnel.
Yeah, you're just kind of at the edge. You can hear the sound of machinery in the background and people yelling and all the sounds that you would hear in like kind of a factory setting. In this case, in a mine. That's far behind you though, so it's just kind of off in almost like a distant memory, because it's just making that noise behind you.
Do we notice any foot tracks leading through the doorway or anything like that?
Oh, if you want to do a
Awareness.
thank you, awareness test,
A look around test.
a look around test. I was going to say
Which one's
perception.
awareness?
Awareness is
no.
perception, basically.
Oh, mine's Garbo.
Do you have awareness?
No.
Then it's minus 20.
Yeah, it's Garbo.
Sorry, minus 20?
Yeah, if you don't know it.
Jeez, I couldn't remember all of a sudden. Like, it's been 2 weeks. I forgot all the rules.
None of us see anything. Let's just go in.
You do not notice anything unusual
Okay.
about this area.
I walk. Is there like a gate, a lock, locked gate
Yeah.
or something?
It's an electronic
Right.
lock.
Steve's about to
Open
say-
the lock with a data pad. I think you
Let's
just
go.
hit it with a data pad.
Bang!
Don't hit it.
Oh wait, it's a code.
Yeah, it's like debit
Now,
tap.
it's not a code. It's not a debit tap. It's more like you plug it into this archaic-looking
Wow,
thing.
It's a
Tap is-
Nintendo.
Tap is way easier.
Yeah, and it doesn't work, so you and then you stick it back in a couple times, wiggle it around, and finally the door opens.
I can take the pad back out, right? Because we need our map.
Yeah, of course.
I'm just gonna go
So
ahead.
basically, the pad also doubles as an access key for
Okay.
this area.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my sword and shield and walk right in.
I guess
That's
it would-
brave.
Yeah,
It's
everybody
D
turns
and D
on their-
now.
Is it really dark? We need our goggles now.
Wait, I think
Well,
we
there's
see-
light as you enter in. The acrid atmosphere is it's assailing you. It's the further in you go as you start to walk down, things get quieter and quieter and quieter, almost to like this eerie quietness, because it quickly blots out the noise behind you as you're going down this one tunnel, and you go around a couple bends.
Do we close the gate behind us?
I didn't. I walked in. There's
Terry
people-
Tendles, go back, close the gate.
You're not that far. You can go back and close the gate if you really want to.
Run, run, run.
He's by himself. It's dark.
I'm pretty sure I'm like twice as fast as all of you.
He's back.
Yeah, you're fine. The door's closed.
So we're probably fine navigating with one glow globe out right now, not wasting power on every bit of equipment we have.
Yep.
So who has their photovisors on?
Nope. I'm sticking with the glow globe. Front of the line.
So you're at the front with the glow globe?
No, he's got glow globe.
Well,
I'm not going to the front.
everybody has a stab light or glow globe. Which one did you take?
I'll put my glow globe.
Hold on,
I got
which one did you take?
glow globe.
I'll tell you what, why don't you
Say it
stay on
again?
the shield?
Glow globe.
Glow globe.
globe?
Glow globe.
Glow glow. Glow glow.
Glow globe.
If you're just listening to this and you didn't know English, that would just sound like a nonsense word. Glow globe. It is
Glow globe.
word. Anyway, so okay, let's establish an order of walking. So, and obviously you have to keep up at a half decent pace in order to make the time, because the 2 hours was assuming that
Do
you're
you
not going
want
to go to
me
crawl.
to hold the lights and keep your shield out?
I figured I could like shield and then hold light. I don't know.
Okay.
If you want to hold the light, I'll be behind the person holding a light.
I think Speedy McGee should be in front.
I'm gonna say I'll just.
No. How about people with the guns be in the middle of the group?
I'm super fast.
Yeah, he's got quick draw and everything.
I got quick draw. Other pistols. I can find them close
You know,
combat.
sure.
Sure.
Just lead the way.
All right. I'm leading the way.
So you got your glow
Everybody
globe?
really quiet.
I have a stab light, so I'm just.
Okay, so you got your stab light out.
Is it stab light or like scab light?
Stab.
Okay.
It's a
Yeah.
flashlight.
It stabs the darkness.
Yeah, it stabs the light as
Take that,
opposed to
darkness.
glowing. So it actually does not.
Scab light do?
I don't know.
So it actually does not provide any illumination for the whole group, but you can see where he's looking. So it'll be fine
For
for
get
basic
ambushed.
navigation.
It's just like
Well, we got the globe, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
we
somebody
got
else is going to open to turn the globe.
Yeah,
as
we
well?
got the glow globe.
Who?
I got a
okay,
glow
so
globe.
work. Sorry,
I'm
Terry's
just-
Wow!
I'm gonna stay in front with the
just
stab light.
establishing a line.
Wow!
Terry's got a stab light. He's up front. Who's got the glow globe? Anton, where are you standing? Behind Terry?
Yes.
Oh jeez.
Should you
With
be
the
at the
glow
back
globe.
maybe with
And my
that?
shield and sword. Can I like shield there, glow globe
No.
here? Okay, I'm not. Nope. Glow globe's away. No
All right.
glow
So
globe.
who's got the glow globe?
I'll carry the glow globe.
And you want to be in the middle of the group?
Yep.
So, okay, so
I'm
Anton's
taking the
second.
very back then.
What?
We've got Denver at the back.
And I'm beside
Holden.
Holden.
Cassandra, where are you going to be?
I am holding my
Not
weapons.
quite the back.
So like third from the back?
Yeah.
So you're
Hold
one of the
on.
middle ones. All right,
So
so
you
it's
know
going to
the
be
front?
Terry, then Anton.
Yeah, I'm right beside.
Then
Terry
we'll
Antos.
have Holden and Kevin.
I'm
See,
holding
he's
the
writing
glow
it
And
globe.
down,
then Cassandra
meaning something bad's gonna
and
happen.
Denver. There we go. So you're second from the back.
Yeah,
So,
where's the frag grenade drop?
And sorry, who's holding the glow globe?
Me.
Holden is
Holden's
holding.
holding it.
Holden is holding the glow globe.
You're gonna get shot.
Holden.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. It's important to
I
establish
hate all of you
which
so
one
much
is
right now.
very easy to see from other directions, right? Because obviously, when you look at the group, that glow globe is lighting up the whole group with the center of focus.
Everybody's staying close to me.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe we all hold our glow globes.
No.
Throw off the enemy. Which one's important?
Waste
Or
all
maybe
the
they think there's
power.
more people.
Okay. From the back, I'm gonna turn on my stab light and just keep Quirk illuminated.
You just like some sort of overhead lamp.
Yeah.
All right. So now that we've established your walking pattern,
Oh yeah.
Wow!
it was important. So this is going to take 2 hours. So it's going to use 2
Just to
hours
set
of
this
power.
up, yes.
Yeah.
Should we
2
sing
hours.
a walking song?
What's the walking
Hi
song?
ho. Hi ho.
No.
That sounds heretical.
Stop before we get sued.
Yep.
Or something else.
Itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out.
Okay, we got upset about
Came the sun.
establishing a
Should we
line.
join this?
All the rain and the itsy bitsy spider
went up the spout again.
Okay, do it again with the hand thing now.
Yeah, that was like you're in the live set and talk. I can't even. I can't even do it. I can't. What? I can't even do it.
Wait a minute. Cold hand signals.
Oh!
Where's Tim?
What? again.
Oh, he's doing it!
Denver, he's making cult hand signals. Please purge him.
Oh!
I did it.
Stop that nonsense.
I can't do it.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, that's our walk-in song.
It's the worst one.
Except it sounds really creepy as you're going through the caverns.
Actually, that'd be pretty. Please, Anton, be quiet.
You can hear water trickling off in the distance. It gets really. The only noises you hear right now are your footsteps, which are mainly splashing through little bits of puddles and stuff from the accumulated water or whatever other liquid is in here. You're not quite sure. It could be Promethean for all you know. Doesn't smell like Promethean though, so it's probably not that. The air gets very thick, very, very heavy, very quickly. There are no pumps bringing air down here. Remember, that was actually a very big deal. The structure that you saw, the building that you saw that was pumping in the air from the surface down here is enormous and had huge pipeways going everywhere. And so it's getting very heavy. Now, obviously, there's still going to be oxygen in the air, so I'm not going to say that you're going to like choke or anything, but it's just like you can feel just the staleness of everything and the almost like death of this area. In fact, you can even smell a bit of death. You're not sure if there's some rotting, who knows what down here. Yeah, right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. And what is wrong? He's still going on the Itsy Spider thing?
He was practicing.
He was practicing.
I'm just doing it low key.
You learned something new today, man.
Stop.
It's very distracting. I don't know why it's distracting.
Because everything distracts you.
So as we move on, the first half hour passes. No events.
Awesome.
The second half an hour passes. Uneventful. One thing you do notice as you're going in is it gets heavier and heavier. That's going to be a theme of this. And you're passing a lot of other tunnels. And you can see old machinery broken, mostly all rusted up. You actually do come across some dead bodies, long turned into skeletons. Some of them actually still somewhat fresh, but if you ever look closer, you notice that they're only fresh because there's nothing living around here to actually do anything about it. Like, I'm sure there's bacteria, but sometimes the air is just too heavy and too dead it just preserves them a little longer. So nothing recent that you can tell. Not even have you roll for that. So the second half an hour passes.
Good, I can't roll.
Third half hour, on the other hand, also passes without any problems.
Something down though.
And
We're traveling deeper and deeper and deeper. And
yeah,
deeper.
Darker and darker.
it's darker.
More ominous than ominous and ominous.
Well, that's the point. It's kind of reached a max level of ominous.
All right.
Like maybe it gets a little harder to breathe, but nothing that you guys can't handle. You've lived lives of bad pollution, so whatever. You're used to not being able to breathe properly. Most of you probably don't even have use of one of your lungs, for all you know.
Oh man.
Yeah.
We just have one.
Everybody in the 41st millennium is equivalent to a heavy chain smoker. So, because
jeez.
all the air that they're always breathing is just bad. So, last half hour, as you get closer to the destination, according to your maps, which unfortunately don't have a GPS or anything, so you're just doing the best you can, I would like Terry. You're leading the group, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, how do you know where to go? Is it because Anton?
Yeah, we're going the right way, Terry.
So, Denver, you're actually at the very back, and
Yeah.
you're the one telling them which way to go?
Apparently.
Okay, do you have Navigate Surface by any chance?
Oh,
Guaranteed, I do not.
please.
You do not?
No. Also, my guy's pretty dull.
Good thing you're leading.
Check him holding up the right way.
I have Navigate Surface.
Oh, crap.
You got it?
Does
No, I
anybody here have Navigate Surface?
I do.
Okay, so we'll use you then. So you would have naturally taken
Give me
over.
that.
Makes sense.
We can use some human GPS.
All right, so I want you to do a Navigate Surface test, but because you slow down, man, because you have the map. You
Yeah,
got
that roll doesn't count anyways.
Yeah,
Fine.
I haven't
didn't
told you
say
your
that.
modifiers yet, so hold on, because you might decide to spend the fate to get plus 10 or something. But because you have the data slate, it's going to be a plus 20, even though you don't really know the area. Combining your knowledge of getting places with
reading maps and such.
and reading maps and such, then they can take.
This
it
is
with
off
plus 20.
intelligence?
Yeah.
Intelligence. Do you just have the level 1?
Yeah.
So no bonuses. So just plus 20. So you got a 52. Go for it.
One.
0, 1.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna actually shave off half an hour of that time.
Sweet.
So you guys get there in an hour and a half.
Found
rather
a
than 2
quicker
hours.
path.
You actually looked at the map and saw a quicker way to do it, or you were just so confident that you
never
didn't have
trust
to,
GPS.
you didn't have to slow down really often. So yeah, I'm actually gonna, a full hour. That's a ridiculous number. I'm gonna give you a full hour. Cool. So you actually arrived there 2 hours before the designated dead drop. So as you enter in, you actually you enter this huge cavern and you recognize it. It looks, from what you can see, although it's hard to see too far, you recognize it as being another one of the mining areas. This is a smaller one than a typical one, and this one has little shacks and little buildings, almost like a little shanty town, except each of these is more like a mechanical shed, and it's not like places that people would live, although who knows after a while, after it was abandoned. And so a quick look around this area is pretty big. It's probably about 500 meters across.
That's pretty big.
This guy, it's rather large, but the ones that you were in before were kilometers across, and so they were huge. So this one, compared to them, feels small, and you can look around and you can see that the ground has been mostly leveled off, but you can still see the natural tunneling effect of the whole thing, and it's just been built up and leveled off. So it's not just the roundness of the worms, and there's all sorts of tunnels leading every direction, which your map only details a few of, and you don't really have much details beyond this spot. And there are the mushrooms in certain areas. The whole cavern wouldn't be treated as low light. Only certain pockets would, because it's so large that the mushrooms on the sides don't really illuminate what's in the middle. But there are mushrooms growing off of some of the buildings and in the middle too. So we would treat certain areas as low light and other areas as total darkness when it comes to if anything were to need to do anything here, or if you're like trying to look around. So you've entered in. That's the quick glance around. I'm not giving you all the details because you literally just walked in and just flashed it around. That was the first thing that you noticed. There's machinery, there's sheds and shanty-looking
We don't
buildings.
notice anybody else or anything like that.
What?
We'll do an awareness.
Everybody want to do an awareness?
Oh, would love to.
Now you got here early, so you can spend a little more time. Get a +10 to your awareness.
Nope.
Jeez, you guys are really not aware.
Nope.
I have
I am.
awareness too. I just keep
You
failing.
are
5 degrees.
5 degrees of success
Jeez.
It's minus 20, right? So 1 degree.
if you don't know it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So 1 degree, 5 degrees. Okay. So both of you don't notice any other sounds than the ambient sounds that you've been doing, and just like what you do notice, however, is that these buildings have been lived in since the mine has been shut down, but not for a long time. So it looks like after the mine was shut down, from what you can tell as you start, because I'm assuming when you roll the awareness, that's you guys starting to look around and illuminating whatever lights you need, because you can just kind of do it. We don't have to track that, it's a full hour's worth of light and stuff. And as you're looking around these buildings, you can see that, they were used after they were abandoned as a place for people to live. You can see bodies, you can see the indications of leftover cans of food and stuff that's no longer edible. That people live down here, essentially, but no longer do. So, but in your course, you find all sorts of stuff, all sorts of mining equipment. You actually find even a power generator down here as well. You can't tell if it's any good. But like, if this place was fully stocked, and they just kind of abandoned it once they were done mining the
But
area.
like no useful equipment or anything that's worth picking up or making note of.
Well, if you want to like ask for certain things, I'll tell you if they're here or not. There's not going to be like any guns or ammo lying around. But if you can think that it would be feasible,
I'm just trying to think of like any signs of the cult specifically or anything like that.
not that you can see.
No spray painted tags of the symbol or anything like that. No.
No like discarded mining equipment like goggles, glow globes, that kind of stuff.
There are all sorts of that kind of stuff, but they're all
They're all kind
rusted
of long gone.
beyond
Okay.
any use. You may get lucky and find one that's like ridiculously low condition, but nothing that's going to be useful.
Anything flammable down here? We can light it up for light.
Like cloth and stuff like that. There's clothing on a lot of the corpses. There's not a ton of corpses everywhere. Like, it doesn't look like there was this mass death and everybody died. It's more like after a while it was abandoned.
What are the structures made of?
Metal,
Metal.
some like rockcrete, like just the standard stuff that you'd see in the 40p.
So this is like a big tunnel, but not like a huge tunnel. But
It's more like a cavern at this
a
point.
big cavern.
So it looks like a
Little
cavern.
village
It
on
was,
the bottom.
it was previously a mining thing. After searching around for a little bit, you could see that it was turned into a habitation for people that were not
Okay.
supposed to be there,
Is there
and now it's been abandoned.
Is there any point in this cavern that can overlook the entirety of the?
There are several, but none of them will give you a perfect view of the entire cavern. When you look up, there's all the going up the side of the walls, there's all the gantries and stuff,
Yeah.
and then going across. When you look up, you can see going across. There are some what looks like they used to be guard towers.
Nice.
Do we have
Okay.
an obvious idea where this drop site's going to be within this place?
Yes, he marked down exactly where it's going to be.
Interesting.
This is
There you
it.
go. Well, you got
Yeah.
to find good line of sight to that
He-
spot.
Well, yeah. So I mean, I'll just. I don't know.
So you're gonna head up.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit a guard tower, and I'm.
Do you
gonna
get some kind of communication device?
I do not.
It's only a few hundred meters, so you could yell and hear each other at this
once
point.
once bullets start flying, I mean, it's.
I was gonna say, but like, does anybody
I
have
don't know
a
why. We
box
never
they can
got
give for
Vox,
anything?
did
Well, because
I've still got my Vox.
I have my
I have a
box.
megaphone.
You've got a Vox still?
Shoot
A
this
Vox
one!
bead,
What
a
I'm-
microbead, or a Vox.
I have
A
a box.
Vox.
So you both have like the standard,
like the
pull up the
walkie-talkie.
radio.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
thing.
thinking that if we occupy like a few of the houses, say centrally, we wait for whenever they're coming. Say, for example, I'm watching for whenever somebody's
Yeah.
coming into the area. We're hiding inside little houses. If we can overhear what's going on and then jump out and ha ha, we got you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where the people on
I
the
just want-
inside,
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you're going more off on your own, though, I still want a way to communicate with you just in case something goes bad.
right? Yeah. Okay, so somebody's got to hand me a communicator.
Do you want to hold on to your Vox, or do you want to give it to him?
I'm not giving it to him.
I have a microbeat if that works.
It does.
Maybe
Microbead
you
on the
go
same
with-
frequency, so you want to give him the
Yeah, I'll
microbead?
give you the microbeat.
Because I'm not going away from the healer at all. No matter what
Good,
happens.
because that will
Okay.
trigger my solophobia.
So okay, so
You're
apparently,
probably feeling a little bit of that right now, anyway.
Yeah.
Even with friends all around you, or work colleagues, I don't know, friends.
People.
Friends.
People
We're
around
friends.
you. It's so everything feels so quiet and oppressive that it probably makes you feel a little nervous, anyways.
so I grab a microbead,
Yes.
stick that into my ear. I take my
No, you don't.
photo visor,
Clean it first.
slap it onto my helmet, get it ready.
Yep.
And then in my many years as a sniper experience, I head to the tower that looks
The best.
over the best field of view over the area.
It'll take
Where's
you a
the team
good.
going?
Yeah.
Just take it off again.
So you're just heading off.
We have to find a spot.
You know where
Now
you're going?
this
Just
will
go?
take
Well, I'm good.
you doing that like it's going to be a rough navigation. It's going to take you a good 20 to 30 minutes to actually find your spot.
Well, we got about an hour and something.
2 hours.
You have 2
Yeah.
hours.
Oh, yeah, we got
Well,
lots
minus
of
the
time.
time
Killed
that minus the time that you've spent investigating around. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying you have time. All I'm trying to say is, it's not like okay, you're there. Okay, now what are we going to do? It's like you're off trying to find your way because there's no clear path up there. There's
Right.
broken ladders. I'm not going to have you do any rolls, but it's going to take you some time to find your way up there safely.
In all the time we've been looking around, does any of the machinery or lights or anything of that still work? Is there any way to make it work?
It's a good question for somebody who knows how to use tech.
Yes. I have no idea how to.
Do we want to be turning things
That's what I was
on?
gonna say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking
No
more
lights.
for like turning on like a light or something like that
I don't
to
think
aim
do
it
we
at
want-
the drop site just to make so we don't have to keep relying
The
on
guy
photo
who's
visors.
sent here to pick up this stuff is
No,
pretty
because
sketchy.
we
I don't
slap
think
our
he's,
photo visors on.
yeah.
I know, but I'm saying not to have to fully
I want to
rely
do a
on them.
Omniscience.
Okay.
To
No,
actively
because
kind
you
of
want-
concentrate
you
on it.
You want to give them warning? At a
No, I'm not
different
saying to turn the light on for
No,
the
I
entire
failed.
time. I'm saying
I'm gonna do Sinitions as
like
well.
one of the haha
Why?
gotcha
Oh,
is
just
click on the
because he's
lights.
doing
Oh, because he had
So you
the
see him
weird eye
looking
thing.
around.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's
Ah,
my
he's onto something.
that's my thought process.
I actually
Perception.
failed.
I'm gonna find a spot to hide.
So you both fail.
Yeah. I sense no.
So what's
There's
the plan?
nothing psychic going on here.
So nothing stands
We
out
don't
to
have
you.
the we don't have the skill for it.
As you,
I
you
do.
try to you
You
kind
have
of reach out,
technical
and you're just like
I have operate
once
surface.
again,
I can
you just
operate
kind of-
vehicles.
Yeah, but you don't have the.
You just
There's
can't
no
seem
vehicles
to
still. Use
feel
machinery.
past yourself.
Machinery.
Yep.
You're not sure if it's
I can operate
because
machinery.
everything's so
Vehicles,
oppressive and
no.
everything's
No,
so
it's
dark,
vehicles, no.
or if it's just
Yeah.
because you're totally incompetent.
Well, if there's like a vehicle or something that has lights
It's
on it,
incompetence.
just wondering.
Where
what's
do the
going on over
mining
here?
equipment have
Like
headlights?
lights.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there's like
Okay.
forklift-like stuff, like the
Are
servo
they
hauler. Like
operable?
I need them working.
that's a good question for somebody who knows how to use technology.
Hmm.
Does anybody here have tech use?
I have operate surface, so I can drive vehicles.
yes,
and
I
work
do have
vehicles.
Okay, you do have operate surface.
Yes,
So
so-
that would be adequate for looking at vehicles.
I will
Yeah.
pray to the Emperor and it'll turn itself on.
You'll try to pray.
Do you actually have tech use?
No.
Okay, that's what you're right. That's what tech use is,
I know.
but you don't have that.
Use command. Activate.
Turn yourself on!
I burn
By
him.
the will of the
No!
Emperor.
He listens to me and turns
Heretic.
himself on.
Okay, so
No, 'cause I'm
what are you
thinking
looking for
purge it.
exactly, so I can
So-
tell you whether you find it
I
or not?
want to try and find a vehicle that has working headlights and aim it at the drop site.
So a
because
working vehicle then.
A working
because if you want
vehicle.
to aim it, you need to
I'm
do
going to need to move it, but I want
Let's
to
not
put
go
a vehicle
drive
there.
it around the truck in the spot we're supposed to be
No,
sneaking.
I'm not.
Start doing donuts.
For the purpose
Okay.
of if it's all dark and everything, and we want to have a gotcha moment, turn the lights on because these are the people who have
The
been down
weird
here the
eye
entire.
thing.
And they got the
Sure.
weird
How
eye.
How
thing.
about the
Go
gotcha
blind.
moment is you just
We're
shoot him when he
planning
shows up?
We gotta blind him first. You got a plan here. That's actually
I
pretty
do,
good.
I do have a
I don't
plan.
mind. Yeah, this
Okay,
like the
that's fine.
police.
Give me doing a regular no modifier
Now-
operate surface test to see if you find something.
I do not.
You do
Good.
not. Okay, so you wait when you're looking around. Your basic knowledge, these vehicles are They've long rusted out.
Okay.
To find
bad.
any charge in their space batteries, or in their little space fusion cores or
I was
whatever it
hoping
is.
you get two of them go and reenact that scene from Footloose. We could have did that, but
So you just, from what you could tell as you go through, you go through. There's at least a dozen that you go through, and none of them start right off the bat, which is not surprising considering that and your minimal knowledge of mechanical engineering, because you don't have tech use, you can't figure out how to get them going.
Okay.
And you're pretty sure that they're probably too old, anyways, just from your basic knowledge.
Well,
but you're not. But of course, your character doesn't actually know.
I would
If
assume
you
their
failed your roll.
space battery died long ago.
Maybe. We'll never know. He failed his operate test. And just so you know, what I'm saying right here is based on your roll. I'm not just telling you a pre-made thing.
So
I'm not telling you that you would have found one. I'm just telling you that based on your
What your
roll,
roll.
you did not find one.
So for
from
the
the last
Vox
screen.
frequency, I'm just gonna give a little, click, click.
Yeah. So like basically, I'm thinking that we hide within the houses, wait for them to
So
show
hold on,
up.
you're talking to them as you're trying to
Yeah.
find your spot?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going around and like going up a ladder,
I'm
pulling
in my
it, tugging
tent,
on it.
I'm like, yeah. So Holden, I think this plan is kind of goofy, but I'm gonna go up to the tower and like.
are
see
you a
bunch of
13-year-old
stuff.
girl?
Yeah, as I get my people, as they get older, they get younger. They sound younger. So like, I'm gonna climb the tower. And
Just
No.
imitating his
so
voice.
anyway,
With
I,
the
say- I
hands,
say
bro?
we, I say we situate ourselves in a couple of the huts, hide out, wait for them. I'll spot them when they come in, so that we have some warning where they're coming in from, and then.
How do you
wait for-
plan on spotting them? Just because your photovisors on?
Yeah, because I got the thing. I can see it's like night vision, right?
Yeah, it'll count everything as low light essentially.
Yeah, but I mean, like I'll see some dudes walking there or something.
Yeah, assuming.
Keep
They're
an eye
out
out
in the
for
open.
worms and
Assume-
such.
assume
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
dudes.
you'll be the most likely to pick
If
out
our
somebody.
plan is to hide and observe, we should hide in the closest houses or shanty shacks to where this drop is going to
That's
be.
what I figured. I want to
Because we're going to go in and
obliterate them with psychic powers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, as soon as they're there, you guys are hiding.
Yeah.
I'm watching them. And as soon as they're about to make their drop, I go, guys, let's do this. And you jump out, and then I cover, and
you be in a different building not too far away.
I say we just take them down. I think our goal
You
is just to
two
take them down,
hide.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If we can go
I already
one alive,
was hiding.
Yeah.
Now,
So
are we
Where's
trying
my
to
sister?
interrogate them, or are we just trying
we're
to
trying to keep one alive.
we're trying to
If
keep
we
one alive?
can.
If we can.
Yeah.
I mean, why risk your own health?
Do we
I
know
mean,
how
you only have one nose. You can't
How-
sacrifice another nose.
how like small of an area do we know they're going to be going in for the drop?
It's not like precise, like in the middle of that table over there.
We set up an ambush faster than the walk out the hallway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the funny thing, isn't it? Wow. But it's like within 2 or 3 meters of an area.
Okay.
So basic. Okay, I'll just tell you exactly what it is. There is one of the mechanical sheds that the door is currently just busted open, and it's going to be inside of that mechanical shed. So you don't know exactly the spot, but the shed's no bigger than this table.
People walk 6 hours out of the way just to get a score of spore.
Score.
Score of spore.
Yeah.
Because-
So it's
Just
it's
refresh you
around.
guys, because
So there's one. So there's basically one view to get into the mechanical shed.
Okay.
So
And
and
you
when you
have a
search
good-
the
Okay.
mechanical
you have a good
shed,
view of
there's
that?
no
there's
like
only one way in, one way out of
I'm
the shed. we
overlooking
looked.
right.
Okay.
Like when you
Most
go
of
in, you
it.
don't find from what you can tell, you don't
So
find anything
just
else.
a refresher, this was supposed to be a drop. The guy was supposed to go there, not interact with these people, just pick up stuff.
You got an hour and a half before he was supposed to be there.
Right.
So Tilvius is supposed to arrive in an hour and a half.
Okay. So are we gonna let him drop and follow these people, or are we gonna let him drop and then purge these people?
okay, so wait. If Tilvius
Or
was
you wanna
supposed to
confront
no,
these
wait. Tilvius is supposed to show up in an hour and a half. What means that they're not here already?
Or coming very shortly.
Because he wasn't supposed to meet them. He was supposed to pick up a drop in an hour and a
Yeah.
half.
Is there anything in the shed? You mean? Is there stuff already dropped?
That could be a thing. Because we
We
okay.
can sit up for 3.5 hours. Like, wait, did anybody check the spores in the shed already?
Nobody has.
Okay.
All right, we go check in the spores.
Wait.
I'm gonna run in and check really quick.
I'm thinking this all along. I'm like, are you guys preparing for when he's supposed to arrive? 'Cause it's
Yeah,
not
that just kind of clicked. So wait a second here. This might all go terribly. Keep
Who's
on,
waiting
from
for
where
like 8
from
hours?
where you are. Like, do we get a place we can all fall back to from where you can see?
So you're up to the spot now. Enough time has passed.
Yeah.
So you're now an hour and a half before the deadline of when Tilvius is supposed
And
to
I'm
arrive.
freaking out on the Vox.
You're like, wait a second.
Wait
I
a-
just realized something.
Wait a second here.
If it's a dead drop, it should have already happened by the time he gets there.
Okay. Well,
necessarily.
I'm gonna go run in and check really quick.
yeah. He goes in, checks real quick, see if there's anything in there.
Give me an awareness test.
Oh no. I'm going away from him.
Oh, it rolled past the 1.
92.
92. All right. Well, you look around and there's nothing in here. Like there's some tools, some rusted space shovels and space pickaxes.
Oh, those are the weapons.
Yeah. But there's nothing on the ground. The ground's clear.
To me.
There's you quickly open any cupboards that are there. You don't find anything.
All right. Guys, I don't see anything in here.
Okay. Let's get back to our spots. I don't know. Are we waiting for them to come in and then we're gonna follow them, or are we gonna try and
hang
take
on.
them
We
out?
can't hear this
What?
conversation.
My mining explosive, is it like remote detonatable or is it
No,
timing?
it's timing, or you can just turn it on and throw it.
Oh.
Grenade.
Boo.
They've been rigged up to be exactly what they are.
Okay.
They probably were remote detonated before, but they don't have a detonator.
Is our thoughts that we're gonna try and just kill these guys when they come, or
It all depends on how many there are, right?
If one of them makes some weird worm signal, yeah.
I'm going to try and find a hiding spot in the
It's not going to
shack.
help you with anything. Anyway,
I'm going to try and find a hiding spot in the shack.
it's not big. It's as big as this table.
Oh,
I
we're gonna try
still
and
want to
follow
try.
them.
Give me a crazy modifier. I
3
want to try.
clicks on the Vox, take them out.
You're gonna try a way to camouflage
That's the
yourself in
signal.
the corner or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right.
Okay.
So
Also,
3 clicks on the box. I
if
take-
you hear
start
from
shooting.
my
You take
loud
the shot.
hailer, then I go, shoot him! That's also the signal.
Shoot her.
Okay. You know what? Yeah, it's pretty exposed, but
Okay.
you do see that maybe if there's a certain corner that you can kind of stand in a
an
certain
old
way
sack
and
in the
hold
corner.
perfectly still.
Okay.
Then you dirty yourself up in this way and hold a couple tools in front of you that maybe they wouldn't notice you.
Okay.
It's a good minus 30 though.
I'm going to use my stummer and make it minus 10.
So is it plus 20 for your stummer?
Yeah.
So hold on. So the stummer, how does the stummer work?
I don't know.
The stummer kills noise.
Yeah, you're not gonna make any noise.
Oh. I'm still going to try it.
It's like Predator 30. He's trying to stay real still in the mud.
Yeah, you smear mud all over yourself.
I passed with a
Oh!
9. I got a 9.
So how many degrees of success is that?
3.
What? What
No,
is your
2.
stealth at?
My stealth? It's agility. My agility is 50, so that's sorry.
So minus 30, so 20.
3.
Yeah.
3.
3 degrees of success.
He's hiding in the
Don't
corner.
worry, I'll hide.
I got this, guys.
What's the control?
All right, you do it. All right. So anybody else who looks in the shed can no longer notice that that Terry's in there.
You just hear clicking from the box in the corner.
No, I got my stummer. They can't hear it.
Yeah. So do you turn off your radio, your Vox?
I got my stummer. Doesn't it kill sound?
Oh yes, but not perfectly. The only way to perfectly kill the sound of your Vox is to turn off your Vox. So you've basically found a little nook between
Don't be
like
that
the
guy
there's
that
basically like
found
a
it.
there's
Just
basically
pull
like
boxes
a
somewhere else.
closet looking thing, like a cabinet looking thing in the one corner, and there's a bunch of other equipment right there. And if you stand and kind of crouch in the one location and then smear some of the dirt all over your face,
Find like a lamp or something.
yeah, and then you like position a few things that you just you disappear. You're ninja.
Okay.
But do you want to turn off your Vox?
Guys, I found a hiding spot. I will vox you when people show up. Radio silence.
Or radio silence? Or are you gonna turn
But
off
now,
your
or
Vox?
just radio's off.
His radio's off. We're still.
So as soon as they try to talk, that'll come through your Vox.
Well, his
I'm just making it
I
clear.
know, I
before
know.
You do all this work, and you
And then
do
one of them
something-
goes,
you
guys,
do-
I see them.
You do
Crap.
something as stupid as leaving your
Vox
radio
back
on.
afterwards.
Just say it.
Fine, I'll turn my vox off.
Did you
All
turn
right.
your
Give it
stab
back
light
to
off?
afterwards.
Well,
turned
we're
it off a while
assuming that
ago.
you turned his lights off.
Okay, so
The
what's
Vox
the-
is
I'm not assuming with
What's
him.
going to be our signal if you see somebody before the rest of us sees anybody else?
Well, his Vox is off. Yours doesn't
Yeah,
have
I'll
to be.
just click that. I see
Just,
people coming
just
in.
single click. Don't
Yeah.
talk. Just single click.
Yeah.
'Kay.
Or just little. Yeah, just little click. Or do the worms make a sound? Because I'll make the sound of a worm.
The face was.
Yes, that sound.
It just sounds like chubby predator.
Isn't it interesting? Man?
I can't even. How'd you do that? Oh.
I can't even mimic that.
Yes, that is the sound the worms make.
Okay.
We have a signal. guys. It's a perfect cave bird. You guys, you guys keep setting up everything. I was gonna want to talk to him. Hello.
You know, just take your old preacher abilities and go, wooloo.
All right, we're running out of time here.
It's just he sees us all
Yeah.
screaming.
An hour and 20 minutes before
I'm just
the dead
envisioning
drop
them. They're
dies.
just sitting somewhere watching us from one of the tunnels. Going, what are they doing?
Okay, so you're gonna, you all are gonna. So what is everybody else doing? So you're up in the thing. You're somehow ninja'd inside of the tiny little room
Is
that
there
they're
a
gonna
nearby-
walk into. Apparently. And what are the rest of you
I
doing?
think you guys might as stay with us so we have some sort of communication with the rest of the group.
Yeah, that's fine.
So the four of you are gonna stick together.
Instead of sharing the box, we decide
So
to
like
go
where,
hide
like
and
if
turn
you
it
if you picture, like if. Sorry for people who are watching this on camera. This is where the shed is.
Yep.
And Chris is
I'm right
basically
there.
up here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then like, and you're right in here. Then where are you guys?
We're the closest
Like,
building
this is the
that
door.
can see
Yeah.
the front.
Like there's a
So-
buildings, right?
Yeah, there's buildings everywhere.
I
We're
wanna
the
be-
closest building that can see the front.
So you're right in this one?
Sure.
Okay, so the closest building is only like 15 meters away. Do you want to
Okay.
be that close?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, because we won't be able to hear if there's any kind of talking or.
Can they
conversations.
hear his... That's too far to hear his box, right?
Just the part.
Oh, they hear a conversation.
If you're whispering, it'll be all right.
Okay.
So 15 meters away, like
Yeah, so
that's,
as soon
that's
as,
pretty
as soon
far.
as they
If I
come
was
in, I'll
whispering to somebody,
That's
So
the sig-
2,
Yeah.
and then 3 is
Or-
take the shot.
Tuki.
once we get into
Well,
this,
once
you guys
I
aren't allowed
hear-
to talk to each other. You can only speak in how many times
Yeah,
you
because
click.
I mean,
I'm
well,
just joking. We're not
take
gonna
the
do
shot is
That'd be
click,
awesome.
click, click, click. Right?
But it's
I
click,
hear
click,
it.
Three.
But if-
click,
but
click.
as soon as- but when you hear me go click, click, that
50
means somebody shows up.
51
Yeah.
clicks
Back
means
of the room
someone's
that they're
here.
hiding in.
52 clicks
Or you actually
means
turn
it's
really
all
to look
clear.
out.
I won't be looking out, no.
So who's going to be like at the front of the room looking out the most?
Me.
We can have a couple people doing most of the looking out, somebody else kind of looking over the shoulder, and then Cassandra at the back.
I'll be on the box reciting prayers for moral support.
I'm ready to walk right
you
out
gave
there and
your
talk to
box
these
away,
people.
didn't you? You gave
His.
Oh,
These drug dealers may not know the Emperor.
so then Luca. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who am I missing?
Yeah, you shouldn't be in the front of anything. dude.
I'm
Josh,
not. No,
yeah.
I'm not. I'm like
Josh,
in the
where is
good
Holden?
middle.
He's just with the group then?
Engage with the group.
All hide in this one little building about the size of this room. Everything's about the size of this room.
Okay.
This is easy to point out. Twice the size. This one's twice the size of this room. There we go. About 15 meters away. And it's an hour and 15 minutes before the dead drop time.
That's a long
So
time.
as long as you know, as far as you know, there's
Who
no
wants to play
there's no
checkers?
spore. There's no spore currently in there.
As far as we know.
As far as you know, everybody's turned off their lumiglobes and their stuff, and you're all turning on your photovisors at this point.
Yep.
I'm gonna wait till somebody sees something.
Like you're one of the guys on lookout.
Oh, then yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
I meant Chris.
I'll wait till you see
Okay.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine's not on yet.
like
All of our
Kevin
photovisors
has a
make different
good
things.
look at the area, but not a perfect 100% look. Okay, so what I'd like four of you to do, sorry, everybody except for Quirk, is to do a stealth check. But because of our advanced preparations here, I'm going to give you a plus 30. Chris, your character is going to get a plus 40. So if you don't know stealth, remember it's minus 20. And just tell me how many degrees of success or failure you get.
Just.
So you said it was plus what?
Plus 30.
Plus 30?
Because you're spending a lot of time.
I actually got 1
You
degree
said
of
I'm gonna get a
success.
plus 40?
Yes.
Okay.
30
You
is
passed by
60.
Two.
I don't have it, so minus 40.
So minus
Minus
20
20 if you don't have it.
if you don't have it.
Minus 20.
So plus 10 basically.
2
Yeah.
degrees
Oh,
of
so-
success.
Yes.
2
Minus
degrees?
minus if I don't have it?
Yeah.
Minus 20 if you don't have it.
Okay, so it's only a plus 20 then for me.
Yeah.
So I succeed
How many degrees?
by 1.
2, actually 3 degrees, because you got
So
plus
your
20.
agility is 41, isn't it?
Yeah,
you
but
got a
minus
plus
20.
20.
But
Oh,
plus
plus
20,
20.
yeah.
Okay.
Plus
So
40.
you're looking for 61. You got 42.
Right,
So
but,
that's-
but
so
I
that-
don't have stealth, so that would have been a minus 20. But a
Yeah.
plus 40.
Yeah, so you
So-
did 61,
Yeah.
and you got 42. That's 3 degrees of
Yeah.
success.
You killed it.
3 degrees of plus 3. I'm just writing down your combined degrees of success and failure for your group, and then your individual one for you. And you had 3 degrees of success in yours, right?
Mhm.
Somehow. So you had 2 degrees of success?
One exactly.
1?
1 degree of success.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
1 point.
1 degree
Yeah.
of success.
Okay,
So a combined. So our average degree of success we can put as plus
We
2.
did something right.
So our
Yeah,
max
We
is
probably did
plus
it wrong,
2.
though.
We just universally succeeded on a stealth roll.
I know, right?
Materialize in the
Well,
shadow.
if like some of you got plus, some of you minus, then I would have like canceled them out and just had you
Oh,
like
okay.
you're quiet. It's like if you all failed horribly, then you all think that you're hiding, but there's like a really
I feel
obvious
like sitting there
window.
watching us going like,
You're like that guy trying to hide in the corner
You,
where your
you
barrel's
actually find
poking
out that the room that you're in, there's a bunch of other guys already in there. You're like, ah! It's like, hello.
A ghost!
And the light turns on, and then the chair turns around. It's like, I see you've come to the dead drop. It's like, no, that doesn't happen. So, all right, so everybody's stealthily hiding. An hour and 10 minutes before.
I will sit here and patiently wait for an hour and 10 minutes.
Who wants to play checkers?
Roll for willpower. I'm joking.
I'm thinking with the Emperor.
That's all right.
Everybody's nice and quiet. Only talking in whispers if you have to.
I succeeded.
You're crouched.
I did not.
You've already succeeded.
Slowly breathing.
Slowing your breathing. And how are you armed currently?
My shield and sword are out.
So you're just standing there, just quietly with them out. What about you? What are you doing?
Looking through my scope. Just keep an eye out.
So you're looking through your scope.
Sure.
So just scanning the area.
Slowly.
Slowly scanning around, and then maybe occasionally looking up from your scope to get a more general. Because it's not that big an area. You don't need to be magnified. So you got your scope. And what about everybody else? Does everybody just have their weapons drawn, basically?
Pick my teeth, the chainsaw.
No, you
I'm holding everything to keep me.
That's true. That you're just kind of standing there holding everything together. Okay. It's now an hour before.
It's only been 10 minutes.
Guys on board.
It's been about 20 minutes.
Let's get him.
It's been 20 minutes.
Just in the cabin. I went with the cabin. The cabin is me. I went with the cabin. The cabin is me.
Okay.
Did you tell anybody you were hiding there? Do we even know you're in there? Do we know he's in there?
He did say that actually before he
Okay.
turned off his box.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, and then... Sorry, I have a couple rolls I have to make. These are real, by the way. I'm not just making this up. A lot of times I roll the dice and it doesn't
Yeah,
do
it
anything.
says every time.
I'm telling you right now, this is
Yeah,
real.
for sure.
Every time
These are real rolls.
you failed. Click, click.
You failed.
Okay, I want
I like that.
Steve, Luca, and Chris to make an awareness test.
Ah.
You're in low light, but you're negating that with your photovisors. And you are very carefully looking out, so I'm going to give you a plus 20 to this.
Yeah.
Steve, Luke, and Chris. Steve, Josh,
Oh!
and...
Nice.
I've seen something for once.
Just give me your degrees
you-
of success.
1.
Chris, Luca,
0. That failed.
you
I
failed.
failed.
By how many degrees?
Oh, geez. Yeah, you said plus 20?
Yes.
By 4 degrees.
I got it by 2%.
We're gonna die.
Interesting. Interesting.
I don't move. They won't see me.
And then you can run out of here.
Okay. So
Apparently more of nothing.
No, you have 1 degree of success. You passed. It was Luca and Chris that failed.
How'd you fail?
My character drank a really big space pop before
My
coming.
reflexion's really low.
Oh, it is
Kind
super
of awkward. Like,
It's
a weird thing for a sniper to have.
Come on.
I'm not going to do that on the stream, am I?
How's your willpower?
Oh, you mean you really haven't been?
28.
Well, it's
We're
like
getting close to.
You have
Actually,
some
we're
low
past break time.
You got low support stats there, right?
I don't want to break the tension.
For Rushy doing something.
Yeah. Okay. So, as you're sitting in there, all of a sudden, you notice movement. Okay. Just a slight movement near the shed.
Near the shed.
Yeah. Entering the shed, actually, but you're not quite sure what you're seeing.
Okay.
Like a figure is basically crossed and enters the shed. You notice this, nobody else does, except you, of course. See a figure into the shed. You can't pick out much of the details. You got your photovisor on, but it's like a robed figure, like has all, not just wearing like shirt and pants kind of thing, but actually like a longer robe.
It's an orc.
Coming in. Yeah, it's an orc.
It's Dark Angel.
It's yeah, like human size humanoid comes into the shed.
Just one?
Just one. And it starts to look around keenly.
Clever girl.
Can I whisper to the group? In my
To
shed?
your group,
Yeah,
yes.
it's like,
Yeah.
something's moving out there.
And you're unaware of this.
I'm unaware of
Okay,
it.
so
I'm just sitting there.
just
Hold
click.
on. Are you going to do a click so he starts shooting?
No, like
What?
just let him know there's something.
No, we got different signals set up.
Okay, good.
Yeah, no,
Go
no.
ahead. Okay,
yeah.
what are you doing? Shh, don't
So-
tell him. Just
Click, click.
What do you
Okay,
do?
so then I swing around to the shed and I'm looking and
So you're looking more, okay.
I'm looking
Through
like
your
that.
photovisor and through your scope, you can
Yeah.
see a humanoid figure in there, but you can't pick out the details.
Okay.
And it kind of rustles around inside of the shed. And okay, and it has from underneath its cloak, it pulls out this big sack of whatever, you assume to be spore, of course. And it puts it down, and looking around, and then it starts to leave.
If he leaves, tell him to take its leg out. Oh, okay. I guess all you can do is the 3 clicks, though, eh?
See what's happening.
Yeah, Steve, you can see this, and Quirk, you can see this, and Chris, you can see
Oh,
this.
yeah, that's right. I think it's leaving.
think it's leaving. I can try and precision
Hold on,
shot
hold
his
on.
legs.
He's not talking to you,
You're
Chris.
way too
Oh,
far
right.
for that.
Wait, we're doing this?
What?
We're doing this?
Take the shot.
I think it's just one of them.
Take the shot.
We're taking the shot.
Take the shot.
I'm okay to open the door. I'm like, hey, you stop.
Take the shot. Click, 3 clicks.
It's one thing, guys.
3 clicks. 3 clicks.
Roll for initiative.
Click, click, click.
Everybody. Remember, your agility bonus plus a d10. Or you can spend a fate to automatically roll a 10 for initiative.
Oh. 4.
Okay.
That's with my
I got an
bonus.
8.
We didn't even get a surprise round because we didn't hit click, click, click fast enough. This fool.
Well, there's one thing, guys. One little
There's probably
humanoid.
others.
Did anybody get higher than 8?
I got 11.
11.
Agility bonuses for each of you?
2.
5. I rolled a 6.
Okay.
I rolled a 9.
Anybody get higher than 8 other than Quirk and Luca?
Yeah, I'm 28.
Oh, 1 die, right?
Yeah.
I'm not a
D10,
fast
man.
Oops.
Oh, 10. Jeez, that's good.
10 plus what?
What's your agility?
14?
14.
Okay, so you're first.
Hey, fast boy over here.
Glad we understand how to roll that. All right.
Initiative is
So,
harder than setting up
who
a
got
bonus.
lower than? Okay, so who's after 8?
I got
I'm
6.
at 8.
What's your agility bonus?
3.
Okay, so you're after the figure. And you got 3,
6.
6, and who's left?
4. That's
Hey,
with my-
you!
That's with my bonus.
You rolled a 1, didn't
Rolled
you?
a 1.
Oh, no, you're not Luca. Josh,
We learned.
big beard.
It's okay. I opened it up. And I was like,
And Steve.
Big beard
Hey,
and
you.
Luca.
You shoot. You run.
Okay, so remember, you haven't clicked 3 times yet. Because it hasn't been your turn yet. So you hear him come out and yell, "Hey, you stop!" What do you do on your turn?
Well,
You
I'm
have
already-
not heard 3 clicks. Just pointing that out.
I still have my rifle out. I'm aiming at the little guy, and I'm like eyeballing up his ankle.
So you want to just aim for a full turn, like a full action?
Yeah,
aim?
I'm gonna aim right
If you
for
do a
it.
full action aim, it's a plus 20 instead of
Guys,
plus 10.
this is
That's
a
awesome.
mule. If this is a kid,
I'm just gonna blow at his ankle. That's
Wait,
all.
is it a kid? Is it actually a kid?
You don't know.
Don't know.
It's not, you haven't even noticed
There's
it.
some
You,
sort of
you're not
mute.
even sure where he is.
That wouldn't
You're
be
going
that
on-
dark of a GM.
Yeah.
No,
yes, he would.
I'm full on
So full aim.
aiming at his
All
leg.
right,
I'm
so you
gonna.
got-
I'm gonna.
So you got a full aim.
Okay.
You don't have to tell me at what. You can do the called shot after. So you're doing a full action aim, which is a plus 20 bonus. Okay. Quirk, what does Terry do? You
Luca
are.
has a higher one than me.
No, you both got 11.
Yeah, and you have a higher agility.
Oh, okay.
You got the higher agility.
So you're inside of the shed still so far, and he is just barely left. What do you
I'm
want
gonna
to
charge and tackle him.
do? Okay.
We're murderers.
I can try and subdue him.
So
yeah.
you won't be able to charge because you won't have a straight line on him, but you can a half action move will get you next to him
Okay.
because he's just right outside. And your half action move is like 5 meters, right?
Yeah.
All right. So you move up, and he's totally surprised by you. So this will give you a nice bonus. And so, in order to initiate a grapple, is what you're looking for. You've got to do a weapon skill attack.
Don't worry, I can still shoot into this too.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I'm
Hold on, one
aiming
second,
for
one second,
10 toes' head.
And blew off Quirk's toes. Oh no!
This is like some heresy stuff.
Oh, he's not gonna be
Take
happy
him
with that.
Terry.
Just he tackles him, subdues him effectively, all of a sudden, bang!
What was the click, click, click for kill Terry?
Okay, standard attack.
clicks. Just moving forward throughout
Okay,
the
yeah, so
campaign.
you do a
4
standard
clicks.
weapon skill attack, and I
Pick 'em
can
up.
do a reaction, but I can't because I'm surprised.
Okay.
So you get a plus 30 to your weapon skill, and it's a standard attack, so plus 40.
Sweet. Got it.
Okay, so instead of inflicting damage, unarmed damage,
Yep.
you're going to initiate a grapple.
Yep.
Okay, so you've initiated a grapple, so that's your full turn. So currently, Terry comes out, is like, whoop! It just bear hugs him and initiates a grapple, so we're in the middle of something there. When we come back to their turn, then we'll see what happens. Luca, what does Anton do? So you do see this. 'Cause
Okay, I
you're
see.
looking out.
I've heard. All right. So I'll walk outside in the open.
You're about 17 meters away.
Okay. So I'll do a.
So you're going to half action walk out in the open?
was looking around an action or is like free action just to look around?
Like a real look around or a
Yeah,
quick
like
glance
a
around?
like a quick.
Right now
look
everything's
around.
dark. None of your lights are on.
I got my photo visor on.
That's true.
Yeah.
So you want to do like a half action looking around.
Yeah. So I'm gonna walk out my 2
All right.
meters.
Give me an awareness test.
Come on, dice. Yeah, never mind. I failed.
Okay, you notice nothing else.
Yep.
But you do see this scrap that he's just jumped into. Okay, so it's the Acolyte's turn. It is going to try to break free.
Uh-oh.
So we're going to be doing a...
Orc acolyte, don't worry.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
an orc acolyte.
Or calculate.
Oh, sorry. Did I say Acolyte? You guys are the Acolytes. Not me. We're going to do a...
Good cover, Matt.
Oh, check the orphan chart.
Hey, we haven't burned down an orphanage yet. We're doing pretty good.
Hey, hold on. Where am I? Oh,
Just at the end of the session, I can't believe we burnt down 3 orphanages.
All right, here we are. So he's going to try slip free. Slip free with an acrobatics test.
Two of them were optional.
He's probably got agility 75.
It does not break free.
Oh wow.
Oh, he's a kid.
You're going nowhere.
Just the little kid doesn't break free.
He's just
The 8-year-old child
Yeah,
doesn't
this
break
child doesn't break free.
free. A very cute child doesn't break free.
Wow, you guys keep going. Makes me sound like a terrible person. I don't even know what's happening.
Yeah, so that's it.
You're not the one who's going to shoot him at least.
You're beating up a kid.
big tough guy.
I'm Terry Ten Toes.
No
nose.
So for his other half action, he'll try again. It does not.
Kid fighter.
So you got him.
You're putting the poor kid in
Kid
the
fighter. Terror 10 toes, no nose, kid fighter.
All right, Cassandra. What are you doing?
I'm going to move to cover to the window Denver was looking out, and just aim
Denver
at.
is looking out, so you're going beside
I
him.
thought he stepped outside.
Not yet. That was Luca's character.
Oh.
So you're going to step up next to him with a little bit of cover, and that's half an action.
Take aim at the robed figure.
At the grapple.
Yeah.
Okay, so a half action aim.
Don't you do it.
Holden.
I'm just running over there.
Okay, it's good 17 meters away. So you're
And you
actually
know
just
how
going
it
to move all the way
feels.
up there?
Yep.
Because your run will get you that
18,
far.
yeah.
So you go over to the grapple.
Give me a minute, I'm coming.
Anybody can put on their gold
Running
gloves or
right to the
sticks?
grapple.
So you're running up to the grapple as
Yeah.
well. So you're basically all going to try to dogpile him.
Anybody gonna shine a light on
What's
these
your
guys?
charge range?
18. Oh, charge?
I'd
Is
probably keep him
9. Yeah, 9.
Okay, so you're not close enough to correct it. Because you could charge and join in on the grapple.
I just
Just Superman
I
punching
just
a
want
kid.
to pop the kid.
Pop him right in the mouth.
Okay. All right, so you're all there, and we come back to the beginning. So Chris or Kevin is looking through this, and you can just see that as everybody's on him. Just like,
Did you not do the click, click, click?
No, I didn't. Because there's a grapple going on.
Yeah, but he can shoot.
what do you want to do? You've got a
Just
full
stay
aim
on the
going on.
It's a kid.
I
We
know.
don't actually know that.
Debating whether
We're
or not.
assuming for whatever reason it's a kid.
Check the entrance.
Yeah, but he doesn't.
Debating whether or not I should take the shot or not.
Please don't shoot.
I didn't get the signal to shoot, so I'm going to continue aiming.
They don't seem to be in any trouble yet.
Yeah, he's just.
I mean, if 10 toes is holding him, like subduing him, we're pretty okay.
He's got experience.
Hold my I don't know who you are, but how many toes you got?
That's okay.
Good question, actually.
Just make sure we don't get
That poor
ambushed.
kid.
I'm just continuing aiming into
Your
the
job is to make sure our ambush doesn't get ambushed.
Yeah, I'm still just.
So you're still
this.
aiming? So you can do
Yeah,
another
I'm
full
still
action aim.
watching this. Yeah, and
Okay, so another full aim. All right, Terry, you got him in a grapple. What are you
Yep.
going to try to do? Your options for a grapple are to damage the opponent, to throw the opponent down, or to push the opponent.
Throw the opponent down.
Okay, so you can attempt to wrestle his grappled opponent to the ground by making an opposed strength test.
Uh-oh.
This can benefit from assistance. So you've got people nearby.
Yeah.
Quick, get that kid.
God, this is so bad.
Punch him in the kidneys.
So I'll give you a +10 to your strength test.
Thank you.
Please don't be a 7-year-old girl.
I got a 17.
How many degrees of success
If
is
you
that?
broke somebody's arm right now.
4.
Okay, and I got 1 degree of success. So you managed to throw down your opponent. Like, it
There's
gives,
no
it gives
way.
out a little high-pitched squeal.
Oh.
Again, that's the noise that Matt makes for like every NPC ever.
Hopefully it's a tiny deal.
No.
Okay, so the opponent is now prone on the ground, and you're standing over top of him. So you can choose now. You have another half action. What do you want to do? Actually, no, that's a full action.
I will
Sorry.
say,
That's a
what?
full action to do all that. So basically, you have control, and they've been pinned to the ground, and you're not technically prone. So you're like holding them down, but you're like half crouched.
Sniper shot, bam, takes out the head.
Who are you? Bam! Oh.
yeah, we
So
need,
what did we learn?
we need like handcuffs or something.
Anton, what are you gonna do? So
Yeah.
you see him just basically like flip this thing,
Person.
Yeah.
person,
Well, I looked
this
around.
child,
I looked around. And
the
didn't see
7-year-old
anything.
child.
So I'm just gonna.
It doesn't look. It looks too big to be a child.
Something
Like maybe a teenager.
So I'm like,
The mutant child.
That's basically a human.
I'm 15 meters this way at this point. I moved 2, so
Yeah.
I'll run 12.
So you run 12.
I'm just gonna run towards this conflict.
So you're not. Oh, you mean like you can run for
Like
12 if
actually
you wanted
run.
to.
No, like I can only run 12.
What?
Are you that slow?
I'm agility 28.
Oh
Oh.
jeez.
I run 12.
And you run like 30, don't you?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so you don't quite get there. Where'd my pencil
Wow.
go? So Luca, right there. Okay, so that's your full action. It's lying on the ground. It is going to try to wriggle away again. It's going to try to do an acrobatics test, but obviously this one at a penalty. It fails. Yep, it fails. So it's just desperately trying to get out. Yeah, that's what it would do. Cassandra, you've got your weapon drawn and aimed into this mess of people with the...
I'm not shooting into that.
Okay.
Do a quick look around, see if anyone's trying to sneak up on us.
Full action look around?
Yep.
All right, give me a awareness test.
Yep. 1 degree.
Nice.
1 degree?
That's what I was-
You don't notice anything else.
Oh man.
Nobody else
Stressful.
seems to be around. Okay. Holden.
Oh, jeez.
Lying on the ground right in front of you. You're like literally right over this kid.
Should we not like turn a light on? And see?
I was gonna say, yeah, like I'm into the box. Like I think we got this. Like, can just cover us, make sure nobody else is there.
Yeah.
Okay, so free action to do a quick talking through your box.
And then I'm pulling out the glow globe and
So half action.
Yep.
Glow globe.
glow globe.
All right, not a stab light.
I got a glow globe.
A glow globe. And you
Glow
turn it on.
Yep.
Okay, so when you turn it on, it casts this, it's low light over the body, and you can see what's lying there is something in this long brown. Robes would make it sound like a religious thing. It's more like cloth kind of thrown around.
Just kind
it.
of rags.
Yeah, more like rags.
Like a poncho.
It looks like a robe, but you could a quick inspection. It doesn't look like somebody bought this robe from a store. It looks like something
So it's
more.
a cloak.
Well, except that it fully covers them. So
No, it is a poncho.
it's a poncho, a space poncho,
Blanket?
Space poncho. I can accept
Yeah,
that.
I'm gonna call it a robe,
Hooded space poncho.
but I just want to say robe, and all of a sudden you think like,
Remember like when we were kids and we used to get the raincoat and it was basically like a poncho and it had the hood. And
except that this thing still has like arms and all that kind of stuff, and it's
It's a
lined, and you
sleeved
can't.
poncho with a hood.
Yeah, except it's covering its arms, so you
Oh,
can't see the
I
details of
want
the
one
body,
now.
but you can see the face, and it's definitely a mutated person. Like the
Mutated.
face has it's just the shape's not right, so it's a mutated person. It looks like a male, maybe.
Hair.
Sorry, no hair.
Facial
Eyes
hair.
are funny.
The eyes are in this case, yeah. It's wearing those same goggles,
Okay.
and it's just sitting there squealing. It's, and so yeah, it just reveals that. But when I say a mutated face, I mean like it could be a mutant. It could be something that got exposed to bad acid. Like it's just a disfigured face. So it's not like it's got 4 eyes or it's huge maw. It's like it's a human face, probably male, bald, and got those goggles on, and it's just squealing at you. But it doesn't look very nice.
is that the only thing mutated that we see? Like are the
The
limbs
rest of
all-
its body is covered in its
not like
robes.
double kneed or something like that, or
You can't tell. The rest of its body is covered in robes, and it's currently just lying on the ground, flailing as Terry is just holding it in place as it tries to get away. Okay, so then Denver, what do you do?
Right. I'm putting my chain sword and flamer away.
Okay,
Kneeling down and ripping off the goggles.
okay.
You want me to do that?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
I'll let you do that. So you pull off the goggles, and the same thing as before. It's got these weird.
Any
mutated
reaction
eyes.
to the light?
Yeah, it just kind of starts squealing and looking away from it, like it's in pain.
Okay. I'm just gonna say calm down, see if any kind of reaction.
All right, so you're trying to calm it down.
Yes.
All right, give me a. You know what? Give me 2 seconds.
Give him the wink and the gun.
Come down.
flick the on off of the flamer. Just start the ignition.
No, I put that away.
Okay, give me a charm. I'll give you a +10.
Okay, I'm gonna use. If I use a fate to increase the chance of succeeding, and I fail on a reroll, do you get that bonus still?
Yeah, sure. That seems like pretty expensive to not give you it.
I will use a
Can you
fate.
just auto pass this one?
I can. Oh yeah.
With charm, you can auto pass.
I'll have
Yeah.
command.
Oh wait a second.
That
I
is
thought it was
command.
just
Yeah,
Intimidate.
it's charm, command, intimidate.
You could if you want to spend a fate.
Because if I use a fate on anything I have faith is all plus 20 to my test, but might as well just auto. If I'm gonna do that, I might as well auto pass.
Or you could just roll it. And not
Nah,
use
it's
fate.
only 54. Oh, 64 with a +10.
Only.
So you're gonna use one of your fate then?
Yeah, let's
Auto
pass
pass it. All right. So it kind of looks up and it seems to calm a tiny bit, because that counts as how many degrees of success?
Equal to your something bonus, right?
It's equal to my. Oh, we better look it up.
I think it was
23.
3. I think it was willpower bonus. It was willpower bonus.
Then it's only 2. Yes, it is willpower bonus. It's only 2.
Is it?
Yeah, because my willpower is low.
Poo. Poo.
Yeah, it's poo.
Oh, not bad. All right, it seems to calm a little bit, and it starts to calm down a little bit, and its eyes just It's keeping its eyes closed at the same time. You feel something from it, though. As once it closes its eyes, you can all of a sudden feel this telepathic presence, almost like it's calling out.
Do I get any time to do anything right now,
Yeah.
or is this back into the initiative order?
At this point, we're going to take a break.
Oh, okay.
3 o'clock. So we'll take a 15-minute break. So go to the bathroom.
Hello?
His mic.
Oh, Steve, turn off your mic. Rob, can you shut off Steve's mic? Rob, it's right here. Quickly, he's on the phone. Okay. Okay, anybody who's walked out of the room, kill their mic. That's the one thing with these things you have to remember. Don't go to the bathroom with your mic on.
I'm gonna take mine off.
No, don't take it off. Just,
Okay.
we'll turn it off.
Josh is muted too.
Quirk, you're about to walk out?
Yep.
So mute Quirk. Anybody who's about to walk out,
Yep.
make sure Rob mutes your mic. All right, everybody, if you want
shut mine off.
No, don't shut it off.
Don't shut it off.
No, don't shut it off because then it'll make really bad static noises. Keep your mic on. Just tell Rob to turn it off.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to open up the comments. So if you want to leave right now, I'm going to read just a few comments. If I can get this thing on.
I was right. I need a new vacuum pump on my.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
And then when you come back in, you can have them turn your. In fact, you can go over and turn your own mic back on.
I turned it off.
No, don't ever turn that off
Oh.
because then it goes to everybody else. So I apologize to everybody for all the static stuff you've been hearing because people aren't listening to me.
Oh, we sort of.
We are recording right now. We're live right now. I'm gonna pull up questions.
If you go out of range, it'll do the static thing again.
Yeah, so just keep. Don't turn off your mic.
No.
Mute it on the mixer. Okay,
I'm
make sure
muted.
your name is on there. So just make sure it's muted.
We're not dead yet.
Sorry, we're still figuring out this whole sound thing.
All right, I'm not muting my mic.
Cut. You don't have a mic.
I know, so I said I'm not muting my mic because I'm going to go.
All right. Cosmic Poet says, I'm glad you didn't make them absolutely horrible people who are killing kids. And Hall's Variety Pack says, the adventure begins. Yeah, we're finally getting to the adventure. Serpent of Yondrin, is Lillian going to show up? We never know, right? Angus, Ryan, Matt, can we have some Deathwatch role-playing game in battles? The Deathwatch game really adds a depth to the whole motivations and rivalries of the different chapters. It's really fun. Maybe one day. I have no idea what our next role-playing game is going to be. So, ooh, $5 from Dr. V. Is that the first one, or do we have another one? Yep, that's the first one. Thank you, Dr. V, for the $5. Happy Easter, everyone. You are all great. Smiley face. Thank you, Dr. V.
Awesome. Thank you.
He did take it to the end. Okay, good. We've got the other one. Talamir, are you going to run skirmish mini scenarios with these characters? One scene. That
Well,
could
the
be
models
fun.
are right there.
Yeah, we do have the
Oh,
models.
yeah, we collected the models from the studio that represent our characters pretty well.
Yeah, Hall's Variety Pack. So now Quirk is Terry, 10 Toes, No Nose, 2 Gun, Sword, Mutant Grappler. Something like that.
Yeah, he is.
Grimm's Park, sound's been fine. So now that you're back in here, go turn on your mic. Oh, for you, the one that says Josh. I guess we didn't have to turn yours off.
Yeah.
Is yours off?
None of them say Josh.
One of them says Josh. The green at the bottom.
I'll just unmute.
Yes. There we go.
I shut myself.
Oh, €5 from Chicha. Matt, is there going to be a Tau Codex review? Josh, is there going to be a Tau Codex review?
I don't know, Matt. Do you want to do a Tau Codex review?
Me personally?
I don't think. Okay, so I think you're the only person on the team that has any knowledge of the Tau at all.
That's not true.
Oh,
Who else
Steve's
knows-
played
who
them a
else-
little bit too.
Well, he's played them once.
I've played them twice in 8th
That's
edition.
twice as much as Steve.
Yeah, like 8 months ago. I
Counts.
doubt it. I doubt it. The Tau Codex, it was a bit of a timing issue when we got it and what we had all planned to do. So I'm not sure if we're going to end up doing a Tau Codex review.
You guys want me-
We've been trying to do the Codex reviews, but we are running into some difficulties. One of them being whether or not people actually know that army, and the other just being timing. So our production schedule is quite full. And we're trying to do reviews, but we're not a news and review site, and we're not trying to pretend to be one either. But I know that that's good content to make that.
It is. I mean, like, what it's come down to sometimes for timing is the fact that we can either do the Codex review and maybe a battle report, or we could do a pairing of standard 40k battle reports.
It's because of all the narrative stuff we do. If we weren't into narrative campaigns and role-playing games, and we were just making a ton of battle reports, because we could, by the way, make a lot more battle reports if we weren't in the narrative stuff, then it would be easier to be on top of all that kind of stuff and just do those extras. $2 from Dr. V says, Necron review was great.
Did you enjoy the rambling?
Yeah.
Is my next question.
My favorite was the thumbnail.
Oh yeah, the thumbnail was just We were just talking about something that that's what
It
was
was
chosen.
upset-looking Luca.
Thank you, Dr. B, for the $2 though.
Also, I'll do the Tau Codex review if you guys want me to just ramble about nothing I know about for like an hour and a half.
Isn't that all our reviews?
That's
No,
all,
he knows
that's
about
Lucas
some
every
stuff. He
day.
still just rambles.
Yeah.
Here's the tower review. It's not as bad as people are saying it is. It's pretty good.
They
Yeah,
got
you've been looking through it.
Wow,
They
you
got
just saved an hour and a
suits.
half of your
Steve,
life.
is your mic back on? Rob's not there to turn it on. Look for your name.
It's
and
just,
unmute
it's just Steve and the point.
it. Oh no, he'd still be heard over everybody else. They're not all on.
no.
Look at the
there's
mute button.
mute buttons. That's what it is.
Oh.
Look
So
at
look
your
for your
name.
name.
Fix it first. Can you hear me?
Well,
Can you hear me now?
we'll do a quick test before we come back. Everybody should be back soon. Cosmic Poet. I don't know who that is on the end, but that hair flip was straight out of a L'Oreal commercial.
Oh, that is.
10 out of 10.
That's
Oh.
me, I think, right?
Yeah, I think
No, I
that's
seen the beard thing. That's what I was mimicking the whole time. He did the I'm in disguise. He pulled out. He's like, ah.
Okay, because when I do it, like even if I
watch
pull
out,
my
you're
beard
gonna
out, I'm
get
like
hit
I'm
in
still
the
stuck. Like,
Yeah, he does that. I'm like, oh, I mimicked that for like 45 seconds afterwards.
Rob 586 Nixon. Also, Luca, the easily sidetracked, is brilliant.
Yes.
That's not role playing though.
You guys
You're
have no
just
idea
that.
how much of his backstory he hasn't yet told us.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, yeah.
There's
What was
pages.
your wife's
There's a
maiden
book.
name?
Varesso88.
I have it written
Varesso88
down.
is
I
asked-
sent it to Matt.
Varesso88 saying, where, how does one donate? Right now, the only way is through the YouTube Super Chat. We're not set up with the Twitch stuff yet, which we will eventually. So it'll be an option. Rather than being a Vault member, you could just be a Twitch subscriber to watch our stuff afterwards, which I think after we do then one or two more, we can do that. We just haven't done a lot of live streaming yet.
or
Be a Vault member.
M&Ms.
Yes. Send M&Ms
Or send
to Luca.
M&Ms.
To Luca. At
To-
the Wargaming.
If you go to the
Steve,
YouTube, if
not
you go to the
Luca.
YouTube chat, you can choose Super Chat if you want, or you can send M&Ms.
To Steve, not Luca.
Just-
He's got diabetes.
Attention, Steve. Don't
Don't send it to Steve. Don't send them to Steve.
He's got diabetes.
Diabetes.
Alex Barfield.
like the
I
way you
was only
dress,
mildly
Steve.
disappointed that Dead Drop was a child, which it wasn't, and not Scarface.
Oh, yeah.
Can you imagine?
Oh, you're reading it
Just the
Like,
roast
how is
of
that was
off.
the case? We all would have just watched.
He's like, ha ha.
No,
Here's the whole
I don't
grapple
know,
scene with
It's
Quark
the
again.
circle of life.
I
just-
don't think I could have made that work without it being so obvious that I was manipulating the story. That
Like, I'm like, yeah, how would that all tie into each
He's
other?
like, you just happened to be on the train. You just happened to be the guy doing the dead drop, even though he's nowhere near this. We established
He's not
where-
actually a prisoner.
We established that his cell is a certain place. So
Oh,
no,
man,
there's
that'd be
twins
great,
or
though.
triplets or something. There's like 8 of them.
Jersey Snizal. When is the Age of Sigmar narrative campaign going to start?
Oh, no idea.
Mid-April-ish. I've already started to write it.
What can you reveal?
Ooh.
It's
So
an
I'm
Age
the
of
one doing
Sigmar.
it. I'm going to be the GM.
They are
That,
fighting in the realms.
I believe
Oh, Realms.
it'll be Luca and Steve.
For sure.
Yes. Each playing in it. And I'll tell you a couple things. Nothing's 100% though. It's most likely going to be Luca playing Stormcast Eternals and Steve playing Sylvaneth.
I'm bringing the lightning.
And
I'm bringing the leads.
and right from the beginning, the main established enemy is probably going to be Nurgle related. But that's not saying that
Nurglich.
it's not just going to be
Isn't
as
Steve
straightforward
sick
as
of
that.
Nurgle though?
Oh, he might be a little sick of
A
Nurgle.
lot of Nurgle in the last few weeks.
Have you really?
Yeah.
He does not like that Chaos God.
Oh, we just got a donation. Patroller Pony, $5. First donation to the Steve, not Luca, M&M fund.
Love you, buddy.
So I take a 90% cut of that. You can
does.
use the other dollar. No, that would be 20. I'll take an 80% cut of that. You can use a dollar to.
By him.
That's
So then I do the
$1
bank
The
job,
M&M
so-
jar.
Yes.
So I get that money and I go for M&Ms.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Can I
Look
have
at
the
the
M&Ms?
bottom?
No.
Oh, another $5 from Dr. V. Here, buy a bag of M&Ms. Ideas for a quick, silly 500-point Necron list? Woot, AOS narrative campaign.
500 points?
500-point Necron list.
Oh, shoot. Oh, Destroyer. Spam. Destroyer alert.
Yeah, so that might be a little.
Is
yeah,
Destroyer
maybe.
Lord,
Destroyer spam
he's,
would
he's
probably-
an HQ, right?
Yeah, Destroyer.
Yeah.
That's literally like near 500 points.
That'd be a cool list.
No,
That's your HQ
here's the
and
thing.
your troop for your patrol,
I
right?
am fairly confident you can get 3 units of 3 Wraiths and a Lord for under 500.
Yeah. That could be really good
Oh,
too.
like it's because
If you're looking
No,
at
you
five-
can't.
no,
It'd
you
be a little
can't.
bit over.
Yeah.
A little bit over.
Well, could you use like a Cryptek as your HQ instead?
Oh yeah, they are the.
I mean, I'm saying, do you do like a Cryptek for cheap and then 3 units of Wraiths?
You're spending about 70 to 80, 90 points on a Cryptek.
The Cryptek is 95 points.
He's 70 points.
Work, make sure your mic gets turned back
You have
on.
to give him a quick. We had to give him a Staff of Light. It's like
Chris
10
is still
points.
off,
80
right?
points.
Yeah.
And then 15 for
The Chronometron.
Oh,
Those wouldn't
Chronometron.
be-
Yeah,
But you don't
so
want that if you're playing
Be
Wraiths.
fast.
You might.
Why? They have a 3 bonus anyways.
Oh, Chronometron. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for another minute or two.
You only want the cloak.
The cloak to keep up with them.
Yeah.
him the cloak.
Then there you go. There's your.
But the cloak is only 5 points.
Yeah. So you're gonna want to do.
Man, there's so many good combinations in that book.
But it's harder to do.
Tomb Blades are really, really cheap. Just buy Tomb Blades.
Yeah, they're really good too. A lot of the stuff in Necron book is awesome.
Yeah.
Destroyers and Wraiths and Tomb Blades.
Angus Wright says, this is great, 500-point quick list. That's actually not a bad little segment, right?
I
Now
mean,
for our 500-point quick list segment. Talamir says, dead drop should have been the tiny demon.
yeah, that would have been terrifying.
We got.
For
We would have
So
dropped.
I
meta.
just want to start shrieking.
It's like I don't know why I'm freaking out, but I got this need to freak out.
And 12, Danger Mouse says, FYI, props on episode 1 of Fate's Encore. Very Harlequinny. Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
So can you show us some of your dancing?
Hey, Chris, we're going to get
Drop
started.
Guy almost being Scarface.
Was that Daedra Mouse or Danger?
Danger.
Okay. Daedra Mouse would be pretty sweet,
Pretty cool,
actually.
actually. Can you close it all the way, Chris?
Is your mic still on there, Chris?
All right, you got another minute while Chris gets in this place for any more comments. Does Noah says, does the You Belittle Scarface guy have a name? Of course. We just don't know what it is yet.
All right, hang on.
Scarface guy.
Varesso88 is, I'm actually mailing 2 bags of M&Ms from Sweden now.
Yes.
We'll see how they
Swedish
show
one.
up.
The
What are
question is,
Swedish M&Ms like?
Who's it going to though? That's the question. Let's leave that as a surprise.
Send it to Aaron at Mini War Gaming.
Luke,
Oh, Grim says M&Ms or cookies. That's the question.
Oh,
Cookies.
Grim!
Oh,
Cookies.
Grim, M&M cookies. Come on, buddy.
cookies
Yeah,
with
where,
M&Ms in them.
where do you
Grim.
have to choose?
Grim, buddy.
That's going to be our segment. Like
M&M
our pregame show is just eating cookies.
M&M cookies.
How many M&Ms? did
Yeah,
I get
you know,
this week?
you know,
You
like
want to
some
come back
other,
next week and watch us eating M&Ms.
it's like some other show might be like, and now mail from our guests. Let's read their comments. Us is just like, and now the snacks from our guests.
We'll like have a little shrine of Grim.
Oh,
Yeah, we'll have like a little thing of snacks in the middle of the
Role-playing
RPG.
needs
Grim, buddy,
snacks.
and
Yeah.
M&M cookies.
Should I turn the donations into a snack fund?
Yes.
That's not a bad idea to be honest.
Oh,
No.
And
why?
so we get like
I'm
5.
going to not take part in any of it. I don't care.
Can you imagine getting like $500 and be like, all right, our next game I have to spend
$500
$100
on
on
snacks.
snacks. So we're gonna have like shrimp, and we're gonna have like I don't
You-
even know how I can spend
I've been playing
$500.
Mute. Wasn't here.
No, you make a stadium out of like cold cuts. Have you seen that before?
Go to meats.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta close this.
We've got some imported chocolates from Germany.
That would
Grim,
be
buddy.
awesome. Okay,
Come on, Grim.
Come on, buddy.
are we all unmuted?
Yeah,
Rob,
you're
can
all
double
good.
check. We're
Are
good?
you
We're
though?
good?
Are you sure, Rob?
Positive.
Yeah,
Are
we're
we
all good.
really good?
You can hear that. Okay, so you got the guy pinned. He seems a little more submissive, and you, and only you,
Okay.
have noticed, and all of a sudden a telepathic, psychic link.
See, I don't like this.
Okay.
Okay, so am I able to do something out of initiative order, or am I waiting for my turn?
What did I miss?
He said
Doesn't
Nothing.
matter.
Psychic
Nothing.
pulse.
Technically nothing. But yeah,
Technically
what I
nothing.
missed. Like,
He's
Josh
on the,
feels a psychic.
yeah,
Yeah,
you don't even know that.
He looks like he might be letting out a signal.
But none of you can react to that.
Well, yeah, only he's.
And
sensing it.
so, yeah, what was the order? Who just did? So yeah, because Steve opened up, like took his goggles off and then talked him down. So we're back. We're technically back to moving. We could switch over to narrative now. He seems submissive as he clenches his eyes closed. He's not pulling out weapons or anything. So is anybody here going to try to do any harm to him? That is the question.
Nope.
Give me a
I'm just
minute.
gonna tell Josh to put his glow away.
Other than
Josh, put your glow away. I mean,
Ted
hold the
Wilson
weasel.
slapping him around.
Oh,
I'm gonna say, I mean,
Holden.
No, I'm yelling. It's a psych or kill it.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, click, click, click.
Take the
Click,
shot.
click. Okay, I gotta wait till my initiative though.
I guess we're back into initiative. All right, so yeah, you're first, Chris.
Not.
That's fair.
Homie, don't play with this.
Yeah.
It's a psych or
click,
kill it. Click, click, click. It's a
What
psych
do
or
you
kill
need
it.
information?
It doesn't. No, it does not feel like a psychic. This feels different than doing a psychic power.
You said it felt like it was setting out like a beacon of.
Sorry. Let me explain a little better. If you're going to react that way, calling him a psychic, he does not feel necessarily like he is just casting a psychic power. If we're gonna,
Even if you did, what,
you don't know anything about this, but you do feel that as he closes his eyes, you can all of a sudden feel the surge of mental energy. But it doesn't necessarily feel like he's trying on the warp. So, but it does feel like a telepathic link of sorts.
Yeah, I still don't like this.
Okay, so what are you gonna say then?
I'm sticking with the
clicks.
it's calling for help.
Click.
Click, click, click.
Okay.
And you don't know that he's not yelling or anything because you're pretty far away.
That
Chris,
was the
you're up
signal, That
first.
was the signal. Take the shot.
So what are you gonna do?
So
You're currently aimed at plus 30 thanks to your accurate bonus
Oh
for your
man,
long last.
I want to
Yeah.
see this shot.
You can
happen.
fire into combat without any penalty thanks
Yeah.
to your one talent.
Called
And you can do a called shot without any or with any negative, or you can do a standard attack at plus 10.
And what's your thing for being Imperial Guard? Do you get a bonus for that or Desperado or something? Because then there's something along with your background that you get?
if somebody, Imperial Guard, if somebody else has already heard it, he gets to reroll damage rolls
Okay.
of ones and
Yeah.
twos.
Oh,
but no one's heard
interesting.
it.
But nobody's heard it.
'Kay.
So what are you doing? Called shot or standard shot?
I'm gonna do a called shot.
On what part of his body?
I'm gonna go right straight for his melon.
There's
Nice.
melon?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got a plus
80.
30 to this,
Yep.
to your ballistic skill. So 80?
Yep. 40.
5 degrees of success.
5 degrees of success, so that's the first degree plus 2 plus 2. So that means you're going to do an extra 2d10 damage on top of whatever damage you do.
Ouch.
So roll me the first one, because we have to know if that one rolls a 0.
Okay.
It's not, so 8, now 2d10 more. So 9, and 4 more, so that's up to 13, plus what does a long last add?
It is 10 plus 2e.
Oh, that's
Oh, long
plus
last.
3.
Sorry.
13.
Oh, d10 plus 3.
So plus 9.
So we're up to... No, you don't add plus 3
Oh.
each die.
Oh, excuse me.
So 16 damage to its head with pen 1. Yeah, it's dead.
Okay.
Oh, I just popped his. Wow. Popped his head.
So you're standing there, and all of a sudden you hear click, 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 and he freaks out, and then just a laser just goes straight through its head, just and it's going there.
What is wrong with you two?
That's freaking cool, man.
You make sure you take off one of your ammos.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta keep track of your 40 ammo.
I'm impressed.
you were
I'm
like-
just sitting there watching.
It's like,
I look up and
I
And it's
could
got-
not
I
be
nod.
angrier.
and it has a smoking hole that goes from one side of its forehead to the other side. And it's
I
just,
look over at Anton.
its eyes are wide open now, and it's clearly.
Flip
So,
over his
long
head,
range,
look at the
long
back.
range high five.
I look over the
no,
back
it
of
was-
his head, looking for one of them weird worm tattoos.
I'm just wiping off.
On the
Does he
back
have
of
it?
it.
Yeah. Does
Yes,
he
it
have
does.
it? I'm now even more pissed off.
No, it was calling for help. We gotta go.
We learned nothing.
You know, wait, he was
we
calling
learned
for help?
nothing.
Yeah, it was calling for help.
I'm gonna drop
Could
it.
we not have killed him in 3
You
minutes?
feel a return.
Yeah, something's coming. We gotta go.
Like almost, it kind of feels like he just radioed out,
Yeah.
and he just had a return signal.
Uh-oh.
No, none of you know this. You know that.
I'm gonna drop
Could we
whatever I
have
was holding
killed
on
him in a
to.
minute?
No. So yeah, into the box. Like, yeah, and you all can hear me just fine. It called for help somehow. I heard it, and they're coming. We gotta go.
We have to
Okay.
take. No, we just take positions.
Or
Or do
take
we want to
position.
run? I think we take positions.
Like, do I get a sense of like, is it just like a single return or multiple returns?
Unsure.
Okay, again, gonna drop whatever limb I'm holding on to, go back into the shed and grab that bag.
That's the big bag of spore.
Yes.
That you're assuming is spore.
I'm still
That's
Pretty
it.
heavy. It's
I-
it's a good 8 kilograms.
I don't care.
I do fancy sword stuff, and I'm ready.
Just a flourish.
Yeah, the music keys up. You have no idea.
Indiana Jones stuff before I get shot by a Megan.
They're dead. So what are we doing? So you go back in. So Terry runs back in, picks up a very heavy bag.
I'm very angrily and slowly walking back to my shed, drawing my stuff,
They draw your weapons.
knowing that I've learned nothing.
I'm gonna put my back up against the shed that I'm assuming where enemies are gonna be coming from. You know, they run past me and I kind of pop up. Ah. So I want to do. I'm
Okay.
assuming they're gonna come from that direction.
So sorry, what direction are you facing?
Oh no, they're coming from the ground.
Is there like a clear big cave?
You know what? Can I
that
try to
this-
get on top of my shed? I'm having a tremors moment here.
You're just like, oh my goodness. The ground starts to rumble.
Yeah.
How many
Priestly
large
Kevin Bacon.
How many large
Yeah.
like surface level caves are we talking about here?
Tons.
Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna put my back up against the shed.
Okay.
The
Now,
nearest shed.
There are
I'm not
tunnels
gonna climb
every
on top
direction,
of the
up
shed, it
high,
doesn't make
down
sense.
low.
I'm just hiding in my shed.
You're going back in the shed?
I
So
feel
you're
like
just gonna hide in the shed?
zombie.
I need
apocalypse
to
stuff.
remove myself from the group for a moment. You can actually
Alright,
hear me
okay.
muttering to myself.
Ivan, you're up high. You got a way to get us out of here? Where are we going?
Well, you got the way you came, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, like, just gonna go back the way we came.
Are you scanning around?
Yeah.
Give me an awareness test.
Uh-oh.
It'll take you 20 minutes to get back down to us.
No, it took time to find that spot.
I think I failed.
Your perception.
Yeah, my awareness. Let's go, bro.
It's okay, buddy.
Time to go.
Oh my
Someone
gosh,
grab
your
that
awareness
body
is
for me?
4.
You want the body?
Yeah.
Who's the strongest of us?
-20.
It's a pretty heavy body. A couple you can do together.
I don't know, man.
Wait, do we know it's dead?
I'm carrying the bag.
Is it doing anything?
You don't
It
feel
has a
anything
hole
else
in its
from
head.
it. It is-
Are you sensing anything from now?
I don't feel bad.
Okay, you don't.
Which
you
one
don't
do
say
you have the
anything.
power to talk to
It was
the
a
dead?
mutant.
Yeah.
I was gonna roast him anyway.
You spit all over your page.
I'm that angry.
He's off in this shed just.
Interrogate people and roast them.
Yeah, you talk to them before you kill them, right?
Okay, we're getting out of here.
So
Yeah,
what do we do
someone
with the
wants to
body?
grab this body.
Yeah, she wants the body. I'm trying to grab the body. I'll pick up the body.
It's too heavy for you to do by yourself.
I got strength 35. I'm pretty sure.
I'm strength.
jacked.
I got strength 40.
35 is not jacked.
Are we leaving? Is that
Yes.
then
They're
are we?
coming
You're
for
still
us.
spinning
We
your
gotta
sword.
find somewhere else to go.
All right,
We're not
I'll
gonna
help-
go all the way back, but
I'm
we can't
gonna-
stay
I'll
You're
here.
going to be
grab the
severely
body.
slowed down if just one of you is carrying the body.
I'll help carry the body.
Okay. are you
Although,
pretty
sorry,
strong?
what's your strength plus your...
What do
Okay,
you want?
because carry capacity...
Plus-
Hold on,
Toughness
hold on,
bonus.
hold on.
Oh, 6.
I know, but I got to look up the table. There's a whole table for it.
Lucas
It's the
is
worst
pretty-
table ever.
I know.
You're pretty
It's
strong.
the most obscure place ever.
Yeah, but except they have an index, so you can find it pretty easily. Give me your strength and toughness bonus added together. 6?
Lucas 7.
So you can lift 72 kilograms.
How
So
heavy is this?
it is
child?
not 72 kilograms. It's nears that, but it's probably more like 60.
Okay.
So it's not a huge
Got a
body. It's
140
not,
pound guy on me.
essentially.
I can throw it on my shoulder.
Yep, you can do that. You're not
Abs-
carrying a lot of equipment or anything,
No.
sorry. Okay, but it is
How
going to
heavy
be cumbersome. You can move while holding a heavy load.
If it goes up to 7 total, is that better? Because
Yeah.
he's a little stronger than me.
Yeah, totally.
You hold him, and I'll just protect you.
Okay, so you have to put your weapons
So
away.
am I just
Yeah,
slinging him over my shoulder? Or am I
You can
doing like the
you
dump?
can put him over your shoulder and have your sword out, but you're gonna have to put your shield away.
Oh yeah, okay. Boom, done. Sort out.
All right, so you're
Maybe that really annoying doctor can revive him so I can talk to him.
I don't think so.
it's like dripping blood of his
Let
head.
me
Yeah.
And
It's like brain
and
juice.
brain matter. Like it didn't splatter or anything. It's a laser.
That's
It's
a
nice-
clean-
that's a clean shot.
Like
It's a shot, so it's
cauterizes
just-
the wound and everything.
Yeah, and so it's it's not moving. It's not even twitching. There's no movement from this thing. It was a clean.
You guys are terrible.
It's great. It's a
awesome.
great
Yeah,
shot.
it's dead.
Denver's pissed. Steve's angry.
So what are we doing?
I'm still
okay.
muttering to myself.
Anton's
Okay,
got
so-
the body. You're
sorry.
up high.
Yeah,
You're-
so we bugging out, guys, or like, is that the plan here? Or
Yeah, back the way we came. Let's go.
Okay.
See, now that
so-
you know which way you came, it's only going to take you about 5-10 minutes to get back down.
Okay, so I'm disassembling my nest here, and
What?
I'm heading back to them.
I'm gonna take my Vox, turn it back on, and like find something to tape down the button and try and hide it in the shed somewhere.
Okay. With what purpose? So you can like talk through it.
Because we
and
have too many boxes, Matthew. We have
Or-
too many boxes.
To distract him from the voice.
if you
know
turn
what?
it on, then nobody else can talk through there.
No, but we can
That's,
hear.
that's
Set
what
the
we
bomb.
should do when we're trying to escape from them. Give them the frequency we're on and leave our radio behind.
I
We
thought
can
you wanted-
change
You what?
frequency.
You sit.
So
you sit in the
Terry,
shed.
Terry, you notice Terry
Buddy.
starting to try to tape one of his boxes.
What'd you think?
I like the idea.
Yeah, because then if I tape the
There's a
button
mechanical
down,
shed. There's duct tape in
You
there.
borrowed
man.
it from me when I taped the shiv to my stab
Oh, that's
blade.
right.
if I tape the button down, we can hear what people are saying, and if I leave it in the shed, we can hear what people are saying when they go into the shed. Oh, suddenly it makes sense!
Who's going in the
No,
shed? They've
no,
already
I don't
dropped
care
off
if it's a mutant. Let's go.
No, because the guy who's supposed to be going into the shed, we already dealt with it.
No, there was a
Are
guy
you
dropping
talking
off
about
a
the box? Are you
bag.
talking about this?
Again,
No.
'Cause you're not
setting
anywhere
up
near
the
them.
ambush was easier than
I'm
getting away.
I'm backing up my gear, and I'm
You're like, okay.
yeah, disassembling my gun. It's one of those break apart guns, because those are the coolest guns.
Yeah, right. You feel like
So
you
it's
feel
just-
very
it's a
manly breaking up
suitcase
your
gun?
Put it back in the briefcase.
And then you just nonchalantly like, I'm a businessman man on a business trip.
Deep in the business minds?
Yeah. How's the 9 to 5 at the business factory?
Okay, so obviously. Bunch of idiots.
It's just Luca.
Oh my god, we're
Okay,
terrible.
I want everybody to do an awareness test.
Oh.
Please, why can't I succeed?
I am so inwardly muttering. I see
Yeah,
nothing.
you're just like you can't see a foot in front of your face.
What's his name's
I
getting
rolled
such a
98.
report?
Did anybody pass?
Mm-mm.
Let alone
Barely
how many degrees?
failed.
So nobody
No,
even passed.
because I'm minus 20.
Okay, so you're packing up the gear and you're starting to make your way back.
Back to them so that we can.
Yeah, but you're still good a couple
Oh, yeah,
minutes away.
okay.
You're still
Yeah.
up in the gantries, coming over. So you're over here now. And Luca's got the body. Help. And Keevan's over here. Cassandra's right here. Terry, you're still in
I'm in
the
the
shed, taping up here.
No, you can't do that. You have my body with you.
No, he's holding it.
He's on it.
I'm,
Steve is near.
I'm just ready.
Denver's near Anton and Holden. Where are you in all of this?
I'm
No,
heading
I'm
back
right
towards
next
the
to
tunnel.
Luca.
I
So
don't
you're,
get
so
any
you're
of
all
this.
ahead of them? You're just abandoning them?
It's time to go to the tunnel. I'm at the front of the group shouting,
Okay.
it's time to go to the tunnel.
Okay, so you're a few meters away from the one, facing them.
Yeah, let's go.
And as you're facing them, you feel something approach from behind. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh,
Blob poo. Ooh, I gotta love it again.
12.
10.
You passed me my white die. I angrily threw it across the
Where
table.
is the angry through across the board? I put the book.
I dropped the body.
No, you don't. Not yet.
I
I'm
will.
standing right next to you.
You
Fine.
can use it like a shield.
Yeah, I want an actual shield though.
Holy Toledos. Okay, did anybody roll higher than 14?
No?
I'm sure it's not important.
What the, oh, I thought you meant the fact that I rolled 14.
No.
No, you don't answer the phone unless you know it's important. All right, so unknown. I'm just gonna write a.
She's watching right now.
Can I share with everybody what you label it as?
My wife.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
it was BFF.
No,
Aw.
it's Biff. No, it's
It's
Biff.
Biff.
Oh, what?
Yeah, her name's Biff.
Wait, that's what?
Yeah.
Okay, moving on.
Anyway.
Who's got after 14? Who's the highest
11.
after 14?
I've got 12.
Who
12?
got 14? Who got 14?
The gene stealer is about to kill me.
Orc. The gene stealer. What makes you think it's a gene stealer?
We will be better off for it.
Okay, 12 and then 11 on Luca.
10.
Yeah.
10.
Okay, you both got
Quick's
10,
faster,
so
yeah.
Quick's faster.
Oh, good roll, buddy.
9.
Yeah.
5. I'm busy shouting, it's time to go.
It's time to go! How suitable is that? This is going to be so much fun.
You're just gonna get.
How much health do you have?
Yeah, you're
Doesn't matter, GM.
It doesn't
The
actually.
gene
It's
stealer's
fun.
gonna walk up behind you and say, "Let me introduce you to the
Everybody's
hands."
everybody's
Bam,
con-
bam.
everybody's
Give him the
convinced
claw.
it's a gene stealer at this point, eh?
Do more.
No, it's an orc.
Wait, this guy's
Clearly an orc.
Yeah.
Every I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about. Every clue.
You
is
never
so
seen an
far.
orc mutant? That's what they look like.
Okay. So let me just do a quick roll right here.
You gonna die.
Probably.
Okay.
Yep, you done. You done.
I won't miss you.
We get torn apart. The stalker.
All right, the stalkers.
That's the best part of all this. Okay.
Alright, there's a threat down here.
Oh yeah. It's dark and scary.
So we got 13 damage with pen 5 to your left arm.
Ouch.
Okay.
So you're turning.
I think Matt means arm left.
Arm left, sorry. Arm left. My mistake. So as you're turning to shout to the guys, we gotta go, all of a sudden just you just feel this thing puncture right through. You're not even sure what it is yet.
Ow.
Please, I really
Are you
want
the
to know.
critical?
Nope.
How much damage was it?
Dang.
13.
With how much pen?
5.
So you.
tough is it?
Oh, yeah,
See,
no, I got
right
times
now,
too.
I
You're down
hope
to
our
3.
sniper's up on a good position.
Doesn't have his gun out though.
How long till you reassemble that?
It's not. It doesn't have to be reassembled. So did it take any critical?
Oh no. I still got health left.
How many wounds do you have?
13.
And how much damage? Oh. All right. Okay. Good for
Yeah,
you.
jerk.
Good for you.
He's trying to make you dead.
I know.
No. I just rolled dice. Okay. So yeah. So you just all of a sudden feel this claw just.
See, it's got a claw.
It has a claw, and
Orc
it just
claw.
tears
It could be
through.
a cave bear.
It's an orc claw.
And nobody else. Everybody else has their photovisor on. There is a huge thing behind him. Like it definitely towers over him, and you see him scream in a very manly way. As it just tears through one of his arms. So as much as there's no critical damage, you just see all the slices right there, right in his arm. And
It's a clean cut.
I'm told they were behind us.
all right, Chris.
Okay.
So Kevin hears a scream off
Yeah.
in the distance.
Draw my gun. Draw my rifle.
So half action, draw your weapon. You're up
Yeah.
on a gantry now.
Yeah.
So
And,
you turn.
I turn and I'm just gonna have to take a shot at the monster.
You don't know it's there. Give me an awareness test.
Oh no.
You heard a scream.
Ooh! Oh wait. You need a 4 to pass.
Oh.
He doesn't have awareness.
Oh.
Okay, no, that's
I'm
you
sorry, I
turn-
got excited.
so you
for
turn-
this.
Does
to
the
scan.
scream not give him a bonus?
Well,
Like some
which direction to look.
echolocation?
Echolocation. So you turn and you start to scan, but you don't notice it quite yet. Okay, Luca, what does Anton do?
Okay, so I'm gonna turn
So
around.
you're about 4 meters away from Josh. So you're like looking at him, and all of a sudden you just see right on his one arm. He just
I
and
turn
he's-
around.
and-
What do I see?
You turn around and you
Yeah.
see a hulking thing behind him that he's mostly blocking, but it's definitely bigger than him. And so you don't really make out any more details than that because it's pretty dark.
So if
But
I was
does
to
he
drop the
does he
body,
still have his globo?
Did you have your globe out?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever put it away.
Okay. Well then I don't even know how to
Falls on the ground.
Yeah, was it
Hand
your left
holding
arm?
onto it.
I imagine I hold it with my right. There's no roll for that.
You're okay. It's in your right arm. Okay, yeah.
You're
So it
right.
lights it up. So basically, you see this man size. It's like more than man size. Probably 7.5 feet tall.
Scarface.
And currently, it's held up. And all you notice right now is it does not look like a man. That through just what you can see behind him, it looks like a very mutated face, elongated. It's got
forearms.
You can't see all the details, but you do see multi limbs for sure. And right now it's got these two arms buried up with these huge, long claws. That and one of them is dripping with the blood and gore from his left arm. That is hurting pretty bad.
I need to help my friend. So if I was to drop my body and pull the shoe, would that be a full action?
Dropping the body, because it's so big, I'm going to make it a half action. And so pulling out something else would be half. Normally dropping something is free action.
All right.
But considering that in this case dropping it would be like a bit more than
Does he care about not hurting the
It's not
the
that.
dead
It's
body?
more like if you had something in your hand, free action. Right?
Yeah.
But in this case it's more like
Yeah, it makes sense.
pulling it off. It's not so much that he cares about it.
Charge it while holding its friend.
Am I allowed to charge when I got a
You're
body on
encumbered, so no.
No, okay. So boom, body down, smite.
Smite. All right. What page
He's a
is Smite
psyker!
on? Yay! What page is Smite on?
Smite is on page 202.
Thank you. Let me just keep a finger in the critical section here.
That's for you, friend.
Let's not,
What side
let's
rating you
not
do
kill
that?
the messenger.
Okay, so again, what are the bonuses for doing more psi rating for smite?
Well, it does more damage in this case. It does D10 plus the psi rating.
I'll just do
in
2 then.
damage.
I'm not going to push it.
But it is a psychic barrage, so the more you pass it, the more hits
For
you get
every
on it.
2 degrees of success is an extra hit.
Yeah,
Right,
it's kind of like
like
a
semi-auto?
It's like a semi-auto hit.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'll do
But
like
only up to a maximum number of psi rating that you put into it, though.
I'll do 2. That's fine.
So if you do 2, your maximum number of hits you can
Yeah.
do is 2. So just be a challenging plus your willpower test.
Willpower. Oh, I passed with 3 degrees.
Are
Actually,
those doubles?
oh, those are doubles. There is a perils though.
No, it's a
Psychic
phenomenon.
phenomena.
Psychic phenomena.
That's not a perils yet.
Is it that I reduce the phenomena or the perils?
Phenomena.
The phenomena.
Phenomena.
Dragon.
Phenomena. Phenomena. How close do you have to be in order for you to help him? You're 5 meters away right now.
I think it was 5 or 10 meters we had to be.
Yeah, it's called the constant threat.
Yeah, but how close?
I think
What page is that?
Well, if you just said we were 5 meters, then it was minimum 5 meters.
How do you remember? I don't know if I believe that it was 5 meters though.
Well, I made it up, so.
It's definitely 5 meters. It's definitely, obviously 5
It's
meters.
obviously, everything's in 5 meters in this game.
I don't like this.
10 meters. See, you're wrong.
I said 5, it was between 5 or 10, but at least 5.
Yeah,
Aaron's
it's 10.
fine.
I was right.
Hey, Steve, pay attention.
I actually got it with 4 degrees of success.
Okay, so you
but I
both.
think
So what's
Did
the
you get
minus?
the
Okay,
force?
so roll me the dice and give me whatever minus. So
It's minus 8.
yeah, it's minus
It's a D100 roll minus 8.
Oh,
Oh, 90.
90. So we got a peril.
Smite.
Didn't do it this time. Didn't do it.
Smite.
All right, give me the perils roll.
23.
Okay, at least it's low. Okay, so warp power courses through your body, scorching your soul.
Oh, ow.
You can't use any psychic powers for the next hour. And you
Okay.
gain 2d5 corruption. Give me 10. Give me 10.
Oh, that's
not
close.
quite.
No, not quite. Not 10.
8.
Yep.
8 corruption.
Give me 10, he says.
I want to see what
I don't
mutation you
think
spring
probably
at.
very tolerant of mutations.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because I want to see what happens after that.
Got that flavor ready?
I'll burn
So
that
I just
mutation
can't,
off
no
of
more
you.
psychic powers for an hour and that's it? The corruption?
Now the question is, does that one still go off?
Oh, don't worry, it won't survive an hour.
I should still go off.
They usually still go off.
Yeah, 40k.
Yeah.
Yeah, 30k still go off.
Yeah, it doesn't say that it doesn't go off, so I'm gonna because I know there are some in here that specifically say that it fails. So the smite still goes off. How many degrees of success?
I got 4, but I think only the 3 matter.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
1, then the 2.
Yeah.
So you get 2 hits on him. What's the location that you hit? Do you remember what you rolled? You rolled a 22.
22, so
So you got his
22.
arm left.
Yeah.
Like take that thing. So what's the damage of the first one?
Damage of the first one is going to be 4.
What's the pen? No, you get plus 2
4
to that.
plus 2, yeah.
Oh yeah, so 6.
6. What's the pen?
What is the pen on Smite?
I think it's pen
Probably
4.
none.
I think it might be 4
I
actually.
think it's pen 4.
What page was it again?
202.
You should have this written down on your character sheet.
I never planned on
Pen
it.
4.
Nice.
So it's really good at getting through armor because, you know, it's psychic and all.
Yeah.
So pen 4, and what's the second damage?
10. Not a natural 10. 8 plus 2.
Okay, I'm going to
Yeah.
say that's a big difference. So 10 with a penetration of 5.
4.
4, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
So
fine.
where's my pencil?
That's actually a pretty good hit. Hopefully.
That was the first one was not great, and the second one was much better. So as you concentrate, all of a sudden your soul is seared, but the smite still goes through, and you can see him. You can see it like the impact on his arm doesn't seem to have much effect.
Wonderful.
Okay, but it does. You just see it. You know, it seems to draw a little bit of concussion or blood or whatever the heck.
No more psychic powers for me, folks.
for the next hour, which is essentially this encounter and the rest of the game.
I mean, 45 minutes after you die, you can cast your powers again.
Yeah.
Quirk, what is Terry Tento's going to do?
Uh,
You are currently in the mechanical shed, hearing this kerfuffle behind you.
how far
of
away?
screaming.
How far away is the
More
kerfuffle?
screaming.
You still taped on that button.
How far away is the kerfuffle? Is roughly 20, 25 meters.
All right, I'm gonna move to the door and draw my gun.
So half action and free action to draw your gun because you have quick draw.
Yep.
You're with friends
And
with the little guy.
shoot in the direction where I
Yeah, this is
want to look to see if I see anything.
shooting a noise.
Shoot at noise.
Give me an awareness test. After this round, you'll know where
I
it
failed.
is. The first one is just if you can quickly pick it out, as you know it's dark and it's
I failed.
confusing. You failed. Okay, so you pull your gun and you're just looking out and trying to figure out what's going on, and you do hone in. It just takes your whole turn to
Guns.
figure it out.
Multiple. Sorry, I pull up both. of them.
Steve,
Ah.
you're near all this. You're right beside Luca, who's now going ah, and then the thing just seemed to jitter a little bit in his left arm.
I'm redrawn both my weapons.
Okay,
That's
that's
all I
half
can do.
action, half action. What are your two weapons again?
Chainsword and hand flamer.
So chainsword, brum, 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 and the hand flamer. Got him. Cassandra, you're kind of a few meters behind Denver and Anton. Oh, and they're between you and poor Holden, who's screaming.
Save the Tiger!
What are you gonna do?
Well, I should probably do an awareness set to see if I can actually see.
Oh no, you're fine. You're close enough. These
I
guys,
am?
I assume they all could see.
Okay.
It's the ones that are far away that weren't currently in the situation.
Okay.
Like they basically were looking straight at it, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, jeez. Okay.
Try to shoot at it, I guess.
Is your weapon already
distract
drawn?
it. Oh, yeah.
He's in combat with him. with
Oh,
Holden.
yeah.
It's no longer an it.
Why'd you get in combat?
He had no choice.
Dude, listen when I told you it was time to go.
The gene stealer with like 100.
Hey, time to go. No, let's tape the radio.
You gotta look at him for that
Hold
one.
on. We're in the middle of combat here. We don't have time to discuss all
like
this.
a
What weapon do you
mid-combat
have, John, by
argument.
the way? What do you
Seriously,
have?
how
last
could this
pistol.
radio thing
last
fail
pistol.
us?
I liked it.
I'm gonna find cover and just aim.
So you're gonna duck behind and aim into the combat?
Okay, good. Now it's the weird monster's turn, and I know he's gonna run right for that radio.
No, that's Josh's turn.
The radio's gonna distract him.
Just like runs past me. Wait, what?
Josh, what is Holden gonna do?
Genius.
So let's go for hallucination on the thing.
Okay, so you turn around and try to hallucination.
You're a bird.
Leave me. I'm your friend.
What's the?
It's a challenging +0
page,
opposed
what
willpower.
page?
I don't know.
Oh, it's supposed to freaking write it
It's
down.
what do you want to know about it?
I wanted to actually check everything and make sure you're doing it right.
Yeah, you cheater.
Yeah, you're
Just quoting everybody else's stats that I already know.
That's, what is under telepathy?
Yeah.
Hallucination. So what side rating are you gonna push it to?
I'm just staying base level here so I get the bonus.
Nice and 1.
Yep.
So you got. You have side rating 3 right now, right?
3, yeah.
Okay. So opposed. So willpower. Oh, so opposed willpower. That's what I wanted to check.
That's what I told you.
Fine.
Great.
Yeah. Okay. What do you get?
Oh, I got pretty bad.
Did you get doubles?
Nope.
Fail.
So you failed?
I'm going to. I failed, but I'm going to fade it.
Fade it. Are you allowed to reroll a reroll?
No.
Okay.
Did I get lazy that ever?
I'm curious.
Oh, I passed that one by a bunch.
Nice.
How many? And did you roll
Um,
doubles?
I didn't roll doubles,
Wonderful.
and I was looking for this high focus and the bonuses and everything else. That's +30, so like 7 degrees of success.
And you did it all. You did only 1 level.
Yep.
So then it's only going to last for 1 round. So page 146 for the psychedelic stuff. Do me a favor, just roll a d10.
3, that's the one I don't want.
They're coming through the walls. The character
never
sees
mind.
gruesome aliens bursting through the wall, ceiling, floor, bushes, and opens fire.
Our
The
allies.
character must spend each turn firing at a random piece of terrain within his line of sight. Any creatures caught in the line of fire subject to attacks normal each round with choosing a new plan.
This thing doesn't choose.
So good, go punch that shack. That's where your enemy is.
The orc is seeing other orcs.
Okay, so the question I have is this thing going to kill you before it moves over to the nearest shack? So it's
Who's gonna kill me?
yeah,
It saw me coming out of the shack. There's the enemy. It's hallucinating.
okay.
He's got fate to burn.
And oh shoot, I forgot something.
Uh-oh.
Dang it.
He had 2 more attacks.
Oh, he has fear.
Ooh,
There we-
interesting.
So, okay, we're gonna now that so you did that. So we're gonna start the new round.
Okay.
So I'm gonna allow that all to have happened, even though we technically should have all taken willpower tests. So I want everybody to take a fear test to consider.
I have resistant fear, just plus 10, right?
What's that?
I have resistant fear.
That gives you a plus 10 against it. Yeah. So if this fear 1, so there's no modifier.
I'm
gonna
afraid to
use
use
it.
them like half a
I'm
mile
okay.
away.
Nope.
So
I'm gonna use
yes.
a fate to get plus 20 to this. And I
What,
don't
no, it's a
need to.
minus, right?
No, there's no negative to this.
Oh, okay, then I pass.
That's willpower, right?
It's willpower.
It's willpower.
Oh, you got
passed it.
14. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got it. I passed with 1 degree.
Anybody fail?
I passed.
All right. See, I should have rolled that before. So you wouldn't ability or stupid hallucinate. That's okay. So fear. So you both failed. If failed, yeah, we got to roll on the shock table. So
You're scared?
285.
I'm very
Oop,
scared.
I'm in the wrong book.
Scared?
My resistance fear didn't help.
Oh, you actually added that in?
Yeah.
Okay, so the shock table, I need the ones that have failed to roll D100 and add plus 10 for every degree of failure after the first. So did you only get 1 degree of failure?
3.
So you need to add plus 20.
And I got 2.
So plus 10 to yours. D100 plus what I just told you.
81 after adding it all out.
81. Panic grips the character. You must flee the source of your fear.
Oh,
if
no.
able, as fast as you can. And if prevented from doing so, you can only take half actions at minus 20. And then you can try to snap out of it. So
Okay.
at this point, you've got to run away from this.
Yep.
thing.
22.
22. That's not as bad. Fear grips the character, and she begins to shake and tremble. You suffer a minus 10 on all tests for the rest of the encounter,
That ain't terrible. for
unless you
scenarios.
snap out of it.
Right? I'm just doing Medicaid.
So
Oh,
when
my
you,
Follow me.
Wait, try to heal the monster.
so basically every turn you do a willpower test, and if you pass it, then you snap out of that.
Yeah.
But other than that, but that's at minus 10, of course, because you're getting minus 10 to everything, and you have to run away from it. For
Now, do I get my
and once
resistance
you're
for
away
that?
from it, then no, it's just a willpower test. And so it's minus 10. It's no longer. It's not a fear test anymore. And then you can try to snap out of the same thing. Willpower test. Okay.
Yep.
So you're lucky that didn't happen before we did that, because
I
we would
am.
have been running away before he hallucinated the thing. Okay. So then at this point, the thing disengages from combat, which of course you cannot get any free strikes against because you were terrified of it, and it runs into the shed. And you can just hear it raking.
Wait, which shed?
The one with the radio.
The one that Cassandra's hiding behind, not in. Behind.
Thankfully.
Like, here's a shed. You're hiding in it, and it's went. Ah! And it's ran in there, and you can just all of a sudden hear the furniture's
There
getting.
must be a radio.
Is it
in
attacking
there.
the radio?
No, not the mechanical shed.
Oh.
You're over somewhere else. Okay,
That would have been amazing.
so that's what it does for that one round.
Yeah.
Okay, Chris, you're up. You can't see it anymore.
Yep, awesome. Pre-aim at the
Yeah,
darkness.
I'm
Ready your
at
action.
the door where it is, and I'm just.
You
Well,
could.
you could ready actions, right? I forgot about that.
I think you
Can you? What's it called? Overwatch.
Yeah, can I go Overwatch? Oh, Overwatch.
Yeah.
Is it a full action or
It's a full action.
Ah,
Yeah, that's it.
Click, click, click.
Yeah,
You can't hear it anymore because the radio is constantly on now.
yeah, I'm Overwatch.
Yeah, we have no
Good
yeah,
job,
because he
Toby.
takes it down.
So you go to Overwatch, point into the area that it just ran into.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
remind
yeah.
me if it comes out, because if I forget, then that's on you. Luca, Anton, what are you gonna do? So you just saw it run into
Draw your
the
shield.
room that you guys had been hiding in.
I draw my shield and I stand beside my friend Anton. I mean, hold.
So you move over.
Yep. Shield out.
You
Hunker
can,
down
see he's
near.
you
holding-
can see he's freaking out. Quirk, Terry Ten Toes, you're at the edge of the mechanical shed. You saw the thing run inside the other building,
How far away is the other building?
12 meters away, and then it will be inside of that.
Can you throw that far?
I'm wondering if I can.
Throw what far?
I have. I
Is it strength times
What do you have a grenade?
I have the mining explosive.
Yeah, you could throw that. But how far do you throw a grenade?
The other thing I'm thinking is, can I move and throw?
Yeah, I assume so. It's an attack. Right?
Well, grenade is just a centered attack.
Yeah.
I'm behind this building.
It's
You'll be
okay.
When you throw, duck.
Throwing grenades.
Or
It's just a ballistic skill test.
Oh, fire in the hole. That's it.
All right. In that
But his
case,
distance matters. It's
always
your
wanted
strength
to do
times
in that case, in
Okay,
that
here it
case-
is. His strength bonus times 3 is
Oh,
your range.
You can't make it.
Oh yes, I can. 'Cause
So you can do a
I
half
can,
move and then throw it.
or I can do.
Oh,
a-
you can move and
javelin.
yeah.
I can move and do it. So I'm gonna.
No, you can't move and shoot with a grenade.
Why not?
You can do a half action move and then a half action throw.
But I have.
You have move and shoot, which lets you do a regular shot with a gun.
So what's wrong with half action move and half action?
Yeah. Okay. I'll do a half action move and then throw
How
it.
far do you move?
He moves
5.
5, and then he
You're
has a
one
9.
meter.
What's your strength bonus?
3.
So you can throw 9 meters away. So yeah, you can
Oh, yeah,
throw
got
it
it.
into the building. The problem is you can't see him. So you're just going to kind of hook it. You're going to turn it on, hook it into the building?
Yep.
lob it in there, Kobe.
All right, well, I'm going to give you a minus 10 to that because you're not quite sure where it is, but you saw it run in. So give me a
Okay.
ballistic skill minus 10.
Wait, before you throw, set the timer.
No, you just
Oh, okay.
to
7 minutes.
2 seconds. Go.
Oh.
How much did you fail by?
This is one of them
Enough
fate.
to use a
this
fate.
This is one of them fate moments because I almost had an 11
Because we
there.
do scatter, which is kind of fun.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Burning the last fate.
Oh man. Oh.
Did you roll a 0-0?
I rolled 100.
We all seen the 0.
Wait, it's an 8. No. Steve,
So whenever a jam results from throwing a grenade, something unfortunate has happened. Roll a d10.
You didn't set the timer long enough.
2.
Okay, it's a dud.
Oh.
On a 10, it blows up in your hand.
Oh.
So you hurl it, and it bounces off. It lands at Steve's feet, at Denver's feet, and it goes.
Still peed though.
This is supposed to be the competent group?
Okay.
We are working together way better than last time.
Well, I mean, yeah, we kind of just picked up.
Steve,
Overwatch, I guess.
what is Denver? No, you can see into the. You can actually see the thing
I can see it.
from where you are. You can see into the building because it just it's
Roast
basically
them.
like ran right there in front of you, and you can see inside of it.
Roast him with a hand flamer.
Okay, what's the range of a hand flamer?
I think it was like 30. I'm gonna check.
10 meters.
That's 10.
You can always move up.
Danger close, get him.
You could, if you do, you have to do a half action move before you can
Okay,
do that.
I shall do that.
So how close do you want to get to this thing?
10 meters.
10 meters.
How good are you at gauging meters? Okay, you're 8 meters away.
Yeah, you're 8 meters away now, buddy.
It's like it's not like you're gonna be like I need to be 10 meters.
No. I know. As I hold on the trigger, I back up 2 meters.
So you're less accurate. You're saying.
Just think of something cool to yell.
It auto hits
I
anyway.
chose to
auto
stop
hit.
here. The
Well, it
gym,
can
like,
dodge
no,
it.
you're stopping up here.
You're trained in flame, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna dodge it. Whoosh, says the flamer,
I dodge fire.
and it does not dodge it.
Ooh.
So it hits the body. How much damage?
I rolled a 1. So 5 pen. It's 5 pen.
Fade it. You got the fate. Fade it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
No,
point.
you can't fate that.
You can't?
It's reroll. Fate is reroll tests, not
I
any
understand.
dice rolls.
Still 5 pen 2. For the body.
Yeah, you can't do anything to change
Since
the
I'm on fire,
damage.
though.
So it's flammable. So how does the fire part work?
I used to do a test, right? To
Burns.
look it up.
Too many things to look up.
Yeah, there's a lot of tests for fire. Willpower, then you roll around, you do the whole stop, drop, and roll thing.
I
You
use
know.
a-
I'm still behind
I
this
don't think
shed.
it's gonna care.
What's
as
that
much,
one
but-
show called? Rescue Rangers. Oh,
If it's running around on
Rescue
fire,
Rangers.
does that make it easier
That
to
was a
see?
show with the chipmunks.
You won't have any
You see
problems
it
seeing
on
it
that
at this point.
no. I'm thinking of like the show with all the really buff like firemen and police guys, and like they used to go around in helicopters.
Okay, so now I have to make
Oh,
I have to
yeah.
make
Oh,
a
that
regular
Rescue
agility test or be
Heroes.
set on fire.
Heroes. That's Captain Planet, but
Yeah, that was.
Okay, I make the agility test so I'm not set on fire.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh,
and
goodness.
it doesn't seem to do any damage to it, but it does light the building on fire.
Nice.
So doosh, right in there, all of a sudden, just like the flames start to lick up.
The building I'm behind still.
Yeah, well, it's not horrible yet, but you might
Yet.
you might lose the cover soon. Okay, so Cassandra, so you can see through the window this thing attacking the furniture, and all of a sudden this flame just kind of going in there
So I got to do a willpower test first.
to snap out of it. Yes, just regular willpower minus 10 because you're
Nope.
99. Okay, so you did not snap out of it, so you get minus 10 to everything.
What's that?
This is not that was not an action though.
Yeah,
So
I
you're
know.
at minus 10 for everything because you're currently a
I
little.
want to find different cover.
Not the building that's on fire.
No.
So you're gonna retreat back to the mechanical shed because that's the next one over.
See if you can find him.
Actually, yeah. Where are you?
I'm currently
is-
I'm standing on the open shrieking.
He is closer to the thing. Like if you're standing at the shed and it's inside of the shed, he's over there. The mechanical shed is behind you.
I'm gonna run to the mechanical shed and try to get his attention.
So you're just gonna run?
Yeah.
Start shedding for him? What do you say?
Move, dummy.
Well, he's not in base contact with it anymore. It ran away from him.
Yeah, but I'm still trying to get him to move.
Why not just over here? Why you gotta be a jerk about it?
All right, your turn. So you gotta try to run
I
away
don't have
from
any
it.
options, so.
So how far do you run?
I run 18.
All right, so you run 18 directly away. You find a building and hunker down behind it and cry.
Yep. Do I get to make a test now?
Nope. Once you get away from it, you can snap out of it, which is at the beginning of each of your turns. You do a willpower
Well, didn't
test.
it already leave?
No, you're not far enough away from it. It's just like right there.
Oh, okay.
So you're away from it because you're hiding and you're out of line of sight of it.
Click, click, click.
All you can hear is like the shouting of everything through your box. It's kind of distracting.
Great idea.
Okay, now that the thing has realized that the building is no danger, the nearest target for it is
Me?
no, actually, it is Keevan. Keevan's right in front of you.
Who's Keevan?
Not Keevan, sorry,
Keevan.
Anton.
Keevan
So it turns around,
Keevan's out there.
and all of a sudden it's beside you. It teleports.
There's two of them!
So he jumps out.
Yeah, so he's
Shoot him.
gonna
I'm gonna shoot him.
so he starts running out straight at you.
Oh, this is gonna be
And as
super
it comes
cool.
out, you see
Called-
several
wait,
arms
did you do
flying
called
around, all with huge.
Remember, you get
Or
bonuses
several
or something if
arms?
somebody's already hit it.
What?
Hey, as it comes running out, you notice several arms. When you count them, there's 4 arms.
There's 4 arms. Is there like all like
This is
claws?
Yeah,
puzzle.
all hands.
This is a
They're all
puzzle.
hands.
Aim for
And it's
the
got
third
this big
arm.
tongue going.
Does
And
it
as
have
it
like
charges.
would it have
I've
something
never
like
seen one like
talons?
this.
No,
something
no
like
talons. No
scything talons
No,
or
no,
something?
no sided
How
talons.
many
they're
legs,
all
how many heads?
2 legs, 1 head.
2 legs, 1 head.
4 claws.
4 claws.
They might rend.
How many claws per arm? I'm drawing a picture.
Oh,
It's
is it
5 fingers per hand.
typically purple?
You can't tell the color of it in this.
Okay.
Your visor right now it is
Because
green.
I'm
It's green because of your visor.
Don't
Yeah,
look for
you see,
reasons to be scared.
yeah, I was gonna say because if it's purple, I have an aversion to purple.
No,
Shoot the
Extra
purple!
damage.
Your photo visor makes everything green
Okay.
because it's like night vision, right?
Okay.
Never take
Okay, so
it
it comes
off.
out. So basically, you're
Conquerors
overwatching.
is
So there's not going to be any aiming modifiers or anything like that. So your accurate won't kick in here
Okay.
because Overwatch was your full action, and you can't aim at something
Okay.
that you can't see.
Hopefully hit him
So
in
it's
the
just
knee.
straight up 50.
Yeah. So let me just.
Can you do a cold shot on this one or no?
Let me. That's what I want to learn because this is our first time using Overwatch.
Aim
So
for
it
the
comes-
third arm.
Overwatch.
Head.
You
Kill it.
establish a kill zone, which we did.
Shoot.
You can then specify standard attack, full auto burst, or semi-auto burst,
Yeah,
which in your case
that
is
would
standard
sound
attack,
We can't even vox him.
along with the conditions under which you will perform the chosen attack.
I'll fix it in a minute.
So you can't choose called shot.
No, you just
Um,
shoot the stupid thing.
Yeah, so you basically said I'm going to do a standard attack against it as soon as it comes out.
Nice. Okay.
If it occurs at the same time as another character's action, which it doesn't.
Now, does the hammer of the Emperor apply to this as well? Because
An ally has already heard it, so you get to reroll 1s and 2s. But you won't be able to get the accurate bonus of getting all the extra damage.
Okay.
So that's only if you've aimed first. So this will be a standard attack, so a plus 10.
I'm going to fake that.
Would you roll 96?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
What does the felling rule do again?
Ignores natural toughness, but thank you for reminding me of that.
Yeah.
Unnatural toughness, sorry.
Oh, unnatural.
61.
Oh,
So
you're off by 1 because you only got the plus 10.
You needed 16, you rolled 61.
Yeah.
Okay, you missed. Simple as that. Mark down the ammo, because now you're down to 38.
We are terrible.
Now you're down to 38.
Well, now he can aim and fire at it, right? So,
No, I'm
as
pretty
it comes charging for you, this laser just narrowly misses it. And then it charges at you, and it's there, and it's swinging, and it's scary.
Don't worry, I can still shoot in combat, don't worry.
Yeah, I got this. I hope.
I'm coming in. I'm coming in.
That would be 9 degrees of success.
Oh.
So, would you like to try to parry?
I would love to try and parry. I'm going to parry with my shield. It gets plus 15.
It's not a flail?
Get him.
Yeah, it's flail. These are flail claws.
Oh! Literally 56 with the plus 15 because I got 41.
Okay, you're lucky that was a charge and not a lightning attack.
Yeah, no
Because it
kidding.
only has 1 hit, so you
Yeah.
parry that 1 hit. Because
Yeah.
if it was a lightning attack, that would have been like 8, 9.
I assume he's got lightning attack then, does he?
But when he charges, he doesn't he can't
Yeah.
use that. Right?
Oh,
Maybe
Okay.
I'm not coming in.
Yeah, lightning attack is a half. Yeah, no, it's minus 10 weapon skill, 1 hit for every degree of success. This was a charge attack, which is just a plus 30. Okay, so you parried it, and
Stab.
that's it. So it's next to you now.
I'm gonna give him a stab.
It's not your turn.
Oh,
It's Chris's turn.
There's defensive
Oh, it's me?
ways to swing
Yeah.
so that you
Yeah.
get bonuses.
Yeah, because Overwatch.
You were Overwatched. So that wasn't
right.
your turn.
Okay, so now I'm aiming. I'm gonna take a
So
shot.
plus 20
Yeah.
into combat.
Into
Are you
combat.
called shot it or standard
I'm
attack?
calling it. I'm calling on his whatever looks like his brain.
Okay.
that's the
It's his left foot.
So it's
no.
So you get a plus
Chris.
20 in total.
The
95.
Stop rolling
Left
90 something.
Is you using a fate again?
Yeah.
You feeling desperate?
Oh, Chris!
83.
Is that still a miss?
Well, no, what are your total bonuses you get?
You get
he
plus,
still
he had
misses.
plus 20 from aim,
Yeah.
and then plus 10. No, he did a called shot, so just plus 20.
20.
So you need a 70.
So you needed a 70.
No.
And you rolled a 90 something and an 80 something.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that was your turn. Mark down the ammo. You're down to 37. You're going to run out eventually.
That's a cool roll.
Okay, Luca, you're next to it.
Yeah.
What does Anton do?
Defensively swing at him.
What does that mean?
That one is. Oh, it's minus.
Do you want to go to a defensive stance?
Yes.
That's a full action. You don't get to attack, but you gain an extra reaction. It's only useful if there's
Oh, it's
more
only
than
an extra reaction. Okay.
Yeah.
There's some kind of swing you can do
And
where you
your
get
opponent your opponent suffers a minus 20 weapon skill,
That could be kind of bad.
I could cut down
but you
some
don't get to
blade
attack
guys.
him with that.
You know, what, I'm just gonna swing at him.
So what kind of swing? Do you have anything
standard.
special?
Standard. I got nothing special.
So what's just weapon skill plus 10?
Yeah, 40. Looking for 51. 71. So no.
Okay.
You
And
know what?
you
I'll
have
fade
another,
it.
you have
Whatever.
another half action. What are you gonna do with the other half action?
Oh yeah.
You can't do psychic powers.
I know.
Your head still hurts from that.
I'm not gonna. I got nothing else to do really.
It's only been 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Not even.
I'm just gonna fate reroll
been-
that.
it's
as
been
fast
30
as-
seconds.
Oh, he's rubbing around for at least a minute.
Fate
in that shot.
reroll.
Fate reroll. Nope, that's fail. Let's go.
Wait,
Throw
yeah,
that back.
it's fail.
Yeah, it's fail.
94. Yeah. Okay. How many fate do you have left?
2.
Okay. Wow. Okay. At least you still have some fate
We're
left.
gonna die.
Okay, Quirk. What is Terry Tento's going to do? You're still back at the mechanical shed. You are currently holding your gun.
No, he came out with the grenade.
I came out and threw a grenade.
Oh yeah, you're over here. Sorry, I forgot to change your position. So you're closer. You're about probably
Light him up.
5-6 meters away from this combat right now.
I have another mining grenade.
Oh,
Explosive.
Yeah, that would hit everybody
Yeah,
in
you're
combat.
gonna. Yeah, you're gonna.
And maybe guys nearby, like Steve's character, who's not that far. He's only like
Oh.
2 meters away from that combat right now.
That's it? I can't charge?
No, you won't be able to charge.
Run back and run forward again.
Can I do that?
No, you cannot.
Can I check for like an octagon or anything? A ring, ropes?
What are you trying to do?
I
No,
want
it's not his turn. What are you going to do, Quirk? Terry Tentos, what are you going to do? Quick!
Pull up my guns and fire.
So, free action, pull up both your weapons,
Yep.
and you're going to fire into combat?
Yeah.
What could possibly go wrong with that?
Oh, I know, right?
So, it's a standard attack with the first one.
Yep.
Minus 20 for combat, but plus 10. So, you're looking at a...
41.
Yeah, go ahead.
45.
Does that 1 degree of failure?
Yes.
I
So
have
that-
Luca.
So that would hit Luca's character.
Yep,
I
it's fine.
can't-
Bring it on.
I can't
Are
reroll.
you
Bring
out
it
of
on.
fate? Are you out of fate?
I'm out of fate.
Okay, so you rolled a 45. So what's a 54?
Body.
Body.
All right, how much damage to his body?
3, 4, 5. With
Let
no
me lock
pen.
the door. Did we lock the door? Oh, somebody come back and lock the door. Hold on. We got a microphone going. We got a knock on our door.
Yeah. that's
So
odd.
somebody forgot to lock the door when they came back in. Josh is muted?
Okay. So
Sorry, I missed all that. So how much damage did you work out the damage?
It's going to be 5 total
body.
with no pen.
because I got the shield up on my
Oh, nice.
defense 7. So
Oh, okay, so you're good.
Yeah.
Defense.
Okay.
What the
sorry,
crap was that?
armor total resistance 7. Armor
Okay.
7.
So you're good on your body.
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, so your second shot then? Did you lock the door?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, we should have locked the door because there's nobody out there. You want to turn his mic back on?
Nope, that missed by more than one.
But more than one. Okay, at least it doesn't hit Luca.
No, I failed by 1.
No, I'm at a negative because I'm firing into combat.
Oh.
Okay, so Steve, you're 2 meters away.
Oh, it's really charged. There's no way to roast thing out Luca, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
I'm moving.
It's not a precision instrument.
I'm gonna move in and swing.
All right, so 2 meter move. So half action to move, and then a standard attack. That's what you got. You don't have any like lightning strikes or anything else like
No,
that.
nothing like that.
We're
Okay,
not
so
fancy.
standard attack is just plus 10,
I have double team.
which does what?
Page 126. I
Okay.
get plus 10.
Now, normally, because they're 2 to 1, you would also get a plus 10. Right? When there's 2 or more? Yeah, 2 or more is plus 10. But he has Combat Master, so he ignores that.
Okay.
Now, Double Team, I still think it works. In fact, I'm just going to say it does. So, do you know what Double Team does for your bonus?
I think it's plus 10, but it can't be plus 10. Well, wait.
What's the
I think
page?
it's plus 10.
Page
126.
126. I think it actually specifically says it still gets the bonus even if it has Combat Master. So Double Team When ganging up, you get an additional +10.
Ooh.
If both characters that outnumber have +10, you both get +20 instead. And then he's got Combat Master.
Sounds
Which-
like Combat Master might counter it.
Acolytes, weapons, opponents fighting him hand-to-hand gain no bonuses for ganging up.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still seem to remember reading an FAQ that says you still get your double team bonus, though. So we're gonna
Yeah,
do-
I
I'm
read
gonna-
that too.
No, whatever. I'm just going to rule that it does
Okay.
for sake of argument. So +10.
I killed.
Is that 85?
85.
Jeez, you guys. At least it hasn't killed anybody yet, right?
Right.
Wow.
Right.
Okay. All right, Cassandra. You are now back in the mechanical shed by yourself, waving your arms at Holden, who has run kind of perpendicular to you. And he's hiding. You can see him hiding way over there. behind the shed. What are you going to do? And you're still... Oh, yeah. Willpower test first to see if you
yes.
snap out of your fear.
Yep.
You did. Okay, so
33.
you're like, whew, Cassandra, you got this. You got this. You're a sister of battle. You got this. You're back. You're back. What are you going to do now?
I'm gonna go find him.
So you're going to run over to him?
Yep.
How far can you run?
18.
All right, that's pretty much how far away it is. So you run up beside him. So you're going to try to calm him down?
I'm just gonna try and fix him.
Okay, well, it's full run to get there.
Tackle me to try to heal me.
Don't touch me, don't touch me. Well, you can help to calm him down, too. And we'll get there. So, Josh, because you've got somebody there next to you, makes you feel a little better, and you're far away. I'm going to give you +10 to your willpower test.
+10. Oh, I passed by like.
Yay! You snapped out of it. Okay, so you're back
Wonderful.
to your full
Hello.
faculties. But you currently can't
Sit
see.
still.
You
This is
currently-
gonna hurt.
You currently can't see what's going on in the
Yep.
combat because you are hiding out of line of sight.
Did they kill it yet?
No.
Okay.
That's all you're going to do?
I'm waiting for one big shot. from
Free
Chris.
action, free action?
Click, click, click.
No, you can still hear all the yelling through the radio because
I'm
somebody taped the radio on.
I'm thinking the clicks will still help.
Okay, so click, click, click. All right, so the big beast, swings at you again.
Can you just call it a gene stealer?
It might
know
not
it's
be.
a stealer.
It might be like a neophyte or something.
It's a stalker. I'll tell you it's a stalker. That's as much as I'll say.
Okay.
Stalkers are real.
It's fancy
A stalker
word for
gene stealer.
I don't know.
Gene steal stalker.
I'm,
Okay, it's going to do a lightning attack.
please don't. Like, why?
So -10.
That's not
Haven't
even.
hit me.
Or it could do an all-out attack twice.
Just hit me.
It can all out
Haven't-
attack twice.
haven't hit.
Yeah, it has
Is that a-
devastating assault, which means if it
You're just
hits
trying
you,
to die
if
now.
it
I'm
all
trying
out
to
attacks
leave
and
the
hits you, it can do another all-out
I
attack.
choose not to burn fate.
But the problem with that is you can parry the first. Oh, see, this is where the defensive stance is getting too. Oh, I'm sorry, I won't do that one.
That's fine.
Okay, he can do an all-out attack. So just so you know, next time, double parry might be useful. I don't want to use that after I
Oh,
told
'cause
you.
it-
You don't need that. It's only if there's more than one opponent. I'm like, wait a second, he can attack twice.
What if I parry the first all-out attack? Can you do the second one still?
Yes, because he still hit you.
Oh, if it hits.
That's why you need the react. So the double reaction would actually help you here. So I'm just going to do a lightning attack instead,
That's way easier.
which may actually be much worse if I roll it really
We
well.
had 9 attacks last time. 9 hits.
I rolled a 0-4. Ooh. And with a -10, that brings him down to 55. So that would be 6 degrees of
I
success.
wish you hit me instead.
So that is 6 hits on you.
And for every degree of success on a parry, I negate 1?
Yes.
Okay.
6 hits.
For every degree of success, it gets an extra hit, or for every
Yeah, lightning
3?
strike. Yeah,
No.
he's got the good
lightning
one.
strike gives you a -10,
He's got the good one.
but then it gives you 1 hit for every degree of success.
What the heck's wrong with you?
What do you mean? It's right there, lightning attack.
I'm going to.
If you're talking, it's basically the same as a full auto burst. It's -10 ballistic skill and 1 hit for every degree of success.
I'm going to use the fate.
Whereas the other one, the other fast attack, swift attack, is like a semi-automatic.
Okay, well, imagine how much worse it would be if we had to fight this thing and that kid at the same time.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm going to use the fate to give my parry +10. That might help.
We don't even know if he would have.
Now, the other thing you can do
Yeah.
is save it, and then you can add a degree of success if you pass your roll.
It's a gene stealer. It would have
I
attacked.
have.
But no, it's probably better in this case that you do it. It's just if you fail this all out, you lose the fate.
Okay, I failed. But I'm going to re-roll it with a fate.
Okay, I'll still give you that +10 because that's just a lot of fate you're burning right now.
Okay.
How many
25.
degrees of success?
So, I go up to 56. So 66. I got 5 degrees of success.
So he gets 1 hit on you.
Yes.
And it's 0-4, so
I
that
have
would hit your 40, which is where?
Body.
My body.
All right, so we hit your body.
Rolls a 10. Natural.
18 damage, pen 5.
What the heck?
How much damage?
18 damage, pen 5.
Oh,
What is this thing?
It's a gene stealer.
It's an orc.
It kills.
It's a straight up gene stealer.
it kills Terminators.
Yeah, do you
Like-
know what, Space Marines, do you know what Space Marines send against these things? Not Space Marines. They send Terminators. All right, so does that kill you?
Let's do some math here. So 18.
Yes.
So
Which
ignores-
I'm taking
it ignores
15
all your-
damage.
It takes all your armor.
It puts me at -10.
Minus 10 to your body. So that
Yeah.
does damage you. So it does kill you. -9 is enough to kill your body.
Yeah.
So the question is, do you want to burn one of your fate threshold to stay alive?
I don't know. Let's see what this critical damage is.
Well, it's rending damage.
Do I lose like if I lose stat?
Yeah, from its
He might.
claws that are rending you.
Well, no, it's rending damage. It's just this
Yeah,
type,
I
this
know,
type of
'cause it's
damage.
in the name
Yeah, it's
of
an
the
R.
weapon.
It's an R right there.
It's actually got rending.
With the elongated
claw
head.
So you're
Kinda
so
weird.
normally you're basically the powerful blow cleaves you from gullet to groin, revealing his internal
Do
organs.
you know what that is?
Yeah.
Here to there.
Yeah.
On the ground, the target is not quite dead, but as above, except that the area and the target are awash with slippery gore. So this would basically rip you to pieces.
Yep.
So if you burn the fate, we're going to pull it back up to an 8, which is a vile tearing noise. The skin on the target's chest comes away, revealing a red ruin of muscle. So do you want to burn a fate to stay alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like my character.
So you're down. You're out
Yeah.
for this thing. So basically, you must succeed a challenging toughness test or die, which we'll assume you do. If you survive, you're stunned for a round. And okay, so we're actually going to keep you alive. So we're going to put you at critical 8.
Oh. Is that what Burning Fate does? It reduces the.
It doesn't. It's up to me to decide exactly what it does.
Okay.
But you're going to be out for the rest. I'm going to put you at 8 critical, and you're going to be out for the rest of this encounter. On top of that, you permanently reduce your toughness by D10. Permanently. This is not D10 toughness damage. This is permanently lowering your toughness.
Imagine if it hit him 5 more times.
There'd be nothing left.
Like.
You're at -78 health.
Oh man! I
Here,
don't
just roll it. Just roll it. Just -10 tough or minus
One.
1. What does that bring you from and to?
Wow.
That's at 34. Which
Okay.
sucks.
Oh, you
Which
can't upgrade to the
sucks.
40. But at least I didn't bring it like from 40 to 90 or 39, right? Okay, so Luca, you're lying on the ground and you are quite unconscious.
That screws up my next 2 level ups so bad.
Okay,
You're
so
planning to level up?
I will cross him off of the initiative order.
Just gonna sit over
And,
here.
the lightning attack is a half attack.
Y'all ball grip stance.
So
That's a half attack.
It's a half action. So I still have another half action, but it can attack again.
Yeah.
I can only do that if it does an all-out attack twice.
Better watch out before he gives you the hands next.
it just turns and screams at you, intimidating. I don't know. It's not really any other half
I will
actions you
kill
can
this
I don't know. That's the one weird thing, right? You get like one
You get
attack.
into combat. Well, I could have aimed first, right?
For the
That's true.
Yeah, I guess I should have done that. I should have aimed
aimed.
in lightning
I
attack.
should have aimed on my
That's what I
attack.
should have done.
Are you in combat with it?
No,
Oh no, it's all this. It is all this. Okay, Chris.
He's the heretic.
Chris.
Okay, aiming.
So aim and called shot,
Called
or
shot.
just the standard
No.
attacks to get to +10.
No, I'm going for the brain pan.
Do it.
So you're getting a total of +30 here then.
Yeah.
You
70.
actually got it though. You got it though.
Oh wait, no, only +20.
He still gets it.
Still
1
70.
degree. 1 degree of success only though.
Also, you don't get the extra damage. Now,
Yeah.
what's the felling on this? Is it felling 4?
It is 4, yes.
Okay, because he does actually have a natural toughness 4, so you're ignoring that totally.
Oh wow.
So it's basically like an additional 4
Yeah.
in. And what's the pen of the weapon? Is 1?
Pen is 1, yes.
So you're reducing his toughness and armor by 5 total. And how much damage? Oh, you already
Ooh.
9.
No.
9 plus what?
Oh, 3.
12 damage altogether.
Okay.
To his head.
To his head. All right, it's a solid shot, but it's still, and it does seem to do damage, but it still seems to be able to shake off a lot of the damage.
If that would have been the third time I hit it.
Well,
Yeah.
the thing is, if you had
You
rolled
roll
much
low.
better, you could have added those d10s.
Yeah.
And once you've passed its threshold, every extra d10 that you're rolling is more damage
You're our
you're doing.
best chance of killing us.
Yeah, I wouldn't bother call shots anymore.
Yeah. Well, you don't know where the best armor is, but
Well,
because
the head's usually a pretty good spot to shoot something.
It's got the lowest armor, right?
Oh,
So
if
it's
he-
not
not
always, not always.
He rolls
That's true.
I'm
20
just
or
saying how many
30.
degrees of success he's getting. He's just throwing, like, he's throwing another 2d10 in.
Yeah, in this case, he wouldn't have gotten 2
No, it
degrees
wouldn't
of
matter.
success.
I-
Yeah.
But yeah, it's that's why I'm asking, because of the accurate thing, giving him that extra damage. Okay, Quick,
Roll like
You're
food.
now-
That was a good damage though.
4 or 5 meters away from this thing. It currently you have Anton laying on the ground in a pile of gore,
Okay.
and Denver looking as nervous as a priest can look.
Is he engaged with?
Yes,
Okay.
Let him up.
or you can charge it. No, I guess you don't want to charge it.
You're engaged to who?
This stupid gene stealer.
I'm gonna
It's gonna be a
put my guns
fantastic
away and
honeymoon.
pull out the mine.
That's 2 half actions to put your 2 guns away. Quick draw does not let you put them away fast.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can pocket something for half an action.
Just shoot him.
Shoot it. You're the shooting character.
Yeah, but I
Why are
can't-
you debating right now?
He's got so much natural defense.
I know, this thing, my guns aren't going to do much damage to it, if any.
You can drop your guns for free and then go pick them up later.
Done. Dropping the guns.
And
Pull
then
out the
what?
mine.
Pull out the mine.
Pull out the mine.
Whatever,
Okay.
I'm like that anyway.
Set it.
You're going to throw a mine into combat?
I'm going to try and like tag him with it and then run away.
That's not how grenades work. I'm sorry.
Fine, I'm going to throw it at him.
It's basically a grenade.
Okay, I'm throwing it at him.
You're going to throw it into the combat.
You're gonna kill Steve.
Whatever. Whatever.
So you're willingly going to throw a grenade at Steve's character. Just want
Click, 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 click.
I'm trying the fourth.
That's the
Take him out.
What do you have for close combat? Do you have no close combat?
I have a chain sword, but I'm not going to hit him.
Chainsword.
I only have a chain sword. I got a
Swords are
chainsaw
awesome.
sword.
Fine, I'll charge in with the chain sword. I'm going to die.
Okay, in that case, you could drop just one of your guns and
Yeah.
pull out the chain sword.
I'll do that.
And that's all free. So
charge
you are
still
far enough away to do a charge.
Okay, charge in with the chain sword.
So, and what battle cry does Terry Ten Toes do as he charges the Gene Stealer?
For the toes!
You have more limbs than me!
For the toes! You have too many toes! Yeah, a couple of those limbs might be feet for all you know, right? So he's got like 20 toes.
Oh, it's game
This thing's
time.
way better than
Rending
you.
claws, they're not toes.
It is
Rending
game time.
toes.
Rending toes.
Rending toes. I want your rending toes.
Okay, and you, so that's a charge, that's plus 30, go ahead.
I actually hit.
Yeah, he does.
How many degrees?
2.
You do hit it. So where do you hit it?
That's going to be a
Leg left.
leg left.
Leg left.
Go for the toes!
Alright, so chain sword is tearing, so you roll 2 dice and take your best one.
Oh, that's what it does.
Yeah, two. Two's his best.
2 is my best! It doesn't do
Had a
anything.
chance!
Oh man,
There's
critical
2
damage.
chances to roll zeros and get some critical damage on this thing. Yeah, you don't do any damage.
You're like,
You
plus
hit its
5,
leg
and
left,
2.
and it just deflects right off of this
7, 10, 2, 1,
this,
nothing
this chitinous-looking armor.
What?
Because you're plus 5, right?
It's
Plus
kindness.
2.
You get your strength
Plus
bonus.
your
Oh yeah,
bonus.
strength. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's actually 7.
Yeah,
Jeff,
no.
and he's 7.
Chitness?
7 pen 2, but it's still not going to do anything.
Kindness.
I think it's
No.
chitinous. That's how you're.
It
That's
is.
how you.
No, but that's how it's always described as Gene Stealer armor.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
it
just
is
saying this is
cross-chitin.
like chitin.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it is.
I'm going to call it
Are you saying
chitin.
it's not chitin?
I'm not saying it isn't either.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
Chitlin?
saying it's like
Chitin.
It's not chitin. It's chitin.
It's chitins. Lots of chitins. All right.
Chiclets? It's got chiclets.
Steve.
armor.
What are the attack options when you have not, like when you're just like the basic
Standard
ones?
attack or a called
punch?
attack, or you can aim
All
first.
out
Remember to get
attack.
the plus 10.
All right, we'll aim.
You can also do an all-out attack, and you
I'm
get
not
plus
doing that.
30.
You
We just give
can't
up your
parry
parry.
anymore.
You're not gonna. You can't parry this thing anyways.
I parried it pretty well.
Yeah, he
I-
actually
I-
he was
yeah, I
almost
can
close.
parry.
He's like, ha 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 ha.
Yeah, and slash.
So plus 10, plus that. So I'm going to aim and swing.
So
72.
plus 20.
I got it by 2 degrees.
It's already tried to parry, so let's use its reaction. So what's the location though?
76.
Like
Leg
right.
right.
Leg right. What do you
Ooh,
roll?
critical damage.
Did you have
Roll
tearing?
10.
Oh, it's a chainsword?
Yeah.
So you rolled a critical. We'll
So
resolve it in a second.
15 pen 2.
15 pen 2. Not bad. Doesn't kill it, but you do an equivalent to D5 critical. Is it rending on a chainsword? I'm assuming. Yes.
Well, I'll add that.
Yeah,
'cause I didn't write
it is.
that.
It just says I'll put an R beside.
Yes, it's 1d10 plus 2.
Oh, tearing.
Tearing
R.
is the
No,
rolling
no.
2 dice, taking your best one.
Oh.
The
It's just the type of damage. the
Yeah, no,
energy damage
everything
or-
has like an R, an I, or an E, or an X for the type of damage.
Oh,
So give me a D5 for rending effect on this leg. Now this doesn't do D5 damage.
5.
Oh, 5. Nice.
Jeez.
In a spray of blood, the target's leg is deeply slashed, exposing bones, sinew, and muscle. The target suffers blood loss, takes a challenging toughness test. Otherwise, it reduces its agility's characteristic by 1.
Yay!
But the blood loss might do something, so hold on. It passes the agility by a lot, so no problem. But what does...
You didn't die.
On the tabletop, flamers is how you deal with these things.
No, they got a 5-up invul now.
Stalkers? I've never seen a stalker on a table.
It's
Yeah,
Gene
what's a
Stealer.
stalker?
The Gene Stealer.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, for the war.
Stalker.
It's
Of course,
an orc.
blood loss is not in the...
It's an orc stalker. Come on.
Oh, wait, maybe it's...
It's an orc stalker.
We found
It's
a
a
crash
Gretchen.
high.
It's a
for-
Gretchen.
Here we are, blood loss.
God!
At the start of his turn,
Yeah, learn your lore.
okay, he gains a fatigue every turn now.
Nice. How many does he have? 47?
Yeah, probably.
Or he can attempt a difficult Medicaid test to remove this condition.
He's not one of them surgical Gene Stealers.
He's not the apothecary.
One of the arms is like patching him back up. Like,
do minor surgery.
so
Lucas head off.
every round he's going to suffer fatigue. That's
It's bad if we have to wait till he fatigues himself out before we kill him. Like, by that time he's gonna be over lightning attacking.
Just run circles with it following you.
it is
Wait,
pretty
is
bad.
it
Sleep
4
good
more or
tonight.
is that just 1 critical?
What do you mean?
They got 5 criticals or just that was it?
That was the 5th level.
That was-
critical.
I
Oh,
went
it's
to the
5th
fifth.
level critical. Gotcha.
Yeah, but he doesn't do the critical damage, so I
Yeah.
don't write that 5 down. I just write down the effect.
Yeah.
So he's not like he's got
Oh,
taken
he's a
damage.
brood lord.
So
Don't worry.
he looks
I'll-
like he's.
I'll outrun him till he
he
turns down.
doesn't look in very good shape though. Yeah, it's not really a he. It's, you can't really tell any gender at this
We'll
point.
check after.
He's not really wearing any clothes anyways. Just all sorts of
Maybe a pair of jeans.
chitin everywhere.
Maybe a pair of jeans he stole.
Yeah, we've already said
Nailed the joke.
Okay, so that was a good hit. Cassandra, you're back over with Holden. Would you like to try to bandage him up?
I guess.
So first
Can I even reattach that arm?
yeah, his arm looks pretty beaten up. Now first aid in combat.
I tried to tell them it was time to go.
That's that what you say is just lie there a
Yep.
little shocked.
And
I
then you
tried to say
left
it
too
was-
soon.
It's like, hey guys, let's go. Oh guys, let's go.
You're gonna learn nothing today.
Basically, just eating milk. I'm always right, but I hate being always right.
So it doesn't.
Chaos theory,
No.
everything.
Chaos theory, everything.
If we survive this, we've learned something
But
very
it's
important.
a game of combat like stuff. By saying, "Oh, it's dangerous here," yeah, you're always gonna be right.
Yeah.
These are pretty serious.
So
I
I'm
said
gonna-
they were coming.
it doesn't give an exact amount that it takes for first aid, but I'm assuming it's not 5 seconds. So I'm going to take this. Why don't you roll D5 plus 1? That's how many rounds this is going to take. So
3.
2 rounds. No, D5, so it's half of that.
Oh, yeah.
So it's going to take 2 rounds, so you got to stay still for 2 rounds in order for this to succeed. So if at any point you stop staying still, whatever happens now is negated.
Don't move.
Well, it's gonna kill me anyways if it hits
This
me
is
again. Maybe I'll
gonna
just jump back in the
hurt.
fight.
You're like 20 meters away from it.
I can run up and then next turn be like, "You're a bird."
Okay, so we're not going to roll for your Medicaid till the end of that 2 turns. So he's got to stay still for 2 turns for this to work.
I just
And
knock
at
him
the
out?
end of his next, so he basically goes
My
next. So you're
character's
next. What are you going to do?
Ah, jeez.
Cassandra tells you to hold still, and she pulls out her med kit.
I want to go help.
Too bad.
Okay, I guess I'm sitting still.
This tiny little
You're losing blood like mad anyway.
this little tiny sister of battle just projects this aura of
Lucky
authority, and you're like,
Starman.
yes, mom. Yeah, you stop. All right, so that's what you're gonna do. So back to the
We're winning, right?
the stalker's turn. Was that?
So we're winning, right?
If you don't move for 30 seconds, I'll give you a cookie.
Okay.
So the stalker turns his attention to the guy that just did the most damage to him, which is Denver, of course. And it seems really ticked off, so it's going to do an all-out attack, which it succeeds.
Barry,
All right? Doesn't matter how many degrees, you can just stop its attack.
I did.
Okay, so it's going to do another all-out attack against you,
Okay.
which you cannot parry. And it succeeds. And it hits your 31.
Body.
Body. Okay.
And 83.
And does... No, only 17 damage that time.
How much pen?
5. All the pen.
How much did you say? 17.
17.
Yeah.
I mean, it was less than last time.
You're down to
Yeah, I did 18 last time.
Down to 0, eh?
He's pulling his punches.
No.
Yeah.
-1.
Just -1?
No.
Holy crap.
Yeah, he's got
You have
14.
you get no armor.
Yeah, you
then,
take
just the-
17.
Just the toughness.
You take
Minus your toughness bonus
minus your toughness bonus.
of 3.
Oh.
So you take 14.
14.
So
You're
you
at
take
0.
14. You're at 0.
Yeah, he's got 14 now.
Oh, you're at exactly 0?
Yeah.
Oh, so no critical. Lucky you. Just heavily damaged. That's its turn. Chris, what are you doing?
Aiming at his head again.
And what kind of attack? Called shot or standard attack?
Called.
Okay, we established last time that you'd probably want to do a standard attack.
I like the cold
So you're not
shot.
going to change your mind?
I like the cold shot.
Why? Oh, okay, hold on. What Matthew just did is said his armor's the same everywhere.
No. The last round, you all talked about it. And he's like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
There's chitin
No, we said-
everywhere.
I think he's forgotten about
No,
it.
Josh has a good
The
idea.
head doesn't have chitin on it.
Yeah, of course not.
Well, you can
All
take
right,
it as a
all right,
trophy.
Santa
No, the only reason I'm saying is because you get more damage.
Yeah, Matthew's telling you the armor's the same everywhere.
Okay.
I didn't say
Standard
Yes,
attack.
you did.
Standard
A lot of
attack does
you
get
did.
So
you
plus
more
30.
damage.
Made it.
By how much?
1 degree.
80.
2 degrees, actually.
Yeah.
Boom.
So you would have failed it if you did not do that plus 10.
Yeah.
So no bonus damage.
Okay.
It does not dodge.
Okay.
So you hit its 47,
Yeah.
which is its
Body.
body. Oh, that's where the most armor is.
Yeah.
And that,
I'm with the chair, actually.
how much
Yeah.
damage?
5 plus 3. A pen 1.
It seems to take the blow without any problems.
Felling. Don't forget the felling.
Oh, the felling.
Oh, right.
4.
You do take 4 of that out.
Yeah.
So what was the total damage?
8.
Yeah. It doesn't take any damage. Just kind of
Whatever, I
smacks
got
into
this.
it, and it's just kind of squeals a bit, and then continues.
Armor does this thing?
Quirk.
Just
Ring, ding, 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 ding.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Swinging.
Aim and attack.
Yes.
Do
Well,
an
because
all-out
you might as
attack.
well. You don't have anything else for another half action, right?
He's looking at me. Go all out.
Fair enough. All out.
All out. So
All-
there's no aiming then, because all out is a full action. But it gives you a plus 30 instead of the plus 20 you would have got.
Nope.
Nope.
That's a 90.
Oh my.
Atlanta.
I don't even know what to say. What word does that turn into?
Sithis.
I was gonna say,
With an
oh
O
my
in front of
Silithus.
Okay, Steve.
I'm just gonna go all out.
Oh, you're just hoping to take it down.
Why?
24.
You're crazy.
And it has not yet
hoping to
used
die.
the reaction yet.
Laying there on the ground saying that.
The Emperor guides.
Parries. So what did you get?
24.
So as you come down with the chain sword, it just flecks it aside. It actually kind of grabs it a bit with one of its claws, and you don't seem to do any damage to it.
He does the alligator.
Throws it aside.
He's still got 2 claws to get you up from underneath.
Cassandra. Okay. So you basically have to hold.
Yep.
And then at the end of Josh's turn, if he does not move, then we can do your healing.
Yep.
Josh,
Brutal.
what does Holden do?
You're like,
You're currently being bandaged.
are we winning? Are you sure?
Nope.
It all seems fine. You hear screaming,
It sounds like they're winning.
and like you hear the crack of the long glass over and over.
Yeah,
again.
that's welcoming.
It sounds
That's
exactly the
comforting.
same either way.
Yeah, okay, good.
I'm
So you're
predicting.
gonna hold still.
Yep.
Party
All right, so we can do our first aid now.
Okay.
So are you critically damaged?
No.
You're heavily damaged.
Yes.
Okay, so you don't get any bonuses there. You just get the plus 20. Yep. So you're only at 88. It's too bad, eh?
Yeah, I know.
Don't roll 90.
What'd you roll? 27.
6 degrees.
6 degrees.
That's pretty
Hold on,
good.
I had it. Oh, frick! I had it open. So you do first aid. I know the degrees of success. When I think it's your intelligence bonus plus the degrees of success.
Could you imagine a bunch of Gene Stealer walking around the tabletop like, claw, claw,
That
you're
would be
dead.
3
Claw,
plus
claw, claw,
6.
you're dead. Claw,
That's
claw,
how
claw,
it would
you're
go.
dead. Yeah, I guess so. We're
So
like
basically, you
slightly
get
better
intelligence
guards,
bonus plus 1 per degree of success. So what was your degrees of success? It was 6?
6.
And what's your intelligence bonus?
3.
So 9 health
Yeah,
is
this is
healed.
going
Okay.
how the lore describes how an encounter with a G.
I'm not sure if you're supposed to be able to use that.
Sorry,
now, but
Stalker.
I don't
I
mind.
mean, that's Doc, you're
Kind of
right.
pins you guys down for a turn. All right, and it swings again. And it does seem to be getting
Fatigued.
Oh, it's getting
right.
fatigued, that's right.
Fatigued. It's up
They
to
have a
3.
hive mind and a shadow in the warp.
It's up to 3 levels of fatigue.
Oh no.
It seems to have.
I know my lore.
His fellowship just got lowered.
Ooh.
No, I'm saying that's we're seeing all that.
Hmm?
Yeah.
All right, and so it's going to do an all-out attack again
Yeah, sure.
against you,
I can't parry.
and you can't parry.
Yeah.
Steve's like suicidal now.
It passes.
I'm
and
dead.
44.
I'm dead.
Are you
So
burning
what
fate?
location is dead? So do you want to burn a fate to stay alive?
No.
You don't like your character?
No, I do. I like the group.
You're just going to create a new character.
I'm
next
just
week.
done.
So you're not burning a fate.
How much critical am I gonna have? Like, how bad is this gonna be?
That's right.
Well, it doesn't
That's
matter.
the thing.
It's the same thing as him because you maxed out. If that's another 16 damage,
Like,
5.
like what kind of stat is he losing? He wants to know. Like,
Okay,
I lost
same thing.
toughness.
D10 toughness.
Oh,
Here's
Because
the
it hit your
deal,
body.
Stevie. Here's the deal I'll give you. If you don't like the critical effect at the end of this encounter, I'll just smother you. We can make a new character.
I'm gonna lose toughness no matter what, right?
yeah, you lose D10 toughness like I did.
Okay.
It sucked.
You can
a lot.
always choose to burn fate and then decide to make a new character anyways.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
I essentially
Smother.
lost.
Or you can die.
I'll burn.
But just so you know, you're going to have to make a new character and play with the group next week.
I know, but I'm gonna do a different character.
Are you gonna give him an XP
I'm gonna do
penalty?
a barbarian. Doesn't have. Okay,
So you die then?
yeah.
All right. You can
Oh!
Sorry.
turn off Steve's mic. I don't want to hear him grumbling outside the room. So it just slices down and a huge pile of gore goes everywhere.
Oh no.
This actually does have an impact on the combat because he didn't want us to burn a fate
Rip.
to stop it from happening. Which is now that if you're within 4 meters of him, that's how wide this is, you have to do a challenging agility test or fall prone if you try to move within 4
I
meters
can't
of this.
move around in all
So,
this blood.
hold on. I got a circle of gore. And he's gone. All right, Quirk. It's just you and the thing. Chris, you're up.
Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot
Can
him!
you do
Shoot
better
him!
than
Shoot him!
rolling
Shoot him!
60s and 70s
Which one are you
80s
doing?
and 90s?
Regular shot, but
Yeah, regular shot. You got
Regular
to
shot.
aimed.
Oh, goodness sakes, Chris.
66.
You actually,
Do you have fate?
that's 3 degrees of
Yeah.
success, though.
But I got
No, it's
one
not.
left.
He got 80, right? That's
Yeah.
wait.
I have 80.
Yeah, that's 3 degrees.
Oh, okay, so it does do the extra D10.
Yeah.
Man, that's a bad roll.
Yeah,
It still is a bad
that's
roll,
like
and he
eight
still
bad
does the
rolls
extra
in a row.
D10.
You need to roll like a decent, lower than 5 on that one.
You're
dice. I
muted.
did.
Stop talking.
All right,
corpse.
Okay, so you roll.
Talk
Yeah,
from the warp anyway.
yeah, well, you're turning off his mic.
No, you can hear me. I got back on.
Oh, okay, so you're gonna stick around,
Right there.
and just your
Okay.
ghost is gonna. All right, so for the first die, because the first one could
Warp
actually do crit.
ghost.
One.
Oh!
Oh wait,
Go,
reroll.
reroll.
Reroll the ones and the twos.
Hammer of the Emperor. No, you terrible.
Reroll it again. You can't keep rerolling. So 1, and then roll the other D10.
Why?
So 10. I know, right? You okay?
I'm okay.
So 10 plus the 2 that allowing less does.
No, it was
Three.
3.
3.
So 12.
Pen one.
Pen 1, but felling
With
4.
felling and pen 1. So, okay, so hold on. What was the total damage? So 10, 13, and you're ignoring 5 of that. Oh, you don't kill it, but it does hurt it.
And that was in its body.
Dang. Yeah, yeah. You're the guy that can do the damage. You're just rolling crap. Even when you had the chance. Okay. Cassandra, you've bandaged up Holden.
Hi.
Quirk.
Quirk.
I was like, no, Steve's dead. And I totally I went back. So Terry Ted Toes, who is now left in
Go on,
combat,
Red.
thing that has sliced 2
Hero
of your
time.
comrades.
All
Right,
attack.
right.
Kill it.
Drop the
Kill
sword,
the
put out the grenade, setting it, dropping it. I don't care. I'm done it.
Can you do that?
That's more than 2 half actions.
Don't
What
care.
would you like to do
He
instead?
can quick draw it.
He can't quick draw.
Just auto attack. There's a chainsword. If
It's
you
only
hit him with
pistols
Yeah,
and
chainsaw.
chainswords, don't
and
bring the
melee
damage. Just hit
What?
him.
Hit it with your sword.
Do it.
It never works.
So your character will commit suicide because you're tired of him.
No, I'm not tired of him. I'm setting the timer and dropping it. All right.
For how long?
This is my 30 seconds.
How much
It's because he doesn't want to walk back to the hospital. That's why. He wants to get carried.
It's me again.
Is that what your character would actually do that?
Yeah, because I can't run away yet. I would love to run away.
You have a chainsword in your hand.
Hit him! Oh,
I
man.
can't
She
hurt
does
him.
it.
Aren't you the one
The
that did the leg
chainsword
damage?
can.
No, that was Steve.
Oh, okay.
No, Quirk.
Just
I had
show
the
'em
same
up.
thing. Your chainsword did the same damage that I did to it. Could do the same thing.
It
you have a
looks,
better
it
chance
looks
of hitting.
very, very hurt at this point.
No, if you all
And
attack,
I'm
it's
trying to
the
give you
same
the
damage.
encouraging words to not
Yeah,
commit
and
suicide.
it's fatiguing. It's going to bleed out anyway.
Yeah, it's
54.
quite fatigued.
He's going all out.
Going all out then.
You need
Fine.
54.
Boom.
I should have just blown him up.
You failed. You have any more fate left?
No.
I want him to die too.
Can I please just
Yeah,
blow him
I
up?
hate
That's all I
this
wanted to do.
Oh, party white. Oh, party white.
But this is how it would go against the Jutsu, though. Or Stalker, excuse me.
Okay.
I like my character.
I'm standing here going, I just want
I
to blow
like
him
my
up. Just let me blow him up. And Terry was like, no, just swing at him. Okay,
Ryan,
I
you know
missed.
what? You know what?
should've
We'll
listened.
rewind. We'll rewind.
Shouldn't have listened to the
So
ghost.
free action, you're dropping your weapons.
Yes.
Half
Quick
action.
drawing.
No, you can't quick draw a grenade.
Fine, half action.
action, you can pull it out.
Yep.
And half action, you're setting the timer and dropping it. What's the timer set to?
1.
1 second?
Boom!
So you explode it in your hand.
1/10 of a second.
So you're basically going to hold it up and explode it.
Who would commit suicide?
For the Emperor!
Yeah.
That you're going to do?
Yeah.
Because you're that scared?
Yes.
Okay.
He
So it
made
blows
the
up.
rest of you
Now
chumps.
I can hear all this,
I
right?
love how it's you two that always die.
I died.
So you're going to roll 2. It does 2d10
No, you're still
damage
kind of
Yes.
alive.
Shh, 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 to both of you. You're going to roll it once for both of you. And it
Okay.
hits your body.
Who's this for?
This is,
Both.
It's
It
both.
does the same damage to both.
9.
What does that do to your body?
That doesn't kill me.
What's the bonus?
The grenades don't have bonuses, just
Okay.
2d10. This frag grenade is just straight up 2d10 damage. Oh no, never mind, the plus 2 is a
So
missile.
that's going to give you 4 critical?
That's going to put me at 4 critical.
4 critical explosive.
Jeez.
So it blows up right in
How
front
many
of
kills
you.
you lose?
It's just like,
It seems a little distracted by it, but it doesn't seem any hurt by it.
Terry knows those.
4 is 4 critical in your body.
Yep.
The power of the explosion rends flesh and bone with horrific results. The target must take a challenging toughness test or suffer from blood loss and be stunned for a round. So just a regular toughness test.
I failed.
Okay, so you are currently blood loss, so you gain the fatigue every round, and you're stunned for the next round. Good try. Chainsword had more chance. That's why I'm like, you really want to use a grenade? I don't
Yeah, I did. I missed with the chainsword. We had to rewind.
yeah, we actually did a full rewind. We broke the rule.
I know, but the chainsword could have actually done something.
This could have done it.
Sandra.
No, chainsword.
I heard all that, right? Over the box.
For the Emperor.
No, you still hear the echo of the shed. Remember, he set the box trap.
And you don't have your box anymore. You
No,
give it to Chris.
all I
But
can
he's
hear
got
right
one.
now is this
Yeah, that's
force
true.
ghost.
Okay.
Warp ghost.
What are you gonna do? You're like 20 meters away from the combat,
Go to the other side of that shed.
so you're gonna move over half action,
Yep.
And you said you have a last pistol?
Yep.
So you're in range to fire into combat.
I can still shoot.
So you're just going to fire into combat?
Why not?
So
We're all suicidal
I
anyway.
thought he's on the ground.
I'm on the ground.
He's stunned.
Stun isn't prone.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Who cares? Shoot him.
So plus
Quick,
10 for
quick,
standard,
quick.
minus 20. So minus 10 ballistic skill.
Minus 10 ballistic skill.
Ah!
Yep.
You hit! Okay. 2 hits 91.
The Emperor protects.
You hit its left leg. Leg left, sorry.
Okay.
How much damage for the last
Oh, that's
pistol?
that wounded leg.
What's
D10 plus 2.
5?
That's enough. I was hoping you'd see a 0 there.
Nope.
Josh.
Never have I seen a more
You should,
armored
just to point out,
stalker.
remember, you guys all failed your awareness test. That's how this all started.
We did.
I could have taken a bonus surprise round, but I chose not to because he rolled so high for his agility thing. I'm like, I'm not going to do 2 turns with this guy. Just, hey, it's Josh.
And there's Josh I attack, and
I know.
I attack again.
Man, if just 3 or 4
this
of
psychic
us
hair
would have
command-
saw him first, he'd be in the same spot.
This telepath's getting annoying. Rip. How far away am I from
That's what he
the
did to
not a
me.
gene stealer?
What do you mean?
The El Chupacabra.
The stock, about 20 meters.
We're
But you
about
can't see
20
it right
meters
now.
away?
But you can't see it right now.
The
Can't see it right now?
No, because you went and hid somewhere that you couldn't see it. A half action, like you're,
think you're
you're a
the one
meter
who's
away
not
from being able
gonna
to see
die.
it.
I'll be the last to die.
Just stop shooting and go quiet.
I'm
Somebody's gonna tell the Inquisitor what happened.
Never mind. I gotta carry all these bodies out of here.
I might just hang tight. I think you guys got this.
Show them your
Are you
inquisitorial seal.
Yeah, that'll work everyone else.
Show them your badge.
They didn't even check the badge. Okay, so you're not going to do anything?
Do something.
I will pop out and try to go for hallucinate.
What's the range of your hallucinate?
It's also a
it's-
full action.
What?
Your
It's,
hallucinate?
Oh, sorry. Never mind.
Dominate. Actually, I don't know if hallucination is full action or not.
What's the page number?
Judge.
Page number.
It's the where the psychic powers are. No, 146 is the thing.
No, it's not. 212. Write down 212, please. Hallucinate is a half
dead?
action.
Half
10
action,
meters
yep.
times the psi rating.
dead.
So you need to do 2 psi rating to be able to range.
Sure.
So half action, you move out.
Sure.
And then you're going to do 2 or 3 psi rating.
I bet
I'll do
Matt
the
is
2
planning
side
on
rating.
bringing
Okay,
two
so you get a
sabers.
plus 10 opposed willpower test.
No, there's still one watching.
Yeah.
So I'm plus 10 for that and plus 10 for the psi focus.
There's 3 more, actually.
Well, I figured he calls the Horde of Gene Stealers.
One slowly creeping up to where he's roosting.
Pass by 2 degrees.
Rend.
Okay, you get it. Give me the D10 hallucinate effect.
That's on 146.
Yes, I know where that is because I have it right in front of me.
Number 8.
8. I'll take you all on.
Oh no!
The character is filled with a burning rage and a desire for violence. It becomes-
Whoa!
It's frenzied and has to attack the closest opponent.
You frenzied him.
Thanks.
Frenzied the
What's
Gene
frenzy do?
That's a talent.
You're the closest one.
Okay, so basically I have an option to spend a full round to fuel my anger. In which case I go into uncontrolled rage and get a plus 10 weapon skill, strength, toughness, and willpower.
Oh!
Get minus 20 ballistic skill, intelligence, fellowship.
But you don't get to. I don't think you get reactions on it anymore.
He's not very
I don't think you can parry
sociable.
or
This
dodge.
Gene Stealer, huh?
If you sat there spazzing out, would you?
Oh wait, no.
increase your
I am
fatigue?
frenzied, so I actually go straight to that. So I'm plus 10 weapon skill, strength, and toughness, and willpower.
But you can't parry or dodge, right?
You have to attack the nearest enemy in melee combat.
Hey.
If he's not engaged, he must move towards the nearest one.
Nope, still me.
He won't take obvious suicidal actions.
Unlike
While
party
frenzied,
members.
he's immune to fear, pinning, stunning, and the effects of fatigue.
Yeah.
Oh, you're all dead!
You just saved
It's just
the
one
Gene
round. It's just
Stealer.
one round, though. He remains frenzied for the duration of the combat. In this case, just one.
We shot your kid.
It doesn't say anything about not being able to parry, though.
Give me the. You keep playing. Give me the book.
Yeah, there's nothing there about not being able to parry. Frenzy right here. Now assume that I've already spent the read.
Alright, just put them down, Matthew.
That's what I'm about to do. So it's the stalker's turn.
Hey.
Hi. All out attack.
Okay.
I hit.
Yeah. It's for like a 96 to miss. Oh wait, no! I'm up to 106 now. Is it double zero automatically miss? So I hit. You don't have any parrying because
Yeah,
you're all
you
out attack.
cannot-
Right? No, you didn't all
Parry
attack.
grenade.
You could parry.
I'm stunned.
You're
Oh,
stunned.
he's stunned.
You're stunned.
He can't parry anymore.
Where does it say that?
It says he cannot parry.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, it's right
he
there.
cannot
Oh.
parry line.
tells you not to parry.
Yeah.
Weird.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Totally weird.
Or retreat or flee. Huh.
Good, we got him right where we want him. He's not getting away.
It screams out.
Your stalker scream?
No. Well, it does, but not in any words that you can recognize. So 72 is your leg right.
Oh,
Okay.
bye-bye toes.
Not my toes!
How many more criticals did you get?
17 damage.
Oh,
You're
dead.
dead.
Five,
You're dead.
10.
You're dead.
No, I'm dead.
You're dead. He's dead.
Are you going to burn a fate to stay alive?
Yes.
Okay.
How many
well, I
toes you come
hate
back
this
with?
guy.
We're going to lose some toes. Hold on, let me see the critical rending effects on your leg.
Josh, you're next.
Toes.
Oh,
You're
that's
just gonna
brutal.
change
It's
the
a
I don't
toes.
think we're winning this one, man. You can probably kill him on your turn.
So you lose your leg. You are now Terry 5 toes.
I'm 35 toes.
At the hip. Your
At the hip.
Your leg goes.
Lead off.
Was that your left leg?
Yeah.
How
Okay.
did he not bleed out?
Your leg, oh, he will if he doesn't get treatment. But the burning of the fate is supposed to be like some incredible miracle that you're still alive.
He's pinching it off.
Oh, I got it.
So you got it all bound up like a garbage bag.
Somebody
But,
save my
but you don't
toes.
lose any stats.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I mean, why would that affect your
Lost the
agility?
limb.
I was gonna say,
You can run 30
I am the
meters
fastest
on
one-legged
leg.
man you have ever met.
Well, I'm not saying it's not going to temporarily affect your
You want
stats.
to see how fast a one-legged man can run 30 meters?
But you do something with the lost leg. Oh, the lost leg condition. That's actually a condition.
Oh, shit.
So you can't dodge.
No!
Oh, if you lose both legs, you can't walk, apparently.
Oh, that's good to know.
Oh, that's like the oblongs.
So, and you are suffering blood loss. You're out, basically.
Okay.
If you survive the experience, you have to have your stumps treated. We'll go over that later.
Wow.
And third guy is down.
Kill it.
Chris, it is now in the open.
Choose not to fire.
Yeah, he's like,
Just
"Ah,
believe."
done." Just throw your long lance over the
Yeah,
cat tree.
No.
Standard shot.
Standard shot.
That's better. 42, and you needed 80.
5 degrees.
Okay, so we get the extra 2d10 then. It's not dodging. So hold on. So there's your 2d10 then.
Yeah.
So there's 10 just from that.
Yeah.
And what's the actual one?
The main one.
Reroll.
Oh, yeah,
Reroll.
reroll 1 and 2.
Hammer the Emperor.
No!
There we go. So
12.
that's 12.
16 plus the 3, so that's 19. It's dead.
Woohoo!
So you smack this last shot as Terry 5 Toes goes down.
was
His
the arm.
leg just hurled across the room. Just whoo! Just
You have a
clean
lot
off
of
from
work
the hip
to
down.
do, man.
You got a pretty big job to do. So Amelia.
You can
He
use
goes
my
down.
leg.
He goes down, and a shot just blasts through the stalker, and it slumps
Why
lifelessly to
couldn't
the
you have
ground.
done that a turn sooner?
No, he honestly turn 1 he could have done that.
Yeah, turn 1 you could.
Because that was 976. That was, so how much damage was that? No, so you did 10. Like how much damage did we work that out to be? It was 10 plus a 9, so 19. So 22, ignoring 5 of that. So that would have been, it would have been 14 damage to it. So that would have almost killed it in one shot.
Yeah.
If anybody's concerned, I'm perfectly healthy right now.
Here they come around the corner.
All right.
And we're gonna end it there because it's already 4:30.
Oh, I get to
7.
start this game the same as last time.
Yeah, basically every game we start the same way.
It's going to be like the first 2
Grab
hours
my
of just healing.
leg.
Maybe
that was
maybe
brutal.
between the episode now and next, we can figure out. Well, he's not healing, so it's only the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're welcome.
We're going to make a new
I can do
character.
the rolls at some point.
Well, we don't have to do the rolls, but you can figure out everything that we're gonna do.
What does our group need
Grab my leg.
desperately?
Yeah. Okay. You know what?
Comment
Just the comments.
fast.
So
Steve.
thank you for watching. We're gonna do the comments now. Competent.
Which character do I roll for competence?
Anti-stalker.
So I mean, does
fine.
it look like a gene stealer?
Well, does any of you have lore on Gene Stealer Cult?
Yes, I did. I did actually.
Did you actually?
Ask my corpse.
Well, I have
Did you-
backstory
you
with
did
Gene
not.
Stealer cults.
Sure, I wrote down.
Yeah, I guess you would.
We can take care of that next time.
No, I want to know. Guys, what do we need bad?
Yes, it looks like a Gene Stealer.
Yes, awesome.
Yeah.
Thank
All
you.
right. I'll give you that.
If it kills like a gene stealer, it's got to be a gene stealer.
Just imagine Holden standing over. I
Oh, and
said
by the
they were
way-
Cheese
coming.
killers travel in packs of 1, right?
Yeah.
Oh, totally. Oh.
By the way, I toned down that stalker profile.
Yeah, you imagine. G-Stealers kill Terminators,
Yeah,
right?
that was a weakened stalker.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Felt weakened.
Yeah, it's armor and hit points I kept, but it's supposed to do 16 plus D10 damage.
What's wrong with you?
So it just straight up kills you every time.
What do you mean? I think their threat level is miscalculated on this thing. It's only threat level 16. You guys are supposed to handle an entire like a party of 42, which means I could have sent 2.5 Gene Stealers after you. Apparently.
Oh, it's a Gene Stealer now.
I said that already. Where were you?
You said it looked like one.
It's a stalker.
It's Stalker. It actually said Stalker right here. But anyway, so I technically, according to the encounter builder, a moderate difficulty would have been 2 of them and some backup.
I don't.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
what
with
about the
this, we cut
incompetence
that number in
modifier?
half, and then cut the number in half one more time after that, and then that's where we're at.
But that's assuming the party can hit anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We's terrible.
Also, a bad roll on my part.
I mean, we had the distraction
did
of the
okay
box
after.
going off.
Cosmic
all the
Poet.
time.
Honestly, Matt
There's
should have
grenades
been
on the
parrying
floor.
with it. Why wouldn't it parry? In that first round, they all failed their awareness test. Is really what screwed them. Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to be with awareness.
How much experience did we all get?
Or perception.
Well, none for him.
Yeah, zero.
Okay, aside from him.
Okay, hold on. We'll get to that. 500 experience.
Thank you.
All right.
500.
Because you survived the Stalker.
How about 550?
How about
No.
1,000?
All right, let me see what kind of comments there were. Yeah, why wouldn't I be parrying with it? It doesn't have the parry skill, but it's got a weapon skill of 65, so, I had to roll 45 or less. It's a Gene Stealer, man.
I know.
So of course you have that weapon skill 65. Luca was their tank. Whitechapel says, in fairness, he was quite good at it too. He survived 2
Who, me?
Gene Stealer attacks.
Yeah, well, I parried 5 of the 6 and went down to the last one.
I know.
I did try.
You almost got it.
I
That would have
know.
been pretty awesome. Like Hall's variety pack. So now Quirk is Terry, 5 toes, no nose, 1 leg, 2 guns, sore neck, mutant puncher, spore carrier.
Spore carrier.
Yeah.
He's not carrying the spore anymore,
All out
though.
attack. Oh shoot. Yeah, I made all out attacks, and then I was parrying. No, I think I parried
No,
before I did
you
the all
did.
attack. I stopped parrying after I did the all out
Yeah, I think
attack.
he was good.
Maybe I did it once, but I remember actually stopping the parry, like stopping parrying. But I
So
may
we
have
just
done,
going to smother him?
maybe I did
Yeah.
it once. But to be honest, the attacks they were doing in close combat, it's got 13 armor plus toughness resistance.
Yeah.
So the
I
chain,
honestly don't think he'd want to live without all
that's
his
why
toes.
that long last is your only hope of really. Chain swords could do it too, but like pistols, last pistols and auto pistols aren't going to hurt it. Okay, so yes, Chris is saying I did an all-out attack and then I parried it. I apologize. I don't think that would have made a difference, but
I could still have all my toes.
no.
Just the universal.
Noah says, "What if Scarface is an Inquisition plant the whole time? You want to come back as Scarface?
Oh, can I do that?
I will allow it.
no!
Oh, we were Scarface!
No!
Oh my god, we would have been so much fun. Oh god.
I'm gonna help you with the character
Yep.
creation, though.
Yep.
I don't want to play anymore.
Okay, because we might set certain attributes.
My entire opinion of that character just changed.
But I do have a story arc for him that I'm gonna tell you. That
Why?
You can play
Why
so
do you have
much
a
too.
story arc for the character? He's just a random guy.
Because
come
Quirk
back to
gave
that.
him one.
Dave Rockefeller, Tech Priest for Steve. So
I was thinking that.
Jersey Signal says Tech Priest would be a cool thing to play as. Rolfus Katari, Data Smith. The
I
double
had
all
heard that.
attack was not as good as the lightning attack, Alex Barfield says. I agree.
Yeah.
Which is why I used it.
Yeah. No, yeah. Are you kidding me? I parried
Because
6
you can survive a double all out attack from the Gene Stealer. The lightning attack.
Yeah,
you know,
he
no, you
wanted to
can't,
test out the
because you
lightning
could
attack on
because
me.
you could parry one of them.
It took 1 hit to put me down.
Yes.
I had 14 hit points and 7 armor, which is the best in the group right now.
Yeah, but still,
That's
because you
8.
survived
Yeah,
one of the hits, right?
Well, yeah, because you kept trying to look at how much health I had before you rolled.
Oh, Angus says in all caps, "Dude, you did it to Steve's chainsword attack that could have killed it." You're right. My bad. But
I could be alive.
you know what? Sometimes rules get done wrong.
Yeah.
I'm not going to back it up. Like, what do we do here? Do I try to rewind all the way back there? Like, we just kind of go with it.
No, Steve's character's narratively dead now.
Yeah, Steve didn't want his character anymore. But that would have been interesting. Although I don't know. I don't know if Steve's, because the last 2 damage on it was from Chris. So you would have had to get through 10 health with 13 armor and toughness. So it may have sped up when Chris killed it and maybe saved Quirk's leg. So I
That's
apologize
funny.
for that oversight.
So we're calling it
Yeah, we got
Exterminatus,
him.
right?
Yeah, we're blowing this planet up.
Okay, good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, as long as we get out of here, we get
You would
back to the
exterminate.
ship.
You exterminate us the planet has a Gene Stealer called?
Yeah, typically.
Yes.
That's,
No.
Sure.
Okay, whatever.
As long as it's not.
Now,
Sorry,
now
you
okay,
can't.
so the next
Cowards and
adventure is
runners.
don't let them out. And 5 more Gene Stealers show up.
Right, exactly. If we make it out and get word to the Inquisitor that there's an infestation in the core of this planet, yeah, that's more than justifiable reason to exterminate us a planet.
I was going to tell him about it.
You've had entire Death Watch regiments go in to take care of a Gene Stealer cult in a planet. Death Watch. Like, they didn't just automatically hit the Exterminatus button.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they wouldn't. This depends on the
So
Inquisitor.
we're calling him the Death Watch?
Oh, we can't handle one gene stealer. There might be a whole cult of them down here.
That's Steve's
No,
character.
we're just gonna lure them out.
the
one at a
one
time.
Death Watch Marine they sent to help us.
Oh, even better. Heavy Space Marine. Bam, anyway.
Well, you have to get back first.
Don't roll a new character for a while. Actually, keep rolling guys that we can have die off.
Teddy Bear just donated $4.99. Thank you, Teddy Bear. He says Steve needs to come back as his blue collar guy trained as a tech marine.
Oh, you didn't. Oh, I wish I.
Yeah, you can watch the bonus
Well,
episode.
I can tell him. And the
That
bonus
guy
episode,
turned into an awesome psychopath.
and maybe a bit of a demon.
Oh yeah, he got wings.
I killed him out of spite.
And, yeah.
He killed me in my first flight.
Craig Hughes says I don't think any of them are still alive. Oh yeah, half of them are still alive.
I'm.
Cassandra and Holden and what's your face again? Kevin.
I haven't been hit.
Are fine.
Team No Content Producer.
I want to bring Steve. Shirko says I want Steve to bring in a black shield. Yeah, we're not bringing in the Space Marine.
We need.
Okay,
Bringing in 2 Space Marines?
Okay, but if we get a TPK, can we just do a Death Watch campaign here?
That'd be kind of funny.
Turns
That
out
might be what
Scar
we're
was
leading
just
to, I'm
a
not sure.
Space Marine without his armor the entire time.
I do feel bad about that parry. Now that I'm like, oh crap, I did do that.
Whatever.
It would have changed the outcome, but
Just
there's
give me
probably
my-
there might.
Just give me my leg back.
You also toned
No.
it down, so...
I
Yeah,
did,
that
I
counts
did
as a
dumb
wash.
down, so we're even.
And he chose to all-out attack instead of he could have lightning attacked every round, right? Like the lightning attack.
Crazy Phenom says the battle hero rules need a revamp. Matt makes the cleric useless. I think that was pretty good. Unless the actual rules are that you weren't allowed to do that. I'm not sure. I looked through it. I didn't see anything about that.
Yeah, I think you don't think we'd be any friendlier with the heal rules for combat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
The
that was pretty
biggest
good.
problem was they're all around the Gene Stealer, so I'm not going in there.
I'm at the other one.
And Aressa says more Meltas and plasma rifles.
Yeah.
And Hall's Variety Pack says they come back as squats. Well, he does.
Fastest one-man leg.
All right, a few more questions. It's getting late because we went late.
I just said one-man leg.
I know. I wasn't going to draw attention to it.
All right, a couple more questions. Any questions? I'm just seeing a bunch of like comments and stuff that aren't really ones I'll read out. Do you have any more questions or suggestions for next week?
What were we
I got a lot writing ahead of me. Woo.
Suggestion, don't die.
Growlux says we can rebuild quick, make him stronger, faster, mobile.
Fix it one
Usable.
All you gotta do is fix that.
We'll get
Kevin
one of
Rain
those,
says how
like-
many episodes this season? We talked about that at the beginning. I'm not sure. Probably anywhere from 6 to 8 is what I'm guessing.
In all fairness,
Rob
Bond
586
didn't
Nixon
do
says, Matt,
anything.
you're doing a great job. So many rules and not much break. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I do. It
Dark
is
Character's
tough.
got a
You
ton
saw
of
how many
rules.
lookups there are, right? And so, whew, I can see somebody who does a lot of Dark Heresy GMing, like after like 50 sessions,
Yeah.
just being like, oh yeah, boom, 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 boom. But yeah, this is,
Oh,
and
Dark-
if the player is all new as well, because we have to remember that too.
Yeah.
We have a couple new players. Nobody has a rule book in front of them.
Yeah.
And that would be useful, but the problem is getting these rule books is really expensive. We can get the digital version, but that's a pain. So if every player knew the rules, read these had a rule book in front of them, this could go even faster. Because they can be like, yeah, I'm going to do the Medicaid right here, says, let's blah, 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 and you're done, right? Okay, one last question. Chaplain Merrick Grimaldus says, favorite part of the campaign so far?
Oh man.
When I
This
died.
is scary. We're not done yet.
Like
Your episode.
Done. We've barely started.
You've uncovered part of the
We've
plot.
uncovered it.
probably the itsy bitsy spider part.
But you still,
Yeah, that
but you
was
still haven't
pretty
uncovered, like,
GC come. That's all I
right,
need to
you
know.
got that. You
Yeah,
got that
this
far.
is Act 1.
Good job.
Yeah.
GC
You could have known that
Exterminate.
going in. That could have been like,
Exterminate
there is a
Spider.
Gene Stealer cult, and you need to find out blah, blah, blah. And
Yeah. We didn't actually find like this
I'm a
episode.
little disappointed it's not orcs.
We've learned nothing. Nothing.
Or we learned nothing.
You're dead. Of course
Could
you
you
are.
imagine fighting
They've
orcs?
learned
That'd be
nothing.
super tough. Holy crap.
Could it be worse
Fighting
than this?
orcs? Oh. Like hordes of orcs? Oh.
I enjoyed Matt trying to describe how I hid in a garden shed. But now I just realized that I actually did just become a lamp.
Yeah, essentially. So is that your favorite moment of the campaign so far? When you pulled off hiding in the corner of a shed?
I thought
That
we
was
had
pretty good, but I meant like this session, yeah, that was my favorite moment.
a lot of good planning, but Gene Stealer, man. My
Your plan to capture the guy was perfect.
yeah.
So that went well, because he was going to run.
Yeah. We
And
got
he
him.
would have had a whole chase scene in the dark through the who knows where.
Yeah, leading up to who knows what.
The single shot through the head may have been an overreaction.
I didn't.
A little bit.
I liked
I
it.
was just going with the plan.
What you did? Bam!
It's a Gene Stealer cultist.
We didn't know that.
Sorry, we shot a Gene. Well, I turned out to be a Gene
It
Stealer
doesn't mean it
cultist.
can't answer questions.
That's meta.
Mm,
That's
we
meta.
learned
We only knew that through metagaming, though. right? That was the juice.
It called for help.
Yeah.
Like I said, we could have either.
Oh, none of us know that. You said shoot him, and he just like, okay.
I said it called for help. Kill it.
Call for help. Click, click, click. Bam, dead. Good job, buddy. You did what you were told to do.
Did make me a little
So
scared
was
that
the
you were
plan.
one click away from getting me shot every time you did that.
I said we try and grab whoever. I said, then just tell me. I said if we need to shoot people, I shoot.
I'm a sniper. I do one thing. I shoot people.
Yeah, you
That's
shoot.
easy.
That's all right.
No, the setup for the other one.
Oh, man.
Okay, so Teddy Bear gets $1.99 at the end. Thank you, Teddy Bear. Chris got the most kills.
Yeah, that's right.
So who
Yeah.
won? Yeah, the two.
Oh,
two.
2 kills.
All the kills.
Okay, but who was the most useful?
But who was the most useful?
Me. I tanked the Gene Stealer for the longest.
I set up that box.
Yeah, that was great. I took the surprise round hit. I tanked that one that ran
I
away.
chose the sweet release of death.
You don't have to come
most
back as
useful.
Scarface. If you want to come back as something else that you want to, then
I don't know. 'Cause
we'll talk about it after.
Yeah, we'll die. Okay.
Yeah.
Please don't come back as
Korgoth the
think-
Barbarian wandering around down there.
I've been parted.
You got my primitive axe.
They've given me a stick. Turns out
Hold on, what was I just asking? Though?
Well, what are people saying? Who's the most useful?
I'm the most useful because
Yeah, so who's the most useful? I want to hear from the commenters. I don't have any commenters saying.
Matt tested out Lightning Strike on me before he did it to anyone
No,
else.
more importantly, who was most useless?
Well, I get that. That's easy.
Right here. Right here.
Yeah, and Arisa says the best. I think Quirk has a leg up on everyone else. Crazy Phenom, a tank would be useful, judging by the fight.
I was
Yeah.
a pretty good tank.
But if you really focus on a tank, like I think you're a bit of a tank.
I'm trying to focus on being a tank, but you know
Yeah.
I'm not Gene Stealer tank.
But you just lost some toughness from having your inside.
I just upgrade.
brought to your outside.
I'm sticking to it. I'm gonna go up to 39 toughness with that 500 points. And
But that won't do anything though.
I know, but I have to get the toughness 40 for the path I want to go down.
Dragon says, I think Luca has a point.
You
Rob
tested?
Nixon says Quirk Mup always. Quirk Mup.
Quick mups.
Mup.
Mup.
Oh, quirked up.
Quirk. No, it just says Quirk Mup, like a separate word. M-U-P.
Mup.
It's true
Or maybe
tremendous.
quirked up. Maybe that's what I meant to print. Tech Priest can be the tankiest. I think it's on slow-mo. That's why people aren't replying a lot quicker.
Mhm.
I think we're done here. I'm pretty tired. Don't know about you guys.
Mm.
You know, one combat encounter.
I could do another
That's
3
Dark
hours.
Heresy
I was gonna
combat
say-
though.
Gonna go play some 30k now, Luca.
Yeah.
It's like, you're just going to bring a Gene Stealer out just so you can be like, bam, bam!
Yeah. Watch how quick this thing dies.
Not so tough, are ya?
3 to hit. 3 to move. Dead. There, it's
Well, like
easy
a
as
storm bolter on here is only D10 plus 5 damage, but it has
No Gene Stealer's gonna charge a guy with a flame.
but it has storm, which I believe does like a lot of extra hits. It has
It's pretty much
parry,
did more.
and it has pen 4,
Never
and it
hit
does
those-
explosive
never hit
damage,
those
and it
more.
can do like a full auto 4 shots.
Because
So.
flame auto.
Can I have one of
but you
those?
dodge it.
Storm bolter, I don't know which reliability
Sounds like a
or
relic
level
weapon.
it is. It's probably very rare, which we won't be able to start with, of course. Okay, I think we're good. We're going to stop here. Thank you for all your comments. Thank you for joining us today. Stay tuned next week to see what the heck happens to these guys next. I got a lot of writing to do. You guys did. You didn't make it through all my material, actually, but you got through most of it. Because, the interrogation never really happened that I thought was going to happen.
So these 2 pages are lasting 3 weeks now.
Almost. I'm going to take a little bit from that one, and I'll bring it over to the next encounter.
Yeah, the next encounter is going to be bad.
You will have learned some stuff. I'll say that much.
Yeah,
Awesome.
we learned lots.
Yeah,
As long
it's
as we
Gene
survive.
Stealer.
I want
Get
to
away.
leave this planet.
Yeah, but it's not an automatic exterminatus. I don't think Rin would agree to that. And it's Rin that has to do it, right? You guys can't order exterminatus.
No, I know. I'm saying that's my recommendation.
It's like,
That's
Rin,
my recommendation.
exterminatus. You're
Yeah.
still on the planet. It's all right.
Bringing up all the Inquisitors.
I don't want to
is
live
already
Anything I
anymore.
learned from Utgard is exterminatus is a good plan.
Yeah.
Everybody, exterminatus.
Exterminatus.
Because you have to
I
find
play
out.
Ren.
What's
I
that?
play Ren.
No.
Rin can't die.
No.
Did you? Yeah, did you? Yeah, I guess you didn't watch Death Watch Apothis.
No.
You can't play Rin.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
he's.
Oh,
You
yeah.
remember the model?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can model it. We'll have you sitting there in the tank.
We'll
We'll get it back up.
You just know you fill it up with Diet Coke. Fill it up with Diet
Kill
Coke.
Terry.
Fill it with Diet
No,
Coke.
it's just
Yeah,
one.
she
One
probably
for yes,
would
2
think,
for
yeah,
no.
let's do exterminator. Messed up.
Leave them down there.
All right, it's got to be nonsense. Thank you so much for watching. Happy role playing.